I really like this song. Give me just a moment, and I will be with you. Hey Mello, can you see me? Can you see me? I'm assuming the stream's working fine. Let's unmute myself. We're in a Discord right now. Let's roll the dice and hope there's no naughty words. Hello, do you still need me tonight?
Yes.
Okay. You always have a lot of people in the mummy that accuses me. Alright. Oh, that was a bit weird. Hello. God, that's a little bit. We're playing a little bit of Highlander tonight. I'm murking for a little bit. I think I'm playing Spy. I might have been lied to. I don't actually know.
Oh my god, flying
I need to lower Discord a little bit as well. Shove him down there. Hello, Woolen. Hello. We're playing Highlander for a little bit, and then after that we will be playing...
Why you have no heads?
Some HighlanderPugs.eu, probably. They opened up a European branch, finally. So we'll probably play a little bit of that. Hey, Glyra.
Don't worry about it.
It's me, your friend, Glyra.
Uh-oh, I fell off the cliff. Sign of things.
Who are you again?
What are you doing, man? Weird man. Source only stream? Are you kidding me?
These are Russian.
Really?
Have bad connection.
Yeah, it's an enemy team. What side are we on? What do you want, guys?
Seems a bit strange. We had like 120 viewers yesterday. It shouldn't be the cause. There's only one other tier 2 stream on, isn't there? It's like Cadus. The frames are a little big. I'm pretty sure if I remember to put us back onto the normal codec. You have the flu and nothing to do. Hello. Let's see Woolen Merc Sniper. I have Merc Sniper in the past. It's not that much different from me Merc and Spy. That's a bit strange. I asked Slin on Twitter again about my application thing, and he said he might ask them about it. So hopefully we won't have to deal with the random source-only streams for too long. They do just kind of ruin things a little bit, don't they? I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately, though.
Clearly throwing.
Throwing.
He doesn't know how to use serve me, so they've lost their home advantage. They're leading. I don't know what this team is or what the other team is. I just know that Glyra's playing tonight. Also, I don't know why my friends are so bad. I guess it's just because it's Highlander upwards, and I can't close Discord. Discord always drains like loads of FPS, but for some reason they decide to use it for voice.
Is that what you just did?
I haven't played Spine in a little while either. Hello. This is a scrim, I think, as well. I don't really know the teams either. I was just asked if I could merc, and I said sure. I also did ask Snow if I could rosterize on his UGC team. I mean sub.
Bring it, fucker.
But I'm assuming that I'm kind of expected to play if I'm going to be rosterizing. So I was like, sure.
That's the wrong. Oh, I'm dead.
Hello.
That I'm Satan.
Hi everyone. We're starting a little bit early as well. We normally start about an hour and a half from now. I'm quite surprised if we do have a source only stream. I'm not entirely sure how I'd be able to fix it beyond just hoping it goes away eventually. I don't know if it will. I don't know if Twitch is having a slow day. There isn't like a bloody event going on or something, is there, that it might be directing all of their bitrate to? Because TF2 only has 200 viewers or something, doesn't it? Oh, we got him. But later after this we'll probably be going back to play our normal things. I haven't told my mum all that we're not doing anything tonight, but I'm assuming they'll find out eventually.
Come here.
What team are we stacking, sorry?
We have probably red.
We're on red.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I should probably raise them a little bit. They're a little loud sometimes with the keyboard, but it's probably useful to be able to hear what they're saying. If they do say something.
Oh,
How are all of you doing tonight? Can you see the stream alright? Or it's not like hidden? Because the other day when we tried to stream Minecraft, apparently it didn't show up in a bunch of people's feeds.
Fuck, I got popped.
It's tries to spy trash after the Jungle Inferno update.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
kind of.
heavies. Why
There's only
is
really
it?
one way to play him that's viable, and it gets really boring after like 20 minutes. But that's kind of what we have to live with. There's nothing really you can do about it.
He sounded so surprised.
I think trying to play I think trying to play like a pseudo gun spy isn't really the best idea compared to just running around invis and hoping they don't turn around. But it is the viable way to play now, unfortunately. I'm hoping they revert it. So we can at least play spy in more than one way, but we don't know if they will. Yeah, 54 damage. I feel like the Diamondback would be alright. This is plat. Presumably, yeah. I don't know like any of the people on the other team, and I only know Glyra, me, Snow, and Magikarp.
So, do you guys want me to actually use a normal flamethrower, or can I just run vlog? Okay.
Ja, ik kan spy check dat heel
Oh yeah, I remember this team. They were running Flog on Pyro last time. or,
Offense, I'd like
Process.
to.
I had to play medic. This was the team I played medic for the other day. Remember them? But yeah, I also haven't played Spine Highlander in a little while, so it's nice to at least play with like strange people who I don't know to make it a bit easier. So I'm having to worry about like Steve.
I don't think we are.
Okay, I'm reading up, guys. Be ready.
I can just try and get people to
Anybody
chase me
who's not
anyway,
here,
but I
say
don't want
now.
I'm not here yet.
Guys, don't suck for NG.
Oh, we're doing
No one
different.
said-
Sick friendship. Sick friendship.
I'll
I'm
just do
gonna
this, it
stick
doesn't
for
really
Andy
matter.
now.
I could probably go
Just
Cloak and
to
Dagger and go
say
after the
suck
sniper,
around.
but it gets really boring.
That's
I'll just go
so
for it.
You
The
know,
Diamondbacks
so
allowed in use the
straight.
sixes.
Who's gonna fuck the engineer?
It doesn't make as
Oh,
much
I
of
was
a
wondering
a deal
where
in
you were.
sixes. You'll really mostly
guys
just
get
get a pick and then die.
I
So
feel like sacking.
Use. No.
Just do it.
I don't want sacks. I just like having my logs look weird.
My jungle jersey is.
It doesn't really matter. If you get 2 backstabs and sixes, then congrats.
I like the white dildo head.
I personally think the Leshron J is probably a better idea, just so you can get into position easier, considering Spine sixes is meant for that one pick, and that's the one pick you're going for. But I don't know. Who's the one reviewing doggos here? We have a nice doggo in the corner.
Can you like not make my name look bad?
They probably should go Cloak and Dagger, to be honest. It doesn't really matter.
Fuck, it's cold in Maroon.
Yeah,
Jesus
Diamondback's
Christ.
banned in Highlander because the spy can
gonna be
sap
fun.
buildings and everything. You know, in sixes,
I
if you
know
get a
nobody in their
backstab, it will be
team.
on like the medic or the demo that you're actually aiming for. Any picks after that are
Yeah.
great. I still think that just the extra cloak you get from Leshron J is better. Hey, look.
Is this the
They're on
Just
Uber.
treat it like a scrim.
Oh, it's official. Oh, shit.
Just cheated like a scrim.
Doesn't really feel like
This
What
one
is
already.
official? Is
Soldiers
this something we're
assault.
revealing?
We're officially bad. XD.
Oh, I got 9.
That hurts. This
Sniper on the stairs.
Sniper stairs, combo
there's
right
no
side.
one. Spy dead. He's got left side. Idiot.
No one gets past snow.
Combos
Stairs, man.
top right.
No, exactly. I have a YouTube channel.
Sniper's
fuck
watching
off.
you.
No, but like, trying to.
Sniper's staircase, medic's buffing him right side of staircase. I don't know if our engineer's using that.
Oh, a spy. A spy.
Nice. Yeah, it's just me.
We got no one on car. Like,
The scout's
guy
left
just pushed the
side.
car, What?
Scout's not pushing. He's 100 though. Spy on our sentry. Spy, spy. Spy, spy on all of you. You got him?
Okay.
They're coming out with the medic. They're coming out right side now. Medic is out,
Combo's
medic
moving
is
out. They're very aggro. Demos
They're
jump. They
in-
used.
they use.
It's an awful Uber.
Okay.
It's awful. There's a spy top right.
Milking, milking.
He saw that, didn't he?
Alright, let's
10%.
go.
Slow.
Medic
Take him
low.
in.
Mid down.
What is that?
No mercy.
Scout was
Got that as
13.
well.
Never mind.
Fuck him up.
There's not really much I can do here
Passes
beyond
low.
just protecting my
Kill the
sniper and my
children.
spy. I could probably go for a random backstab and die, but I don't really want to.
Spy down.
I just want to make their spy not really do
I have a
anything.
flag.
It's a lot easier.
I can kill the combo.
Hello.
If they try push.
They're still stuck.
I took 100 from me. I'm with you. He's dead. Heavy dead.
Now the real question is, do we let them
How
cap?
much right side?
No,
You
no,
probably
no.
should. No?
No, no,
No,
no.
it's an official.
No, it's
Sniper's
official.
top left.
Sniper on the roof. Sniper on the roof.
Is this an official?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an official.
Is this actually an official?
Plat
Oh,
official.
Wait, we didn't
Yeah.
ask if Woolen is allowed to merc, because I don't think.
Oh, shit.
I'm on the roster, aren't
He's
I? I had no
on
idea
the
this was an official. Alright, their team's. Don't let them cap then. Their team's right side.
Oh
Did I
shit.
not mention that?
Sniper's
I
dead.
don't know.
Send this to HP.
Sniper's
I forgot
dead.
about it.
Combo's right
Sorry.
still. Really aggro.
Heavy took 100.
I can vlog.
Just play sorry, just play.
I believe it.
Heavy dead.
Nobody's saying no. It's just
I had no idea. Apparently this is an official. I actually didn't realise that. I thought it was just a scrim. Alright.
We're all stacked on the this
It doesn't really matter though. It's the same kind of deal.
So I took 60.
They're Uber still.
Get dispersed.
We have Uber.
Soldiers 90.
Tell me when they're close.
Pirates
Pirates
on-
left, pirates left.
Oh my fucking god, what?
They're all right
Pirates
side,
60.
Combo's right side. Medic's out as
I'm a
well.
little annoyed about that.
Where's sniper?
I don't know actually.
Dispenser down.
NG took 130.
Scouts
There's
40 on car.
Watch out.
Combos right side.
Got up
They
hard
called
now.
Uber
Got
right
it.
side.
Got it.
Their combos all right side.
Sniper's watching playground. He's in main.
Heavy's aggressive. Heavy's low.
Pyro dead.
They use.
They used.
Heavy dead.
Oh, nice one, boom.
Yeah, pop. Solo. Pop.
Doesn't really matter. It's the same deal.
Stay safe,
Look, kill them
Two
behind. Kill them
paths
behind.
today.
And then
Slow
just
two,
like,
yeah.
save.
Oh, there's platinum
Nice
then
dead.
if this isn't official.
Bye, Dad.
You can stay here.
I guess it
We can
means
stay
I'm
here.
subbing then.
Social playground.
I thought it was murking in a
Medic on
scrim.
card. You still is it?
So did it.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't let their team
Very
cap
nice.
first
Got
though, if
that.
that's the case.
Oh, sniper main.
Yeah, you can block
I
it
think
easily.
We're not really using the revolver for anything either.
Oh, I almost did fish kill on the medic.
Oh, that would have been
Nice,
good.
nice.
Medic is like 2 HP.
No,
Where
no,
is
yeah.
he?
Dispenser. Heavy's close. Watch out.
He's close.
We should probably retreat soon.
He's not. Spy top,
Spy
spy top
here.
here.
Come with
If
you.
we can hold, just stay in.
Spy.
It's dead.
Nice, nice.
We can stay.
Yeah, well,
Combo's
then-
cut.
Demo's pushing me
50%.
I'm to 50.
Soldier up top.
Nice
We
shot.
have not reporter, I'm
I'm on a combo. Medic dead.
Nice.
Iron
80%. Good job.
We got the medic, we got the
Snipers on
medic.
dispenser.
The heavy is 200, heavy is 200. Around the corner left side.
Sniper dead.
We can run more.
He took 50.
He's 53.
Heavy dead.
He's dead, nice, nice,
Spy
nice.
menu, spy.
Spy.
Spy on the left side. Yeah.
We almost have.
Demo's dispenser.
We have Uber.
Dead.
Demo's dead.
On left side.
Soldier's 15. Shoot the soldier, he's 15 HP.
Don't
God,
worry.
this game's easier than I remember.
That's nice.
Highlander is like saying I got 100 points of
Snipers on
casual
the
with my
track.
medic girlfriend.
Right, somewhere around.
Yeah.
Heavy's left side.
Where'd you wear a sleevelet? On your arms.
What did you kill, Pyro?
Sniper took under 50. I killed the scout,
Okay.
but it's a pyro.
Combo's right side, sniper's moon.
Spy got me.
There's no point in me pushing out too far. They've only got a minute left. I should stay around the cart and
Two
trying to
down,
stop
watch
people
out.
coming down here.
Spies on car. Spies
Please
on
leave
car.
the ammo.
Try not to bleed.
We can still win.
Spies down. Spy down.
Combo's top
Maybe
right,
took a
very
lot right
aggro.
side.
Soldier and NG left side.
Demo took 50.
So it's jumping playground.
Snipers by dispenser.
Nice, so it's dead.
Pyro's
I'll just
headshot.
watch.
Sniper dead.
Watch him maybe.
Scout
Heavy
left
is
side.
perfectly fine, top right.
Demo dead.
Scouts on left side still. Got me.
Could have got my heavy though.
Scouts 100.
Heavy took 100 from me.
Downside of stock spy. I sure hope they don't turn
Heavy's
slightly.
main took 100 from me
It
still.
was worth
Spy
it.
on
Spies on
sniper.
spy car. Yeah, spy combo.
Ooh, early stream. Oh, hi, Porky.
It's a
They
pump.
used to use.
They
It's
use.
not full, but it's just a heavy.
I've got
Okay.
8,000 damage and 2
Spy.
kills.
Popping
We should
go.
stop them from capping the
Go.
cart. We probably should have gone dead ringer or something.
No, it was per game.
It's so good. It's so good.
Heavy took
We should
100.
get
Don't extend, don't
Soldier
extend,
down.
don't.
It's just behind, oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, you got a look right.
Don't die.
Just
We
10
only lost
seconds
soldier.
left.
Sniper watching too.
Snipers watching.
Keep
I'm
holding
gonna
this.
stay around here and stop them from capping. Maybe if I can
we
distract
did,
the
we
scout
could,
and
focus
get
our
to kill
heavy.
me instead of push the
They
cart.
took on card.
Heavy's
got
low.
it.
Just block the card, block the card.
Yeah, shoot
Very
me and
nice,
not the
very
cart.
nice.
I'm the most important frag.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, one to-
Very
nice.
Excellent work,
GG.
boys. Kudos.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
What div is
Oh, I
it?
don't have a bonk.
Flat.
Oh my.
Yeah, we have 2 score points.
Usually
Does
plat is
anyone
each
have
have
a
to one
bonk
mid
for
and
you, real
3
quick, so that I can just
prem
take down
mixed
the temple?
teams. Pretty much. I think Failures
I
played
sold
last
everything.
season. Did you come second,
Borrow
Porky?
more from the market.
Yeah,
Congrats on the
yeah,
by the
Oh,
way.
yeah, that's true. I'm a
That's really,
Wait,
really
wait,
good.
I'm gonna drop it for you.
I think there's like Viljack
Yeah,
is
cool.
screwing
Cool.
around off classing because they weren't allowed in
Allowed.
silver. And there's probably another one I'm not thinking of. There's a
That's
couple
not
of
ground,
them.
no, it's not ground.
No, it's on the
I'm on the
ground.
ground.
Snow, it's on the ground.
How do you even do
It's
that?
on the ground.
No,
It's fine,
No.
it's fine. I'm just
Today's
trying it
dogger
out.
reminds me of that
No,
one in
no.
orangutan
Where is
in
it?
the Planet Apes. The one with the big cheeks.
I can't pick it up.
SO
It's
just
still
don't
here in the
throw
pool.
it. Yeah.
No,
You're
it's
throwing.
No, it's your
SO
throw.
don't play.
Our scout
SO
is
don't
on.
play plat.
Can we rep our
Wow.
scout?
Wow.
Why only
we can do
PP
suicide
the only
wave.
option?
One, two.
I don't know
My lord's
tonight. We
nice.
haven't had
Story
no
on the market.
quality options for a while,
Show a story.
so I don't know what the
Just did.
cause is.
Okay, good.
The best pub spy loadout, just stock.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I can sell you one for like a key if you want to.
May I have a whip left side soldier? They're on Crits Creek. They're on Crits Creek. By the way, crits.
I'm gonna
I'm
stay
not
in
gonna
spawn.
sack.
Fuck that.
I'm not gonna sack.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sack either.
The stick is left side.
Quits on the left spawn.
And
The
there's
Combos
stick is on
top
the
left.
Spy
Snipers in the
on
weird
main.
dark section.
Spy dead. The stick is top left here, watch out, top left
There's
here.
a spy.
Sniper's dead.
I got the sticky.
Sniper's dead.
Big stick.
That was worth it,
Sniper's
the
dead.
sniper.
It's the big stick up.
Can you release all the doggo reviews
Wish
in a
me
single
luck,
video?
boys.
Hit that, just go into
I
them, like,
consider
hit
it.
that.
I do have all of them as videos.
Are we going
There's still
out?
no sniper. There's still no sniper.
Guys
Where
dead.
are we going?
We'll go through.
If there's no
Heavy
sniper, it
dead.
means I can peek here.
Heavy
They're only
dead.
up like 5.
We're pushing
No.
We
forward
have to
now.
go in with Uber, please.
They
They
used
crest
That's
us all.
good.
Watch out.
Demo dead.
Demo's,
They backed out. Medic's full health.
Alright, good.
He took 100.
Spy.
Oh, one bad.
Medic dead. Sentry down.
The cat and win.
And you took 70.
Angie dead.
Sentry down.
Sniper on top
You
cliff,
at the
top
first
left.
point.
Spy cart.
Snipers. Scout on him. What
Yeah,
the fuck is this guy doing?
damage.
What is he
I don't
doing?
know. We won.
He's using his big brain.
Do we want?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't it best of 2?
win?
Do we win?
It's best of 2.
It's
isn't it?
leagues.
That was definitely worth that time
Is
that I
it
waited.
platinum or what?
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't even know.
You know
man.
what?
Is this
I've been
open? Are you sure?
worked for Steel
I
one.
got
This
4
was
assists.
Good thing we didn't win fucking.
I didn't die
silver.
once!
same.
I want
You're about to murk Scout Highlander
So
not would never
good.
played Highlander.
Clearly, I'm a better.
Offense, push the cart. Defense, run milk and kill the spy. Other than that,
we
just go for frags. Those are the
It's
only
like
two
two games
things
at
to worry
one.
about.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
Saltyfish using the stock spy loadout as a challenge. The stock spy loadout's always been perfectly fine. It's always been one of the best loadouts even. It's never a challenge.
It's UGC.
There's no quality
To be
options
honest,
today
like, it
because I
was
think
just Woolen
I'm assuming
actually,
Twitch is
like, he
slow.
was playing decently, and I don't know.
I haven't played Spy and Highlander in like 3 or 4 months.
Decently.
To be fair, Woolen is top scorer.
Yeah, see.
Yes.
Like,
I had
Make sure
nothing to
nobody
do. I
finds
said
it.
it.
Step up your games now, please.
Is there a second round
Dude,
or
I
not?
did-
Hello?
I thought there were
Someone
2
ever
rounds.
play? Yeah,
When do you
yeah.
find a bomb?
Okay.
SMA.
I had almost 1400 damage and 2 kills with them. I feel just sad, okay? Every kill
another
got stolen
game
by
or what?
Defa.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
another game.
look at those saucy,
Dude,
saucy
I'm a pyro
stats.
main and I didn't even die as medic.
Hooray, we did it.
Because you
I'm
have to
very-
stand in a fucking wall.
Can't even hear what's said because the stream went low.
Not
Oh.
even anywhere.
Even Snow will do better.
Behind them.
Keyboard and mouse is superior in FPS, you can play Pyro just as well as with a controller. Try like the Wii Fit board, that's always pretty good.
Cheating.
Oh,
I report. I'm gonna call my mom
cheater.
and
red flag there.
Mom, there's a cheater. There's
Oh.
a cheater, my
Prep our scout.
You go down like a sack of potatoes because your kunai needs it. The kunai's fun. I played a whole season of high with it when I played with the Weaves. It was pretty fun.
We have the good config or not?
Yeah, we have.
what do you mean good comp?
We have
Maybe a
to
bad
cap.
comp.
Hello.
Hello there.
Who did?
You join.
Nice headshot.
Wait, am I the retard? Every single time.
Woolen, where'd you always find your doggo pictures? Mostly Google images.
And to be fair, like, I had almost a fish kill on the medic.
I liked that.
I saw that. That was pretty good.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That made me happy.
Yeah, there's a second row, right?
Yes, yes there is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Winning
yeah.
streak. Is there
Yeah.
a-
We said it like 4 times already.
If there's not, we've already won. If there is, then we can just win again.
Didn't they say
let's win again.
last season?
Oof.
Didn't they say last season that Plat's supposed to be like Prem level?
Literally.
I think you're gonna be hard to find that.
I'm gonna get my first friend medal in UGC.
Come
Hey Woolen, hello.
Oh, that
Maybe
It's the
we're
big
already
overused now. I think North American spies like it, but I don't. I don't like the less HP.
What? Can we play Prem?
I'm so confused. There's too much
no.
Defa.
Oh my god, Magikarp, this is so great on Sniper. 4x3.
Strange kills.
Like,
What is it?
I always knew it was better, but
Wait.
Dude,
Wait,
get
guys,
out 4x3, 144
Another to the
hertz.
pile.
yeah.
As well with risky DR plates. I would not recommend using the Dead Ringer in Highlander unless you're playing like
you have
upward
a-
last.
you have a
I think it's just really bad.
YouTube channel, you should make
Like, you can do
of-
a lot of work with the invis
make
based
fuck
off
all.
positioning, and how there's always someone who doesn't
Why
really
don't
paying
you make
attention.
3
The
million?
DR without the
Yeah, I
ambi
thought
is
you
just like
Makes
a
more,
mess.
makes some more.
It's even more luck based on the invis, I think.
Okay, I don't know if I have
Especially
because
because you can only spam it once every like 25
Oh wait,
seconds.
energy, are you here?
I can use the Lashman J this round to the revolver
It's
though.
your boy.
Maybe this will change things up.
How do you comment, please? Comment.
No, actually, I'll use the stock. I don't
Energy
know.
underscore switch
Quick.
Like what is why?
We have to attack now, no?
Wait,
Yeah,
what,
you
what,
should
what?
switch sides.
Let's
MP
attack
switch
first, yeah.
teams.
MP
Archon,
underscore switch teams, yeah.
Archon MP switch teams.
Yeah.
It should be at least.
Wait, I need my Archon pusher first.
We'll just try MP switch teams anyway, but it shouldn't do anything. Is this the real Snow from the Netherlands?
Yeah. The god.
Okay, well hello.
You look like Stabby. Amazing.
Off the cliff I go.
That was my first day.
Oh wait. It
Why
worked.
couldn't you let me? Yeah.
Nice. Good job, dude.
Thank
Have you tried using the
I'm
I
a
don't
good
really
friend.
work you.
Seconds left.
How do you cancel a rep on your?
Was there something
have to
YouTube
point
introduced
out
that
I
says
have
you
to
can't
focus.
just say stream starting? Yes.
Wow.
That's the reason. That's the
Great
real reason we're doing dogger reviews. Is
I'm a
because you're no
good
longer
man.
allowed to make videos that purely link to other websites.
Is
But you see these videos aren't just Twitch announcements. They're also dogger reviews.
Trying to sack.
So it's totally fine.
I don't. Upper is fucking awful, I feel
I'm
like.
not talking about
Can I
compliments.
At least I can't do like a proper
You
You
love
sack.
just like
nothing
try to walk up as far as
personaling
you
BM
can.
Third
players.
time I get into a
It's
position where I can sack, it's like
Oh,
not
and
worth doing
pubs,
anymore.
yeah, the dead ring is pretty good for that.
Yeah,
Like,
if
I
we
mean,
see
I
that
don't
we
know.
can't like get something real quick, then we could just do a sack anyway. But even then, it doesn't really matter.
Why aren't they the quality
Third time
options?
we
Oh
we
no,
used
just
I
to
Twitch
should not
today?
press the... We're playing against Russians,
I was
right?
too busy playing anime to
probably.
I have a
Yeah.
really offensive Russian bind, I should not press it, right?
You should press it.
You should.
It's like
You should definitely
the-
press
This
it.
is
Maybe they-
quote,
maybe they
unquote,
like
high
it.
level.
Until we get like
competitive
banned.
YouTube.
I
You
swear
show them that you're
really
like
get-
willing to communicate with them in their language.
Loophole
It's like
in there. Like.
sportsmanship.
They're running crit streak. I think this team just likes crits on
That's not even
defense.
that offensive. What are you
There's
on
crit
about?
stickies in left. They might deck and kill me.
It's not
Crit
even,
stickies
like,
all around the
offensive.
left side. Sticky. Sentries normal spot. Snipers up top deck.
Watch them just walk in.
No heavy.
Snipers on playground.
Soldier playground.
This is the stock. That's why I didn't get very far.
I don't know what
Spying you,
to do.
demos? Demos spying you?
Cliffside.
You took a 5.
Snipers up top. Sniper. Like in the normal stop. He's speaking right side.
Tell me when
Oh,
I
they
can come
crits,
out.
they crits, they crits, they
They
crits.
crits main left side.
They are crit.
Got dead.
Who does that?
They're bad, it's okay.
Engineer on sentry.
Okay, we have.
Oh my
Damage of
god.
200. These air shots though, these air shots, man.
I'm gonna run to left
So we're
from J
just
on
gonna push
offense.
in
I
with
thought we
the
were playing
next wave,
defense.
yes.
Offense, I can just run left from J and go get a teleporter or something.
Follow my.
I was kind of hoping the medic would be in there. I guess he'd run off crits and
Oh,
didn't go
top,
back
maybe
to
top.
where he originally was.
Yeah.
That was not good.
Enjoying.
He's playing
Watch out,
Highlander.
sniper.
Yeah.
Start walking.
dead.
Go.
Snipers.
Walking
Go
forward.
in. Walk
Just
in, walk in,
leave.
walk in.
Just run, rush
Yeah,
them
there was
out,
no
man.
reason for me to die there.
Come on.
Scout's going deep. Papa Scout, he's going deep.
Going deep. Oh no.
Nice. Nice for play.
We are so.
Heavy 70s, 40.
That was
I
a
got
nutty
Like, get
arrow,
to
my
spawn,
dude.
like, let
Didn't
us
get an assist for
let
that.
us scout,
Demo's
bro.
50.
MG cap, just go to spawn.
Yeah, okay.
Which else
Let's
can you
get
demo?
them.
Fish killed.
Nice.
Give me an arrow. I'm gonna spawn camp.
Are you guys at spawn?
Soldier sentry around the corner, that's it. The NG's pulling his sentry back.
Ow. I'm pretty hurt.
I'm not
Where's the
gonna
spawn?
place. Are you guys literally outside of the spawn?
Sniper's
Yeah,
right
I'm-
side tracks.
Okay, okay, nice.
Sniper's house. Spies with on.
Oh, there's a
Just
sp-
I'm with you,
sniper.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
Oh, oh.
I'm with you, just stay there, just stay there.
Spy somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, this feels like a pop now.
Doesn't
Sniper's
it
dead.
just?
Is it not?
They're prem.
Equivalent to Prem.
Give me
I'm
an
going to
arrow,
the
man.
next forward.
Maybe in Viv heb je aan het
Engineer dead.
I mean, don't judge.
UGC.
Wow.
There's no sentry.
Chase.
We have to cap faster, please.
Question
Can we
mark?
get top 3?
You need to cap, yeah.
I'm capping daddy.
They're
Are we
pushing
spawn
out,
camping in United
Yes.
Gaming League Platinum?
Attempting.
but they're prem,
What?
so I
Do
don't
you want to come and help
Watch
us?
out, there might-
We need to go
there might
last
be
then.
Someone in spawn.
Oh, United Gaming cons.
They're still on spawn.
We need to spawn camp there
Sentry.
last then.
Yeah, next one.
We have. We're moving up on third.
Engineer's setting up on
Oh
last.
no, they're here, they're here. Scout.
I'm chasing
Boy,
medic.
that sure does take a lot.
He's gonna go and take the
No, I didn't
teleporter.
do
He's gonna go and try and put the dispenser in.
Medic
isn't
last
he?
week. Go for the medic, yeah.
Ow.
Medic, what?
I'm lit.
There he is.
Thanks for dude.
Wait, let me do right.
What's?
They got the
Wait a
spike.
sec.
We're gonna cap
We
with
got
sweat.
top,
That was
we got
really
top,
bad.
good job.
Sentry down.
Sniper's top right.
What?
How the fuck did you get that?
I mean,
Heavy
do you
down.
know this? Give me a buff, give me a buff.
Combos bottom left. Demo fell in the pit.
Scouts.
No.
Demo just walked into the pit.
Yeah,
I really wasn't expecting there to be a medic popping out like that. Probably should have
Oh
got
my
it.
I'm
god.
walking back.
We reviewed the squishy boy
Me spies
earlier.
and tracks now.
I'm already.
He's surprised.
Wait.
I could have probably gotten the medic and the engineer back there.
I'm going up top again.
Like, what's the fastest time you can get on upward?
Like
Fight
3-4
demos.
minutes.
We're figuring that out
I
right
got
now.
an NG and a
I
heavy.
think like we broke the record.
What?
Can I s-
Dude.
Wait, VGC doesn't need demos, right?
Spy took the ammo pack.
Yeah,
Demo's
it
lower
does,
left.
Magikarp.
Sniper's top
We're
left.
even gonna like randomly.
No sentry.
Oh, we're in. Oh, it's got me.
Demo's really out.
Spy card.
No.
Spider.
Demo under.
Try hard. Holy fuck.
They have crits in spawn.
Frick them
They
up.
have crits.
Wow.
Oh, no.
In spawn as well.
Demo's really hurt. He's dead. Demo's down.
Nice.
I was gonna try and
God,
butt
why?
him to death, but
First
someone
sniper
decided to
left.
heal him.
Ah. Thank you.
Scott took.
There's the counter to the
I just
bottom
got-
knife. There's a small amount of
Still a
HP
sentry.
regen.
Heavy's calcium.
There's a
Why
level
is it entry?
sentry.
No, fuck off. That is
We're getting some bad logs now. We're
That is-
dying.
That's
That's
fake
fake.
news.
Like behind the fucking boxes, not covering anything.
Spy on cart?
Spike spy.
Heavy's down.
Nice.
Nice.
Um,
Good job.
3 minutes 55.
That was pretty
I'm
good.
sorry.
I didn't know you could get that fast.
You can get like 2 minutes, I think, if you continually push.
What,
Scout.
with times 3.
Gosh darn.
We had something like that on
Wonderwall.
Swiftwater runs, I think. I think the Weebs, I think we kept it in like 2.5 minutes or something.
Oh my god.
It was
Oh, yeah, I
pretty good.
remember that.
Yeah.
Just is a big map.
Oh, that's some mad moves.
Do you want to join the Void, so? Do
Yes.
Fuck yeah, we're all rich.
you love the Void? You're welcome.
I live the void.
Oh, you're streaming?
No, I'm not streaming. You can say whatever you want about how much you love everyone.
Fucking niggers.
Okay, that is not okay.
Okay, ban.
Can we ban him,
Ban,
please?
ban him, ban him.
Yikes.
You heard it here
Who is
first,
that?
folks.
Who
Ban.
said that? Kick him. Kick him off the team. Kick him off the roster.
I think it was Defo.
Never murking for this team again. I'm off. I'm leaving the roster.
the brackets.
Yeah,
We should kick the fake Defo.
They're running crit screek.
He's bad this game.
Wait,
You
they're
said,
running I'm gonna deny it so hard.
Sniper on the stairs.
Tickle.
You have to stream that in a porn
What's my
website.
left side?
Snipers top staircase, right side. Snipers spies right side here ish.
Okay, I'm going for something ballsy. Wait a second.
Nice.
Oh, I found him. Spy behind you, Spy. Never mind.
We got
Come
him.
in, come in. They use.
Critzing right.
Drum.
Demos down. Pyro's right side.
Left side.
Left side.
Calcium. Oh shit!
First.
Sniper staircase. There's nothing
Spy
for me to
caught
do.
fire
Sentry tap.
somewhere.
I crumble.
I'll sit inside of the sentry gun.
Sick.
Scout dead.
Nice.
Oh, spies
to
are
the
okay,
entrances.
spies on there.
I'm sorry, Abby.
Spy.
Get down.
They're done.
Spy.
God
By
damn it.
left.
All
There's
this
nothing
work
for me
for
to
nothing.
kill.
By right side. top.
Sniper stairs.
Entry dead.
Spy dead.
It's kind of hard to do anything when no one comes out. There's no
Right,
point in me
uh,
going in
two-
there. I'm just suicide.
Oh, I
Sniper's
triple
going
that.
top left. No, never mind. Scouts coming
Scout
left.
left side. Why is he always fighting left side?
Scouts 80.
Scout looks ready.
50. 40.
Hold on, I'll just look for it.
He's really in the pit.
Scouts 20. Dead.
Heavy took 100.
Can get backstabbed if I'm not careful.
Spy should be here somewhere soon.
Combos right side. They're 50% crit screw. Nice
Wow.
jump.
Wow.
We can spam there, nice.
Here, now you're
Spy
getting
top,
out real
yeah?
heavy.
Spy top on playground.
So it's
Ow.
I just need to wait for someone to come that I can actually kill. Or spam with a revolver.
Pyro's
again.
Pyro down. Why?
Sniper's top right. Medic
gonna have crits in
is
second now.
80% crits on the cart. Soldier is jumping left side.
on the left side.
Scout took 100.
Soldier's 150.
Jumping in. Took 30.
Watch out for crits now.
Scout on the cart.
Oh, lucky fuck.
They have crits right side, left side, left side, left side.
Like go in with it.
They used.
Go in.
What's? What?
Use
Hello?
left side, yeah. One
That's
minute.
straight.
Show me the reason of
Back
me.
down.
Every time I clicked, I got pulled back. Very unfortunate.
Scout
Why does the
on
team
cart.
keep using crits?
Oh, borrow me.
I mean, I think they've lost anyway. They're just trying to get random hits that might win them the game.
What is he doing?
Did you really give up?
He
Medic.
gave up.
I think they've just given
What
up.
kind
though.
of pyro just doesn't press MW?
That was a little unfortunate, but then. This is why I don't really like no spy. If you just have like a bit of network, like you just lose.
Oh no, they got our gun.
That's it.
Oh no,
Wow. I think we should retreat.
No.
they will give me the point.
Wait, guys. All you retreat and I'm gonna floor.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's actually a
Scout.
good
Scout.
strat. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fucking.
It's not gonna work, is it?
It's gonna
Just gonna melt you.
There's some free farming franks. I've got a minute left to farm my long.
Scout is
Non-believer.
No, that's a pyro. I guess I can just farm it on like
But like you should hide next to the card, like you know, in the corner there. Like they're not gonna
the
expect
engineer
you there.
maybe.
Nah, he doesn't
Running
need
the
to
floor.
do that. He can just
Sniper's
wait.
strikes.
Fine.
Oh,
Around
spy me,
the
spy me.
Teleport us.
They're running crits
Where's the-
top
That's like the
right.
easiest stab of his life. Fuck.
Did he miss it?
Still missed it.
Nice shot.
Is he dead?
I'm protecting you, Magic.
They're gonna crits right side. They're really spy active
Crits?
now.
Okay. I've 90.
They're just gonna waste their time spy checking, I guess, instead of
Magic
actually using
dies,
their
what?
crits. That also works for me. Is there a sniper?
I'm just farming.
We have Uber?
Their
Combo
spies
skeleton.
come top right, by the way. Spy will be on you like now.
Where?
They used crit.
Oh
spy.
no.
Look at it still.
That was a nice headshot.
Who the fuck am I even
Yeah,
Ubering?
then quality
Right.
options. I can't do anything about it.
The spy
Doesn't
card,
matter.
he's here.
God,
Nice. Good catch. Out.
This game's a lot harder because they're
Yeah,
not
no,
actually
definitely.
doing anything, so it's really hard
No,
to
you
find
third.
out.
Oh no. We
dead.
should actually. Can't we just like all?
You can't let them cap. You need to stand on the
12
cart.
seconds left.
You just stand on the cart.
Just
Not sure.
We don't
AFK
need
is
to. It's
fine.
9 seconds.
It's 7 seconds.
But you let them cap.
It's actually 4 seconds.
Can we
So-
rip our scout?
Happy to know.
It's actually.
We let not shit talk.
Oh, solid down.
What
They
was
got an
it?
extra.
They didn't even cap? What?
They did cap.
It did count.
Was
Alright.
was that it?
Did we
Was
win?
that it?
Yeah.
Did we win?
That is it.
Nice.
I
This
think
is
so.
Prem, boys. Prem.
Costume claim default because we had the Woolen as a merc.
No, no, Woolen is the fine. Woolen
I'm
is
on the
fine.
roster.
He's on the
Woolen's
roster.
on the
I sent an
Oh, yeah,
I sent
on
an
the roster.
invitation. You need to
No,
accept
he
it.
was like on the roster all along.
Yeah,
No.
I sent you
Joined
an.
today.
I showed him today. Yeah.
Watch them.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ranch told me he already accepted.
Oh wait,
Oh,
do we
I
need
saw you on the roster
screenshots or
like
something?
Yeah, I feel like we need screenshots or something.
No idea what to do.
You need to log as well.
UGC
Of course,
Platinum
Woolen.
default win. What world are we living in?
weird.
Oh shit, are you in out of recorded demos? Fuck.
I'm really close to that.
It's UGC, you don't need to record demos.
Yeah,
You're thinking of actual...
I'm thinking of actual competitive.
Yeah.
Alright,
then.
matchmaking.
Oh. I think you're thinking of WoW competitive.
You don't need to take any screenshots for UGC either. At all.
Really?
No, it's not a real league.
Team leader has to.
You don't need to take status, you don't need to take match screenshots, it's just taken on your word that you won.
Woolen.
Hello.
Woolen. Can you add wrench?
With his name, it might be easier for him to add me.
Wrench.
I'll
With the
give
name
you the
Range.
profile.
Just look for faggot on Steam and you're gonna find him.
I see.
God.
Alright, well,
That will show it.
I'm sending him.
you both need your silver isn't this bad actually.
Okay.
It's always kind of like this.
Oh god damn it. Let me get him. No,
That was a
I was
backstab.
on the backstab even move.
Satan, how the
Spy.
fuck did you get like second highest heals? I like barely healed you.
I have no idea.
I like hardly gave you an overheal. What the fuck?
I didn't play. I have no idea what I have to do.
Well,
Shoot
it
the
worked.
gamers.
Shoot enemy gamers.
Should we exit the server then?
Maybe if you
And also
No,
farm
it's just
strangely.
NG, dude.
Alright, Glyra, do you want to play... Highlander Pugs started up on a European side, so I think I'm going to play some pubs tonight and try to sign up for those Highlander
Sure,
Pugs.
man.
Do you want to go and do that in my
already-
mumble?
So it's over.
Yeah, alright then.
Yeah,
cool.
it's over.
I'm going to go
So
join my
it's
own
the
mumble.
server,
Good game, everyone.
Their sniper got 5 kills in
In that
total.
case, I'll be heading over to your mumble.
GG.
Right, see you in a minute, Glyra. Bye
Yeah, that was a
everyone.
good game. I can't wait for the next one.
Game.
If you
I'm
need
so
to avoid
excited
yourself-
for this entire season.
There we go. So we're now going to go into Woolen Rumble. Oh, isn't this nice? Now we can go and play some pubs or something. And while we're doing that, we can sign up for some bloody Highlander pugs. There we go. Hello, HL. I haven't actually played any pugs yet, so I'm not entirely sure how the site works. But I'm assuming you just kind of signed up for a bunch of different classes. So if I tick like spy, snipe, it won't let me tick sniper. The screen not big enough. Okay. Future devs, make sure that the game works on smaller window sizes. Let's do spy, sniper, pyro, soldier, scout. And just sign up, and then it'll pick us into a server, presumably, when there's enough players for everything. And I'll get that window down. My mumble stopped working. Will 10? Oh. Hello. I forgot I changed mumble server. So, I forgot I changed mumble server. My plan for tonight, then, is to just like play really short, because I think HL Pugs actually starts like really quickly. It's not like TFT Center. I think they just start like within 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna randomly join up the
pretty
pubs.
fast if the site doesn't crash. That's what I've noticed.
The site's been crashing lately because they've been updating it a lot. I think I've been in the Discord.
Ah, okay.
They keep saying we're about to do a restart, about to do a restart. But the site might occasionally crash just from there being loads of people on it. But yeah, we're not really going to worry too much, I think, about like casual teams, because I think we'll be pulled out of them fairly quickly anyway.
Fair enough.
Sing for us while you wait, Woolen. Hello. I'm going to go quickly let everyone else know. What Snow sent me a picture of. Wrench. Alright. There you go. I'm going to quickly let the Boys Brigade in Discord know that we are going to be playing, because I didn't actually let them know what we're doing today. Friends of Stream at Boys Brigade. Hello, TF2, right now, feel free to join, also playing HL Pugs. There we go. Tommy might join, he said whoa immediately. Hey Woolen, hello.
I think
apologize-
Tomo doesn't actually want to play pubs, though. Probably not.
Maybe not. I apologise for the
well.
lack of quality options, by the way. How have you been today, Glyra?
I've been doing pretty good. I completely wasted my entire day.
What
But
do you
other
mean?
than that, well, I just like spent my time watching like all of Overlord.
Well, that's not waste, as long as you were doing like something. I feel like if you're watching anime, it's at least better than you sitting just looking at Reddit all day.
Yeah, like I think that like as long as you've enjoyed yourself, then at least it wasn't wasted time. And I did enjoy myself.
Yeah,
so
that's way
fine-
better.
Fine enough for me.
I feel like a waste of the day is when I wake up at like 5, and then I finally like eat breakfast, and then it's like time
Hi,
to
Tommy.
stream, and I've done nothing. Hi, Tommy.
Are
Tommy.
you gonna pug as well?
Yeah, Tommy, did you see Highlanderpugs.tf got a European
gonna
branch?
pug.
You don't have to pug.
See, I called it.
You don't have to pug, but like their branch ended up being pretty good. Like it's got seems over the last couple of days it's had like a pretty solid player base, and it seems to start up fairly quickly. So I'm quite happy about that.
I don't play pugs. So.
That's alright. Are they
Very
mumble
people.
required as a question?
I think so.
Okay, we might have to
yeah,
like
they are.
occasionally jump
If
between
it's a pug,
mumbles.
yeah.
It should
like,
be.
It's not TFT is like
TFT
lobby
is a
always
lobby
been
site,
a different thing. But
It's basically
pugs,
just the equivalent
yeah.
of Steam Group with a bit of automation on it, isn't it? where they're always like fat kid mix in 5 minutes. You can't exactly not join the mumble for those. You kind of defeat the purpose of it. What are you guys playing pugs on? The highlanderpugs.eu website? HLpugs... HL. What's it?
eu.hlpugs.tf.
Yeah, or just
Sponsored by
HLpugs.tf.
Woolen Sleevelet.
I wish. Do you think they're going to pay me? I don't think they would.
I don't think so.
I think they've got fine enough advertising as is. If they want to pay me like a tenner to say their name every 5 minutes, that's alright. I'd do it for a tenner. I mean,
I don't think they
probably.
want advertising.
I think they don't. I think they want to keep it small enough that it's only competitive players that play, and big enough that it's fill up.
Well, it doesn't need to, like,
people's
pugs, it doesn't need to be big enough to fill up. Like, it just needs to fill.
It needs to fill, yeah.
But, like, not during the, like, it's not gonna, well, it might be something that, you know, some people do.
It's not meant to be a 24/7 service, though. Plus,
Yeah.
if there's an NA and an EU branch, if you want to play during the day, you probably could play on the other side of the world. Oh, you managed to get into me. Yeah, it also means if that's the case, we might jump in and out of Mumble quite a lot, so I apologize.
Looks like we
for
still need 2 captains, though.
Yeah, I don't know how the captain system works if you've played a bunch of pugs. I don't know how it works if no one's
based
played
on,
any
like,
pugs.
experience with the system, as well as it should be, if it's like 6-1, like on Div and stuff.
Yeah, but like, how does being captain work? Like, do you actually still...
You need
is
to
this
know
like
the
a
people,
separate
and then
role,
you
or
need
do
to
you
pick
also
balanced,
play the
you
game?
need to pick balanced teams, so that you create good games, and if you do that...
yeah, I know
It's
that,
not a
like,
mix specifically.
Do you play, like, as a captain, you still play on the team, right?
You play on the
you're
team,
still
but you
up to
pick all the
picking role, so
classes.
You pick your role as well.
It's basically
Okay,
just
so you
fat
need to
kid
pick
mixes.
yourself on the team as well.
Oh no, you're already on the team, but you haven't picked your role.
Oh, like that. Okay, fair enough.
So everyone signs up for multiple classes. The captain specifically picks who plays what on the teams, and then they play.
Yeah,
So-
I was just curious how it worked with captains, because like I went to the site once, and then it literally kept crashing every time because 2 games ended at once, and everyone wanted to game at the same time. So everyone kept like filling it, but then the site crashed like every minute, literally. So I never actually saw how it looked when it was full, and I never saw the captains in the actual spots they were picking.
I think it's a good system. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
it's much more balanced than people just always waiting 38 minutes to join sniper and then leaving after 5 minutes. Because if you play,
I like how you can queue up for multiple things, but it's also this is also like well, not necessarily, but like it could also promote like circle jerking. Because like
oh, obviously.
Like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You get there's a pug community. There'll be a pug community.
Oh, fair enough.
Just like Sixes, but like, it's no more than anything else really. Like, you don't circle jerk as long as you're not a dick. So if you're a dick, or like you're not easily likable, then you're
People
less
aren't gonna
likely
pick
to be
you.
picked.
True.
it's a bit.
Even then, if you don't get picked so many games, you get like told to be picked. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, and what do you do when you have a bad time with Spy? It's kind of a hard question. Like, I feel like a bad time's something you kind of set for yourself, and I've kind of removed that from my brain. So the worst I get is when I'm just not really feeling it, and that's probably not because I'm playing Highlander. It's probably because I'm playing a pub, and then I just switch to something else. If it's an Highlander, you've pretty much just got to grit your teeth and stick with it. If you're doing it because you're dying to a certain thing, switching up your loadout's nice, but constantly changing your loadout doesn't really help anything. Like, changing your loadout every life just means you're not really getting used to what you're using, and sometimes you'll die because you're surprised you didn't have the right weapon equipped.
it's all about your mindset.
It's a mindset thing, really. I haven't really felt like I've done bad in a really long time. I just kind of pee around and have fun.
Here we go.
regardless
One
how
of the
good I'm
games
doing
just
on mods.
ended, so now people are gonna fill up again.
Is there only
Just
one
gotta-
server? Or?
Just gotta approach the game in a
I
different
have multiple.
way.
I don't know how many though.
Yeah, the mindset's like by far the most important part. It's also like once you play for long enough, the mindset is like if you do bad, it's probably just something you're pulling out of your ass. Like, oh no, my logs this game are I went 1 to 5 instead of
Holy shit! You must have
100,000.
25 pugs to captain. Ouch.
Yeah.
it stops the
not
site
that
from getting
bad,
filled
to
up
be
with
honest.
random people, I guess.
Yeah, true, but it also means
And
that
like, people get picked, so you'll have like people that are known
Oh.
in the EU community that they'll be like, okay, you're a captain. So like when the Sixes one started, you'd have like Cadus and people like that that would immediately get it just because they know most people and they should
like
be
that,
creating
yeah.
balanced games.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's get in.
And most of the time I think it's just like Clark or someone who ends up doing it now. Clark
Yeah.
and Scrambled, I think. But like the Highlander pug community in Europe's pretty much the same the last couple of years. It's pretty much just Clark's mini mixers team, but minus the racist ones, I guess.
Fucking column X's, dude.
Colony mixes were
Colony
fun. I
mixes.
liked the spreadsheet mixes when they worked.
Yeah, I like that. Like they were better. They were better.
They were just good.
Like before you came about.
Yeah.
Like they.
Yeah, thanks, Tommy. I know I destroyed the entire pug community with my toxic attitude and angry video gaming prowess.
No, but when it was like more like.
Yeah, well, it was the OG.
There's like better players.
Oh, I heard a doo-doo. Is the game around to start?
Tryharding.
I heard Woolen saying something about a popularity contest.
Oh, that means you've got the meme Woolen voice pack on.
Yeah, I did.
I can't believe they. What do I need to do?
You've
Just
done
ready?
a voice pack for it?
I sent them in
Yeah.
a voice pack of just like a normal, like a professional one, me saying, you know, game started, that kind of thing. So I presume
I
most
just
of the people
turned it
doing
on.
voice
What's
packs
going on?
didn't have a high quality audio setup, so I thought they might as well at least have one that's done with like a proper
Can you
mic.
stop killing everybody?
They have a JoJo's one?
Yeah, they have a JoJo's one. But I also made like a joke
Sorry,
one.
Woolen, I'm picking the fucking JoJo's one now.
They accepted the joke one. The man treads are banned because you can glitch them with the gunboats. So it's basically just a direct upgrade to the gunboats, because you can have both the gunboats and the man treads. If you're new to competitive TF2, try... Oh, what is it? Comp.tf? Is it? No, it's not comp.tf. What's the website I kept recommending to people? I've completely forgotten. Playcomp.tf? Yeah. Playcomp.tf was a website. Has a huge list of resources that will help.
Oh, yeah.
Without me sitting here explaining them over and over again every stream, I always list them. But Playcomp.tf, go on that.
Should make it a Nightbot thing.
They'll tell you everything.
Like a /competitive Nightbot command. Get one of your mods. I don't know any mods personally. I don't think.
Are you not a mod, Tommy?
Maybe.
Oh, the captains are
Can't
Tomato and
red-handed.
Esky. Do I need to... Oh, I can click on their
Crumble under
profiles
the
and see who they
pressure.
are. So I just need to wait for them to pick teams, or...
Oh, you already picked.
What am I playing? I'm playing Sniper with Demoto. Alright.
Yeah.
How to get gunboats and man treads? I don't know. I actually don't know the glitch. I just know it's still available. Maybe it's not. Maybe they patched it. I think it's still in. It was the same
took
issue.
himself out of medic as well.
Oh.
Nice.
Clara,
It's the
what
same
team are
issue
you
with
playing
the...
Highlander in now.
What
Playing
team I'm
Plat.
playing Highlander in?
Yeah.
I was subbing for the
I've
TC
got you,
Express in
Thanks, Tom.
ETF 12
In high or prem?
in high.
Are they gonna try
they
Prem?
got, they got third place, but I actually merked a lot more for Deaf and Blind, which got like I don't know, like second place or something. I don't know. They did better than TC Express. Like in the bracket themselves, they were actually the first team in first place. But I actually merked more for them.
There's so much damage.
And now I'm
Alright.
just in UGC.
Pyro.
I just got onto like Snowmore Woolen's team.
It's your team. I got onto Glyer and Snow's team this morning.
Fine.
I found out that I wasn't on Joe's Failure team in Plat, so I was going to miss out on a medal, so I went and I asked him, but then I checked my previous messages and Snow had sent me a message earlier that day that said, hey, Winky Face, roster rank.
Yeah, but like I could have sworn that I had already seen your name on the roster, like before, like I think like a day after I joined.
Maybe. I merked for you as medic.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I merked medic for that team like a week ago.
You did.
I played for like 2 hours.
Well, yeah, okay, but I mean, like I wasn't there. Like I'm just a sub.
Oh,
That's
I
what
was wondering
mean.
if that's when you'd seen it.
No,
why is the
I
guest-
saw like actually on the UGC page.
Oh, the guest pass is bugs.
Oh no, wait, no, I saw you in the Discord. That
It
was
goes through walls. Yeah, I'm on the Discord. I said hello to you.
Ah.
I think someone kept copy and pasting me being on the roster, which was not true. I was not on any roster at all. I think they wanted me to play medic, and I said no, thank you. But I'll sub for them if that's alright. I don't really mind.
Yeah, I'm just subbing for them as well. So I got to play medic
Yeah.
today.
I don't want
Feels
to
good, man.
main anymore because I've got so much other stuff going on in a schedule. I don't want to have to suddenly not be able to do like my Saturday stream because I've got to play Highlander for an hour or whatever. I think it makes more sense to be a sub, so if I need to play, it's probably not going to be on the weekend. And it doesn't really matter if I can't make it anyway, because they can find someone else to play various classes. Don't second scope me,
Feels
that's
good,
my
man.
job. But yeah, I like being a sub because it means that I don't actually have to worry about scheduling. It means I can still play. And it also means I can still get the medal. Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah, that's kind of my mentality about it as well.
Like, I've got so many medals now, it would feel really weird to go, like, season 23 to 25. I need to have that number in the middle. I can't, like, skip a season. I keep doing that with 6s. Like, I keep forgetting to join any 6s roster, and I just have random gaps in my medals, and it looks weird. But yeah, the gas passer, like, goes through walls and stuff, so it's not allowed. It's not that it's particularly good. I think it's, like, awful, personally, but any weapon that's just doesn't work the way it's
Hey, I'm on your
intended
team.
is banned. Oh, hello.
What's up?
When does the thing start? The volume's a bit quiet for me. I can probably raise it. though.
No, they still need to fill up a bit.
I like the way that it works. Like, it asks you to pick a bunch, and then if you take a while, it like adds on a couple more seconds. Switching between the two boots, yeah. It's the Razorback, I think the Cozy Camper, and I think the Danger Shield can all be merged together as well to make a super shield. Not that you should do that, but that's one of the reasons that it used to be banned. But I think they patched that really quickly, but maybe not the Mantreads one. I thought they'd patched the Mantreads one as well, though, to be perfectly honest. So maybe it's just UGC being slow. Or ECF2L even. It's not like anyone's really going to use the Mantreads anyway. Like, gunboats are just obscenely better in competitive, where you want a damaging rocket launcher. And in Highlander, it doesn't really matter because, you know, you're going to be wanting to get frags anyway. The Mantreads don't really help that much if you're already really good at rocket jumping. In a competitive sense, it's much better to get more damage. Oh!
No, it got cancelled.
Woolen is
Thank you,
hot
Chili Burger.
apparatus.
It got cancelled because Satan was also a medic, but then he got picked to be on a different class, so we only got one medic, and Aleski refused to medic himself.
Alright,
so he was like, "Ah."
I'll just go off again, that's alright. Issues with the site, that's alright. Thank you very much, Chili Burger. Is that 3 yeah, 3 months, thank you. It's good for choke points. I mean, it's okay, but if you're playing Pyro in Highlander, you also have access to, like, the shotgun, the Scorch Shot. Even the flare gun, I guess. But, like, there's better stuff you can do for area denial, like your primary weapon, than the gas passer there. He's done a bit of afterburn to me and then ran around like a Pikmin who'd fallen in water, you know? You thought they patched it too and they just updated the whitelist. It might just be an unupdated whitelist. In which case, you used to be able to merge the boots together. It's like how you used to be able to do a civilian glitch by, I think, equipping and maybe using the shotgun, and then while you were shooting, quick switching to the Danger Shield or the gunboats or whatever, and your guy would be running around in the civilian pose. Or the T pose, I guess, the realistic term. That was pretty fun. I'm assuming it's a version of that, like with quick switching. Are you doing this, Spy? Alright, Spy, fight me. Maybe not. You remember Banny saying he might use it as a pocket? I mean, yeah, I think if anyone can get it work, anyone could get it to work. Probably Banny, of all people, could. I'd be interested to see how well it would work out then. It would make jumping really easy, I imagine, because you've already got 300 health on a buff. The ability to, like, air strafe might let you get around some really stupid corners that you might not normally be able to get around. I personally, as someone who isn't a invite-leveled soldier, feel like I prefer the gunboats, but if he gets it to work, that'll be really cool to see.
Woolen, did you not...
I did.
You didn't, like,
I joined in.
yourself?
I joined in as spy. Yeah, I'm on. What? Where am I not on there?
No, you're not.
Oh, I clicked spy, sniper, pyro, soldier, scout. That's a bit weird. Maybe it didn't accept me. Do I just like refresh the page if that happens?
I don't know. Like, I'm still registered.
That's a shame. I've re-registered. That's alright. I can just play the pub for a little bit longer. I'm not really too worried.
Alright.
But I need to tell the devs, or if any of you are in the Highlander Pugs Discord, let them know that if you run a smaller window, like if you've got the thing in windowed mode, the website in windowed mode, and not full screen, you can't press any of the checkboxes, and you have to make it full screen to be able to. Which can be an issue, I imagine, for people with smaller monitors who just can't straight up make it full screen.
Wait, so didn't you have like a scroll bar either?
No, I mean as in, on each class there's a checkbox.
B4NNY fucked
did you not
his
have scroll
sister.
bar to get around the page?
Thank you, Highlander Pro. No, not to get around the page, just to... like, next to Sniper there's a little box that you click to play Sniper. That box doesn't appear if you make the window smaller.
Can't you, like, slide the page to get to the other boxes?
No, it's not the different boxes, it's the box itself. Like, it will say Sniper, Scout, Spy. It plays all the classes, but it doesn't say the checkbox next to them.
Oh, because they're two tied together?
Yeah.
Oh, like that. Okay.
The right side of the the font size isn't dynamic, so it always says Sniper no matter if there's space to put the box in or not. So the box has to be minimum length, the word Sniper in a box. And if it's smaller than that, like if you make the screen smaller, it doesn't make up for it by making the text smaller or anything, or cutting off Sniper. Which is a bit silly, but I'll ask them if they're probably aware of it, but it's probably not too hard of a fix. There's probably something you can do in HTML5 that, like, limits the string to a certain number of characters that would fix that. I'm not a spy. You sent me a triple doggo. Ooh. If you're playing on Pocket, you can't hold any high ground for free. The Mantreads don't do anything more beyond, like, air strafing and ground damage, right? Like when you squish someone's head.
I don't think so. They
don't have, like, an extra... Like, I guess they've reduced knockback.
Nice shot.
Thank you. The knockback reduction might be nice for pushing against... on last? Against Pyros, I guess? Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if the knockback reduction works through Uber. I'd be interested to know, because if I'm pretty sure there is a knockback reduction on it. If you run directly at a sentry, it basically just lets you walk at it, doesn't it?
Through Uber.
Okay, that's good to hear. There's a spy engineer here, I can't headshot. Is it actually just an engineer, maybe?
He's the real man.
I thought I just saw him decloak. I'm losing my brain.
Nice.
No, I'm just losing my brain. And not in a fun way. We do not talk of such things on my stream. We're a nice Christian stream.
Are we?
Well, I don't know. The other time, with the team I was working for, I said, "Hey, I'm streaming," and then one person yelled out a very racist term. So.
But which Christian faith are we?
Republic, Knights of the Old Republic.
No, that's
We're a
not
knight.
one.
No. Jedi.
It's not one. That's a Jedi. It's not a Christian.
Jedi. We're Jedi. Jedi's a democracy part of the Christian denomination, right?
I know. It's not. It is a.
What about those wrist rockets? Isn't that what Jesus said in 21:1? Watch out for those wrist rockets. Genesis 1:1. These are not the humans you are looking for. No wait, this is not the apple tree you were looking for. He said about the fig tree. When starting comp, what's better, Highlander or Sixes? Depends. Are you playing for fun or are you playing to get better? I make sure Highlander is a very easy game mode to get into for fun, because if you die it doesn't matter. Whereas in Sixes, even in low divisions, your deaths do matter, so it might be a little bit... Compared to pubs, it might be a bit too harsh, purely because you're going from peeing around and getting a bunch of kills on free players, to suddenly if you die on a last push, your team might not be able to push at all. But it's got a much higher ceiling. Like, Prem Sixes is way far and beyond Prem Highlander.
It's also more satisfying to play once you get good.
It's satisfying to do good in Sixes, yeah. It's like the kind of fitting a puzzle piece situation together.
I need to go. Like, my fucking pug is about to start.
See you in a bit, Gloria.
See you in a bit.
Have fun. But it's more of a case of like in Highlander, it never really stops just kind of peeing around for fun. Like some officials, sure you'll be sad if you lose them, but at the end of the day, if you lose, it's more likely to be due to something really stupid that happens rather than a series of events that the other team did really well. Like it'll be because the sniper went on a 15 kill streak and no one stopped him, rather than a bunch of really well coordinated pushes and Uber checks and changing
or your medic
weapons.
Was just a bit tired one day and didn't turn around for a spy or something.
Yeah, it's just you can lose to such really small things. Or like a pyro suddenly flanking and killing your whole team, but your combo thinking it's not that big of a deal and ignoring him. Whereas in Sixes, if you lose, it's either the team's just obscenely better than you, like rolls happen a lot. It's just because they're better. They're just better in stats, skill, everything. Or it's because you made a bunch of really good decisions, even if their DM's better. But I don't really care that much, so I just kind of like both. I like Highlander because I've played enough of it that I can play the top division without really caring. And Sixes I like when I'm playing with friends because I've been playing it for like, what, 5 years? So I can just play in open without really having to worry about it and have fun. There are Dash Hounds on the Doggo tier lists. Tommy, what do you think? Dash Hounds on the Doggo tier lists.
Is that the sausage dog?
The Dash Hound? I
don't know, what's the Dash Hound?
I'm gonna find a picture and have a look. Yeah, they're the sausage
dogs.
dogs.
They should get put down.
Oh. You think... Homo?
Yep.
I'm very disappointed you would say that. I know they're very small and strange, but they only want to be loved.
You should ask me about pugs.
I don't like pugs.
Pugs really need to get eradicated. So do the people that like them.
I would agree with you, but the thing is, I also think all doggos are good boys. Pugs are just the least good of all boys.
It's not the pug's fault, right?
I mean,
it's the people's fault.
They look very inbreedable, if you know what I mean. You look at that and you just want to mash it together with its sister.
Yeah,
it's like Porky.
They are.
Yeah.
That's why they have so many health problems and they live the worst
Yeah, they
lives.
breathe once and die because their skulls are too small to support their entire breathing system.
Like bulldog, English bulldogs.
I see what snipers mean when they say they don't like second scoping. Well, you baited me. You didn't tell me you were streaming. I did stream the match. I never tell anyone, obtrusely, because I don't really want to do that. It feels a bit rude to go into someone else's Discord and say, "Hey guys, watch me on Twitch." I think it's at this point. I think it's implied that I'm streaming most of the time. If you didn't know that, that is the case.
Unless you say that you're not.
Yeah, if I'm saying specifically, I'm not. Like, I never used to stream ECFSOL, even if I was like. Sometimes I was Merc for SO, and I never streamed. I think any of my SO games or any of my Super Dickmans games, even though I played with them for like a year or two. 2 years? I don't know. Because I thought ETFW was serious to the point that, like, random people might come in and see the strats, which doesn't really matter because you can look at the STV. Or, you know, random people would see how I'm playing on Spy and know exactly how to counter it, like what happened when I used to start playing, before I got good enough to just work around it. Or I'd be like, you know, if this team does really bad, I don't want there just to be a stream VOD of them being bad and angry so the other team can laugh at them or whatever. Which has probably happened more often than not. But, like, I felt ETFW was important enough not to stream. And the other thing is I get very distracted when I stream. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm very good at ignoring everything else that's going on. So, in ETFW where winning actually mattered, I'd, like, I wouldn't listen to music, I would just turn off the stream, dead silent, pay attention to the game, and run around as Gunspy. And that worked really well. Whereas if I'm streaming, or if it's like, you know, ETF or UGC even, I can peer around, it doesn't really matter, because you can kind of play on autopilot.
Why can you still put stickies inside this rock? Is
it the rock on the top right? A bunch of graphics configs get rid of that rock, I think. I don't, because I don't know, I don't really have any reason not to remove them, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people play on like toaster configs that remove them. They're not. I think they should just remove them because it's an inconsistent map prop that the only reason for it to be there is to hide stickies, which is silly, or to lower FPS. I don't think they offer anything beyond that. So I think they should just do like a flatten update where they go over the popular maps and they just remove a bunch of those like really weird additions that don't need to be there. Just make everything a bit cleaner. Oh, hello. I really like Upwards. You don't stream officials because the computer drops a few frames. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, when I played Gunspy, I wanted to have as many frames as possible. And even with my current build, or even my old builds, I'd get way less frames when streaming. So I'd want that extra, like, 100 FPS just so I could make sure I could actually hit all my shots. Because I was meant to be pretty okay at the old Gunspy, so every advantage I could get just made things even more consistent. And in UGC, obviously, you know, it doesn't really matter. If I miss a shot or whatever, I can just play kunai or something. But, like, just the more frames, the better, and the less distractions, the better. That's not a friendly boy. There's an Angori boy. With a big old crit. Who would win, a level 3 sentry gun or one pyro with an S key?
Well, the soldier killed the sentry.
The pyro just circle strafed it and didn't take any damage from it.
Well, because the sentry was in a really dumb position.
Oh. It wasn't a really stupid place. I mean, it works for, like, a couple of picks.
Like, you can circle strafe the one, like, you know, the Highlander spot on second. You can circle strafe that and just jumping out the fucking window.
Yeah. I like doing that on pyro. I used to do that a lot, actually.
I always do.
Takes me back to the flare punching days.
Yeah.
I'd drop out the window, you like circle strafe on top of the sentry because I don't know why they broke the flamethrower. Flamethrower is really, really good against players, but it seems really shit against buildings now. Like, for some reason you can't shoot up against buildings anymore or down on them. It just doesn't seem to work. But you used to be able to circle strafe it in like 2 or 3 seconds, and then you could flare punch the pyro and then go, hoo, extinguisher everything. And it was fucking amazing. That was like my favourite point to play pyro on. Was just if you managed to get through, or if you had like an Uber, you could get like 4 extinguisher kills. The Feng Shui. You played Highlander Spy to relax and it went on for 4 hours. My dude, CP Steel officials back when I was like on, what was it, C-Men at the start of Moe Kyun, so like 3 years ago now maybe. They would go on for like 2 hours a game. I think some of them are actually uploaders. Some of them uploaded as POVs. I didn't used to use a webcam, but if I did, you would probably be able to see my hair get more and more disheveled as the match went on. Like, Spy in a Highlander on Steel, when you've only been playing for like 2 years, is like... It's like, it slowly drains your soul very quickly. And then the fact that the respawn times keep going on make it very depressing, because you die to a lot of random things, because you're playing Spy on Steel, and the corridors are the size of a hamster's bumhole. But like, it just kind of destroys everything. There's one on the guy on top or the left, or the shibby on the bottom right. I'm me. I love Steel now. I loved Steel when Gunspy was a thing, because I got good enough that I could basically just play on the flank instead of the soldier. So I'd usually play on the... When I played with Super Dickmans a lot, actually, was when I played most of my Steel well. It would be like me and, not Franz, who was it? I forget who the name of that bloody scout was. I really liked him, I've forgotten his name. Oh, hello. Who the hell was the scout on Super Dickmans that I liked? He was English. Oh, May, me and May, that was it. Me and May would sit in White Room and just kill everything. He'd get like a headshot and then he would body shot like 4 people with his meat shot them, I guess. And then the soldier would be free to do whatever the fuck he wants in other points. Yeah, you shoot me and not the other guy. Oh, there's 2 people now. But yeah, I liked Steel then, because it meant that I could do, like, my best. I could actually, like, do good, and my choices mattered, and me flanking sometimes would work really well. It was really good, but early on, I couldn't do any of that. Like, if I got a headshot, that'd be pretty great. I remember a couple of games where we killed a team on Momokyun. We killed some random team that was meant to be really good on Steel. That was a game...
Happened.
I don't remember who it was.
Steel is the map that literally kills teams.
Yeah, but we played it with Momokyun, and that was like one game where I remember doing extremely good. I think their team was just not spyware at all, so I did way better than expected. But I just remember feeling really good, and then at the end their team just like... collapsed. That isn't Glower.
The Glower's not in the game.
I know, I just saw a spy on the other team that's wearing his hats. But like... I don't know, I think you need to play a lot of Steel to learn what you're doing. Once you've played enough of it, it does just get to the point where you're like, yeah, let's go. It's removed me from the list again. I signed up for all these classes and it's moved me off of them. Let's refresh the screen and try again. Look. Like, it puts me on.
Sign.
I see my doggo zoom in and go onto it, and it doesn't do anything. You don't like Spy and Steel. It just depends how you play. Like, some Spy playstyles on that map are infuriating because you die a lot, and then some are amazing because you can actually get, like, 4 backstab kill streak in a row.
I don't think, like, the appeal of Steel to me isn't
I like the teamwork thing.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can actually have, like, real strategies that are different.
I just like that it's possible for what is not considered a top Prem team to beat a prop Prem team just by playing well, rather than their DM just being worse. Like, obviously, a certain roster might just have better teams on paper, but if one team plays better than the other, they just win. Doesn't matter how good the players are. The team itself, as a entity, plays better, they'll win. Which is nice, because a lot of time in Highlander, it's the player doing, like, one player doing well, normally the sniper, sometimes the demo. Normally that's what carries. You can't really have a sniper or a demo carry on Steel, unless they're, like, main calling and winning that way. Woolen, if you stop maining Spy, what class would you main instead? Probably, like, Sniper, Soldier, Scout, Pyro. One of those. I like rocket jumping. Scout's just DM. Pyro is my second most played class, and I've already played the second most of him in competitive.
You should play Heavy.
Heavy makes me want to chew my fingernails off. Not with my mouth, though.
Heavy.
Where did you come from? Yeah, I really hate playing Highlander Heavy. Like, if it goes well, great. I'm like holding down left click and getting a big kill streak. And if it's going bad, it gets really boring. You're just like, I can't do anything, I'm playing Heavy. I can't, like, jump the combo. I just left click and DM. I hope I'm getting enough healing. Oof, 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 oof. That sniper took a headshot. He deserves death. Imminently.
Okay.
I headshot him again. He did not die. He deserves death twice. You love Viaduct. Viaduct Spy with Gunspy is really good. One would be a pretty good sniper. I've merged plenty of sniper. I'm okay. I've got plenty of game sense from playing against a lot of snipers, so I know where everyone stands, I know when to retreat, and I know when to get heals. My aim is okay. I'm not bore, but then again, I've also played like 1,500 hours of another headshot DM hit scan class. So I'm okay. I'm good enough to like merc in Prem if I have to, and the team isn't at that much of a disadvantage, you know? And I'm also, because I'm not a sniper main, I don't really have any of those things that people have. Like, I don't like second scoping, but if I'm playing competitive, I don't care how I win. If I win, that's all that matters. Because I don't main sniper. I don't care if people think I'm like an annoying sniper. As long as the team wins, that's all that matters. So if I'm playing like Highlander, I'll like second scope, I'll charge body shot, I'll run Machina, I'll do whatever it takes. Which I think's a good thing. Because a lot of people get really caught up in, not semantics, what's the word, like little mini-game things where like you're not allowed to second scope, or you're not allowed, you only have to go for headshots.
So dumb.
I think it's stupid and competitive, because you're trying to win. If it's a scrim, sure, whatever. If it's a pub, sure, that's fine.
I still disagree. I think you should, if it's a way to win,
I think it's a bad practice to get into is not to go for headshots, but in competitive, you're not exactly practicing for the future, you're just playing for that one short-term match. You're going for short-term and not long-term game.
Well, you go for whatever gets you the kill.
But I think if you always go for the easy kill might always be an option. Like, quick scoping is something you should learn even if it's difficult.
But then, like, you're still going for the kill. Like, you're just going for it, like,
I think early on, certain kill methods are easier than others, and it's you have to challenge yourself to learn the harder methods, if you know what I mean. Like, most snipers, when they start playing the game, are really, really good at charging and body shotting you as you turn the corner. And if they just go into competitive like that, fine, but they'll never be able to quick scope if they just never practice. Even if early on it's a really crap tactic to kill stuff, if they learn, then it's just a handy thing to have in the back end. The main call's who's better, Heavy or Demo? Probably say Demo. Heavy's also fine. Teams do that. I think bloody who's the smart one for SO? The smart heavy, Emilio. Emilio sometimes main called. I think he was like smartest Highlander player probably.
Caller.
Yeah, he main called on heavy, and he did strong opinions. You know how they're doing. But most teams will do demo purely because he's the one most of the time doing the most damage, so it's easiest for him to call. Plus, he's more mobile than the heavy. And he can shoot while moving and checking corners and everything. It just tends to be a lot easier for him. Often, also, it's the demo that gets the Ubers and not the heavy, because the heavy has so much HP anyway. Like, when I played Medic the other day for that Snow's team, I tended to buff the heavy to 450 and then just single Uber the demo. If the heavy was about to die, sure, I'd, like, switch to him. But most of the time, the heavy will be totally fine until the end of the Uber. Oh. People seem to forget as well that, like, heavy is there that's meant to be... Heavy. Health is a resource that's meant to be spent. Like, you shouldn't just think, I've got an Uber, that means people can't take any damage. It's more like, I must mitigate as much damage as possible. And if you constantly switch people, your Uber is way shorter. So it's a better idea to Uber the one guy that's the most likely to die. You've got a bloody buff. Uber the guy that's most likely to die, i.e. the demo, and then let the heavy just soak up damage. If he's about to die, switch to him in the last couple of seconds. You want to avoid multi-Ubering though, as much as you can. Oh! He's still in there. Got a nice little medic headshot just now. Hit scan, best scan. I'm also way better at hit scan than I am projectiles. My brain... I played so many of my hours on like really bad ping, so my brain never learned how projectiles work in this game. Whereas due to bad internet, hit scan always pretty much works. Sometimes, you know, the damage number takes a little while to show up, but that's like the main difference. Other than that, you still aim and click at the thing you're looking at in Tier 2, thanks to lag compensation. So as a result, I've always been way better at like scout, sniper, spy than like soldier, demo. I just never really learned properly how it worked. You managed to carry an awful pub team through Hoodoo as medic yesterday. Ooh, always pretty satisfying. Because if you are the only medic on a team in a pub and your team wins...
Did you see that one?
Did you get like a blind debt or something?
But no.
I headshot that sniper and he didn't die.
I did the pro thing, look. Stickies land in the same place at the same time. Killed somebody with it. I've been practicing Demo Man today.
When you headshot a boy and he does not die, it's upsetting to me. Oh, I accidentally body shot an invisible spy. Saved the pyro.
Sick.
You're going back into the whitelist talk. Is the beggars banned for the inspect glitch or because people got tired of Raptor's beggar suicides? First of all, Hearts. It was Hearts.
Yeah.
Hearts was the one. Second of all, no one really got tired of it. The beggars, definitely the inspect glitch is probably a very strong reason. But also the weapon's just not necessarily broken, but it's very, very, very strong. And on game modes like Highlander, you can just hold a corner and then peek and then do 3 rockets for free and then run back and do the same. And there's very little DPS loss from just spamming left click. It's just bad at long range and against sentries for the most part because you can't direct a rocket, but other than that, who cares? Like if you're playing product, you can just hide on concrete and load 3 rockets, and just murder whatever comes through. It doesn't matter what class it is. So people just don't like it. It's not necessarily a direct upgrade in the same sense that like the Cow Mangler pretty much is. But it might as well be from the DPS up you get. And it was kind of annoying, I guess, to be bombed at as a medic by one. Especially before you lost all your rockets when you rocket jumped. Before, if you overloaded, you didn't lose any rockets. You could overload forever and still have 3 rockets. Now if you overload, you lose a rocket, obviously. But it used to be the case that you could just jump the medic and fire 3 rockets. A pyro can't air blast fast enough, so the medic always takes about 100. Normally 200 and dies. Crits to heavy and flank 10 players. Ooh. You're like, let's go, and Dan Giesling himself descended from the heavens and asked you what a furry was. Now I understand. Shit. Did you see that Northern Lion might make merch? 2 months ago on a Reddit post, he said, I might make merch. Someone made a post saying they were angry he didn't have any after like 8 years of Let's Plays, and he was like, alright, fine. So I want an egg merch t-shirt that just says let's go on it. Perfect t-shirt. Oh, did that scout just taunt when he killed a pyro next to the health pack and die? And then he looked near me and I died. Okay. Some girl wore a tail to school today. In like a naughty way, was it attached to like trousers? Didn't have it shoved up her bum or something, did she? I'm also assuming they're over the age of 18, although you said school, for the sake of the conversation.
It's not gonna be if it's that tail one that you were thinking of.
Is it not gonna? I thought tails tend to be things that people
buffalo
shove in their
tail.
bums. Yeah.
No, well, you can get those.
I've spoken to Tito. I've spoken to TK. He probably owns a few.
Yeah, probably.
Probably puts them all in at the same time. Is there a way to do that man-treads bug? I feel like it's been patched. Someone in the chat should let me know if I'm lying. But I think it was just something to do with fucking around with the weapons you've got equipped and just spamming different weapons. It might have been as simple as just equipping them in spawn and it didn't de-equip the previous buff, which seems silly, but
oh, we're gonna lose one.
It's tier 2.
No, I'm dead.
I had to go for the spy poke. It was right there. I haven't seen the anger in a while. Everyone used to run that, now I only see it like once every now and then. Sweet. If you could remove any weapon, what would it be? The Wrangler. It's the worst weapon in the game. And by the worst weapon, I mean like... The Engineer class as a whole exists to slow down the game, and the Wrangler is that, but with 60% more slow. But the downside of no Engineer pistol. Oh no. I just don't like it. I don't think it brings much to the game. Because the thing is, it's got auto-aim on it. If it didn't have auto-aim, apparently it would be awful. Like, it would actually be impossible to use. Because the sentry's a server-side. But, it's just an auto-aim thing that makes your sentry... Is it 60% of shield? 66? I don't know. It gives your sentry way more health and way more firepower and an aimbot for the downside of nothing. And I don't really like sentries as is.
Now.
The Wrangler's good.
Shit.
Okay, it's shit, apparently. Well, the other thing is it's got no real downside at all, really.
OP before. Now it's...
Oh, it used to be way stronger, but like, it's still, I think, one of my least favourite weapons just because it slows the game down. For no reason. It doesn't make the game faster at all. Like, if you wrangle a mini-sentry, you're just basically spawning a bunch of puppies and then murdering them one by one.
Oh, really?
Which I don't enjoy. Don't do that.
Don't want to insult all the Uncle Dane fans, but that's just Engineer.
Uncle Dane did tweet that he thought the ambassador's fine the way it is, so I'm starting to lose a little bit of love for him. I always thought he made such nice tweets.
An Engineer main's opinion.
I thought he made such nice tweets, and it turns out that was Funk who I'm thinking of, because Funk's always on TFTV, and he's like, haha,
yeah.
I agree with all of you, and they're like, oh, that's cool. And it turns out Uncle Dane's the one who's tweeting and saying that, like, Spy shouldn't be a sniper after he plays Engineer in pubs. Although I think he's played UGC recently, but I still feel like it's a bit naughty for him to use his fame to say such naughty things. He's allowed to have an opinion, but I disagree with it, is what I'm saying. As is the way the Twitter works. I disagree with someone with more followers than me, so I'm fucked. But I didn't make it reply. I think Timo suggested my video to him. He'll probably never watch it, but I feel like he probably hasn't really looked into it beyond just, I'm an engineer and I don't like the ambassador. Well, could you run the ambi for a little bit? Yeah, I can run it if you want. I don't really mind. I'll run ambi kunai invits if that makes you happy. This is like my old favourite loadout, because it was like super hard mode practice mode. You'd run around like this without a disguise and only go for headshots, and it meant if you died, you instantly died. So it meant you practice getting aim pretty good. Cool. You know what? Let's do that. It's a sniper. He played a season of Plat, I think, yeah. But the thing is, the thing that upsets me is like, he's got a lot of influence. I feel like he's smarter than a lot of bloody tier 2 YouTube channels. If you remember like Shibby, or that, who is it, Delphi? Who just literally makes videos where he like, he's the one that shows off exploits for like money. I think Uncle Dane's at least a lot better than them, and Shibby just used to get drunk and make tier 2 videos where he like yelled about giveaways, so he's a step up from that, but I feel like I don't agree with him on a lot of things, which upsets me. I liked Funk though, he seems like a very nice guy. Dane subs for a mid-silver team this season. They should. I feel like the Wrangler with just auto-aim would be fine. Like, I don't feel like it needs the shields. I feel like sentries are already fine.
The sentry would go down so fast without the Wrangler, it would be literally an irrelevant class.
I know, but like, I really don't
like, it's annoying when
like the health.
Like, if you're thinking like in pubs.
No, I think in Highlander, I just always think of Bad Water Third. Whenever I think about anything wrong with Engineer, I think how one class can sit in the window and stop an Ubered, heavy demo soldier direct hit spy sap by having a secondary weapon equipped.
But, so, you're looking at it the wrong way. I think that's a problem with Badwater third point.
But it also happens on other maps as well, where he can just put up a level 1, and without having to upgrade it, it's basically
really
a level 2.
Situations that, you know, fucking magic, like the stars align that the engineer gets set up in this fucking unbeatable
It used to happen so much, though.
Yeah, with the old one.
Yeah.
And it just was good. Now it's shit.
I just don't like it. I don't like sentries in general, just because they're an inanimate object that kills you because someone pressed 4 and 1. And the only way to kill it is to, most of the time, either get up to it, or from a distance, you pretty much have to go like soldier or demo or heavy and hope that no one else shoots you. I just don't like that. Like, if it's a player, you can beat them or hope they're bad. Chimmer.
Finally dead.
Oh. I just don't like it, because I feel like it doesn't reward skill necessarily. I feel like engineer's skill you can just learn off a YouTube video. You know, put a sentry here and you'll win. It's pretty much. Like, you can't really do the same with like soldier or sniper, can you? You can't just say stand here and you instantly win. You can say stand here and you'll have a really good chance of doing really good.
But
it doesn't do the aim bit.
Stand here to instantly win. Old Razorback, overhealed medic.
Yeah.
Pocket sniper.
But it doesn't make that sniper good, it just means he doesn't die. The sniper still has to learn how to aim. Any engineer who's watched a YouTube video on how to put a sentry gun there will all put the sentry gun there. It doesn't matter how many hours the engineer has. The sentry put there will still just be a sentry put there. The sentry doesn't hit more shots, the sentry doesn't kill more players if it's there. Like, you could have, you know, a 5-hour player, a 5,000 player, and a bloody monkey put a sentry in the same spot, and it'll do the exact same thing no matter who put it down. And I don't like that. I feel like there should be... It's really hard to do, because it's a sentry gun. I feel like the closest they can have is the Wrangler, and making it so the engineer at least has to aim. But it just... I don't know, I feel like it just gives you much of a benefit for very little. And I'm ignoring the short circuit, because I think it's just not a fun weapon remotely, but it's banned, thank God, in like every good league. I think very few people love the short circuit that aren't engineer mains. Because I just don't know, like if you're on a cart, and there's an engineer on the cart, you can't send a soldier or a demo to bomb. Because there's the Wrangler, and he has infinite metal. You have to send a spy or a sniper. If there's an engineer sitting in a silly spot, he can just destroy everything without having to think about it, pretty much. The old short circuit was awful, obviously. It just didn't work. But, like, for a pretty long time, I feel like it's been, like, a very, very good anti-fun weapon. And again, for the downside of no pistol. Like, if the engineer's pistol was better, it's a very silly thing to say. It doesn't make any sense at all. So, bear with me. But if the engineer's pistol had anything remotely skilled on it that might raise the ceiling, like you could get mini crit headshots with it or something, it would at least mean there's some downside to the Wrangler. But
mini crit headshots on a fucking pistol.
I know, but I know it's a stupid thing, but something like that. Bear with me. The idea would just be like anything that would make the pistol better than a sentry gun with 60 more HP. And the thing is, it still works with minis, so minis still get that.
Yeah, one back.
Hey, Lara, how did it go?
We won.
Have you added up to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, I've added up to the next one.
You still have half time. Oh, you're already added up.
It keeps removing me.
No, you're in.
Okay, that's really strange. It puts me in and then removes you. Oh, alright, we'll see. Ready up. I've ready up. Thank you. Sorry. The short circuit just deletes stickies. It might be alright. It's just, yeah, just the fact that it just has an area of effect deletion on every projectile just seems a little weird, considering you can use it. I don't know how many times, but you can destroy a full clip with it, right? It destroys like 8 to 16 projectiles or something.
Yeah, it destroys a lot.
And the downside is you're not using the Wrangler, I guess.
Isn't that also shit, though?
No, the short circuit's still very strong. It's banned in E-Tip12.
Okay. I thought they made it shit.
No.
At some point, but...
They made it take a bit
Holy
more
shit,
metal, I think.
5 deaths.
What were you playing, Pyro?
No, I was playing Medic.
That's very good.
Yeah.
But
2.6 KD.
The issue with the short circuit, Tomu, is particularly in payload, where you can just sit an engineer on the cart and he can stop everything from attacking. No, but like, in fact, it's just one unlock that can destroy two classes by existing. Like, he doesn't have to aim it at the stickies or anything, like an air blast at the very minimum. He just kind of gets it for sitting on the cart.
Yeah.
And if you have a heavy and an NG and a scout all on the cart, it's quite tricky for a sniper to kill all of them.
I just thought it costed like $1 billion ammo now. Yeah.
If you're sitting on a dispenser or a cart, it doesn't matter, but I think it still costs enough metal that you can destroy a full sticky clip, and maybe also a full grenade clip. So it just denies a class for existing.
I just got like, I'm not in the queue anymore of everything, because I if you refresh the page, it apparently also like kicks you.
Yeah, I keep getting kicked.
weird.
I got kicked last time, even though I was in.
Yeah, I had it once before without like refreshing.
I'm not gonna
but
use
this
this
time I
weapon.
thought like I will refresh, and then it like kicked me anyway.
Someone asked me to play.
So refreshing is always wrong, it seems.
Highlander pugs exist now. Yeah. The Diamondback is probably overused. The Diamondback's banned in every Highlander division. But if you want to use it in pubs, go nuts. I feel like it's very similar to the old reserve shooter in that most people don't use it just because they know it's very strong and don't want to look like a bumhole. And it was banned in everywhere. I still don't understand how UGC went on for so long without banning the reserve shooter in Highlander. So I remember like Candle using it, and Candle was meant to be like really good, and he'd still use it, and there was like, well, you're like basically just screwed. It wasn't very good. I think most pyros just didn't use it because they knew it was a bit broken, even though it was Highlander. You didn't see anyone using the Diamondback because it doesn't make you better at the game, and it's just like a BM weapon.
Dumb.
It's just a dumb weapon. The Ambi, if you were using it in a pub, even if it was worse,
Oh,
you
nice.
at least have someone to
Scout.
practice with.
Here's a reward.
Am I playing Scout?
Your class.
Yeah, you're gonna be playing Scout.
With Milchman on heavy, Viljack on spy. Viljack?
Yeah.
Alright. I wonder how his Osu's going. Do you think he's like top rank now? It seems like quite balanced teams. I'm assuming heavy Satan isn't the actual Satan. Oh, can we pick the maps or is it the leader?
No, it's leaders. They block maps out.
Okay. I guess I'm playing.
Like, look, now Asheville got blocked and Vigil, and then they like keep blocking, and then at the end they choose.
Okay. I hope we don't end up with like Gully Wash. Seems a bit strange for some of these maps to be on a pug website. Like
I guess
Vigil.
for variety and all that.
Yeah, I guess variety's
Because
nice.
there's no, I think this is like the same map pool I saw last time, but I'm not entirely sure.
Alright.
Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be a Warm Tick or Upward. We played Warm Tick last round.
I like Warmtick. I'm worried because Scrambled said that he wanted them to play Metal or Cold Plant instead of Asheville, but Asheville in Highlander for me, he knows this because I've told him, but like, I still don't like Asheville in Highlander. I think it's I still don't like Cold Plant in Highlander. I feel like it's an amazing sixes variant, but it's an awful Highlander variant. Because Highlander needs all like the ammo and the flanks and stuff. Oh, we have connect info. Alright. Let me quickly hide the tier 2 thing. Give me just a sec, stream. We're joining a pug. So I'll just ask you to bear with me for a second. It'll join me to the game. I'm hoping it will just work off the connect button, but it might not. Give me just a moment, sorry. We'll see nothing on the screen.
Yeah, it didn't work from the connect button for me either.
I'm going to have to type the connect in manually. The reason I'm getting rid of it is because it's a private server, so while it won't really matter because it will be run properly, if I accidentally show it on screen and like one person wants to join the server, it will probably like slow down the pug a bunch. So just to keep things going quickly, I don't show it up. So I also have to join the mumble. Alright, Tomo, I'll see you in a little bit.
Goodbye.
Does the mumble button work? No, the mumble button does not work. The mumble mod doesn't ever work for me, actually. Let me just get into the server and go into spectate, so you can at least watch something while I'm joining the mumble. Yep, blue, that's great, whatever. Clear. There we go, we're good now. Where's tier 2? There we go, chat. Oof, it's back. There we go, we're playing Warmtick. I need to join the mumble as well, which is... Add new... What is this? HL Pugs. Which is a public mumble at... this address. And this port. HL Pugs. Or did I do something wrong? There's no password. Oh. I think I've screwed it up a little bit, haven't I? Edit. eu.highlanderpugs.tf. That's not the port. That's not the number I'm copying. Okay, they'll probably the devs need to fix that. There we go. Is that right? There we go. And we are in 1 red. Server 1 red. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I need to put myself on push to talk. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Hello.
Alright.
Hello. Hey, Woolen,
Mumble
give
button
me
doesn't work
spy
for me.
flips.
Hello. Do you want me to play? I'm playing Scout, aren't I?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. I'll need to...
Why are there so many people in red?
Fine.
Because they picked
cares?
on the wrong team.
I think I just
They're
joined the
noob.
wrong team by default. Hello, Voljo.
Hello.
I haven't seen you in like 2 years.
Nice.
How's Sue going?
I'm top 1000, but
Really?
rank doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't, but that makes me really happy. Ooh.
playing a tournament on this weekend, and we have Premiership qualifiers. So it's like two things at once.
OSU is more important.
Yeah.
Have you been continuing to play at the same rate, or did you take a break for a bit?
I'm playing more TF2 now because 6s.
Oh,
But
who are you playing with?
Jack, CJ, Seal, Toast, and
The Disney team.
Dutchman. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Are they going high or prem? Because they were doing high last season. weren't
We're
they?
in qualifiers.
Did you
But
win
we're not
high?
gonna win.
Because Yoshi rigged the qualifiers and put us
Where
in
are
a
we?
lower bracket.
Were we 4th or 3rd? High? Not sure.
Third.
You did pretty good though,
Third.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh then, that's pretty exciting.
Opponents stupid and on wrong team.
This is a
Playing highlight.
pug chat. If you've never seen a pug, it's like a lobby but much better. Lobby sites are basically just pubs, if you want to think about it. It doesn't matter if you join the mumble, it doesn't matter for the most part. It doesn't matter who wins or loses or whatever. In pugs, it's much more of like a closed community. So while anyone can join these ones, it will pretty much be the same group of like 50 people you'll play with over and over again. You tend to play with better players than lobbies. Lobbies, you know, everyone will basically join. Pugs typically, even if newer players join, it'll be a very small amount of the team. Whereas in the pug, you know, this is full of prem players.
This is great.
We've got an extra boy on this team.
Who is it?
It's
Stingan.
it's the leader of the other team.
It's Stingan.
He finally realised.
No sniper.
Right, for the most part, very good
No
players.
sniper mid, so.
But basically, like winning does matter more because since it's the same group of very good people playing over and over again, if you're the reason that you keep losing, they're going to be less likely to pick you over and over again.
I'm on the crate.
And you want to win more because they're people you like for the most part, as it is a pick ban system.
Should we try walk over?
It's not like you're forced to play with people you hate.
From the left.
Heavy
So you just want to have fun with your friends, and it feels good to win. And also, it's mumble required, so it's way more serious.
Spy on. Spy banana. Spy banana.
Something took right from there.
Do you tell me Spy?
Heavy took 100.
I actually don't really know how to play Scout on this map. I've always played Spy on it.
Yeah, we'll just sit here.
Demo's walking over.
I guess I just let him stay around point and spam stuff.
Fire took dead.
Heavy top right. He's milked. I really probably could have fought that heavy.
They're backing up.
May I have an arrow? Scout.
Demo's overextending on left. Took 100.
Right, he took 70 from me.
Okay, no.
Jumped in front of
That's fine, thank you.
If you top right. Demo's dead, demo's dead.
Maybe down.
Oh, sniper's main window. Yeah, I don't really know how to play Scout on this map, so you have to forgive me if I do a bit badly.
I'm up in 5.
I don't know if it's necessarily a very good Scout map. I'm assuming if there's no mini, you can probably get behind it and do a lot of work, but these are some pretty good players, so I'd be surprised if I could get everything done.
Just a spy somewhere on our pack, I think.
The Frontier Justice, I don't like personally because you can suddenly whip it out and crit people and they have no way of telling. I think that the fact that it does no crits, it doesn't do very much damage at long ranges, and it has only 3 shots.
Demo pipes.
But the fact that you can basically just spawn and get the crits
He took a pipe as well.
can kind of negate the downside, because you can instantly spawn with the crits if you already have a sentry. Spy on the right side. Oh, that was pretty cool. I guess I could chase the spy.
Scout took 100 on the right.
I guess I can
super
count.
low.
Have his gay spot?
Oh. Yeah, also because it's a pug, everyone has naughty names for everything. There's always a gay spot on maps, which is something like this, where like the heavy's head can poke through, so it's hard to
Should we
kill.
go with Scout?
I'm here.
Dead.
Come here, come.
Demo took 50.
Use it. They're gonna use as well.
Sniper to right.
Go down, let's go.
You might die, Woolen.
Soldier took 130.
Spy down.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sticking up the heavy. Go for heavy. Go
I guess
for
they
heavy.
asked for a scout,
Took
so I went
200.
in. We got the
300
demo, I'm
actually.
pretty hurt the soldier, but they also countered.
I'm sorry, I missed.
But that was alright. We still have the point,
Wait a
we managed to get
minute,
the
I will
demo.
peek now, Vigil.
Probably should have done better. I don't know if I could have done much more, maybe I should have avoided the soldier pick, but I thought he might have been a bit lower. The reserve shooter is still banned. People just don't need it. It doesn't really add much to the game. It's still free crits that denies jumpers, I
yeah,
guess.
let's back.
Milk, points milked, everyone's milked. Minus the demo.
Scout's dead. Sniper on
Get
point.
that heavy. Took 200. Dead.
Demo's at 50.
I probably should always get a buff though. I believe there's a minion point.
I'm walking on point. Sticks on the left side. Drop down.
I can try and get cap points.
It is
Medic
eating
down, medic
damage.
down.
Good job, dude.
Nice.
Sniper's lower left.
Yeah, I see.
Demo's low. On point now.
Sniper.
Sniper's lower left by the shutter.
100 on the left.
Yeah, I don't
120 died.
Okay, he
Sniper
was
down,
higher.
sniper down.
Soldier on top right.
Sorry, top.
250.
Capping's pretty
On
cool.
the dispensers, the player.
I've got Uber.
Scout on
Yeah,
spike.
something is
Scout
under.
left.
Something is under.
Soldier pyro under. Pyro dead.
Nice. Soldier's out.
Sorry. Oh yeah, the pocket pistol's allowed in Highlander. May have a small
Sniper
buff.
is right side.
Demos right side.
Sniper's...
Scout down.
Oh, scout down.
Solo bombing on the top right.
By the way, I will bait the corner here.
I'm just here to be a distraction. I'm not really trying to get kills, but me being up there stopped the soldier from trying to get up there.
Yeah, they're just
probably
sitting really
blind.
far back.
They're all Jurassic
There's
low,
only
right?
above you, Simpson.
Well, kill him.
There's Vildrake doing.
Scouts
Yeah, he's
low.
sitting in the corner up there.
Spy on point. Sniper.
Scout now.
Yeah,
Let's try
that
and go
soldier
in
up
for
there's pretty annoying.
Spy
Combo's
on
top right.
They're on top, they're on top.
Yeah, combo's there.
I died.
I'm dead.
If anything was okay about the Ambi was the DR issue.
I
Oh
did
yeah, the
some
Ambi was
sniping.
actually fine. No Sixes players complained about it because it didn't have an impact in Sixes. And Highlander players that complained about it
Stabbing
probably
people
realistically
players.
more complaining about the Dead Ringer.
No,
and
no,
the fact
no,
that the spy was really far away.
3 times on my
Group
screen
on left?
before that.
In
Yeah.
actual, like against really good
nice.
teams, they just
Try.
send a Prem scout
Teleporter.
after you who would always
Also
kill the
on the
spy.
left here.
So
I
it
can
wasn't really an
contest
issue.
point.
Spy might be here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
I think
shooting
I'm
the
not
heavy
too.
now. On the point.
I guess after
Yeah, you
spy
might
check.
get
Damage
fucked
100.
Part of
No,
it.
we can't.
Spy me.
Spy on us. I'm eating the sandwich.
Dead.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I will go under Vildrake.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going
It's
under
terrifying.
Okay, how much
Jurassic.
you-
Oh, they're just sitting an elbow, sniper in their elbow.
I'm half health. I'm not
Sniper.
gonna
You're going under.
Something died.
The engine down.
Wow.
I milked them.
They're in the wall.
Sniper's weak.
Sniper's dead.
Medic down.
Nice, dude.
Demo's 140 on point.
Pyro
I
down.
should probably move my push to talk off with mouse 4.
Demo's
I
50.
normally have it on the E. So it
Yeah,
makes it a bit
pick up
weird to
Woolen.
aim while holding down my
Demo.
mouse 4, but it's not much of an issue.
Almost
I
getting
guess.
out right side.
I can just
9
Set
HP.
50. Spawn points.
40 HP then.
The Ambi was not really spammable. It was spammable in the sense that there wasn't any downside to hitting body shots. But, like, outside of Prem,
By
no
the
one
way,
I
I don't
think
have
could use it
overlay on, so if you
to the
take
point that
yields,
they'd be more
buffs, or
effective
errors,
than the
just
Invis.
say
The
a
Invis is
class.
like very easy to
Yeah,
use
Sure.
in comparison to the Dead Ringer.
Fuck.
At least to be good.
Let's roll out.
Like, yeah, anyone can use
I'm
the
not
Dead
the
Ringer,
devil.
obviously, but like, if you want to be good against a
Lame
good team,
excuse.
the Invis gives you so many free picks that the Dead Ringer doesn't. You have
You're
to hit
really-
shots to
really
be with the
Jack.
Dead Ringer. If you get backstabs with the Dead
I don't
Ringer,
see
it's
snipers.
100%
Solid top
the
right.
other league's fault for being
Heavy
bad.
down.
Because they
I'm
can
on
see
the
you, you're not
point
being
now.
invis.
I'm
We should
shooting
damage
You can't
there.
get silly positionings without people
Solid
giving
top
them to
right.
you.
I have an arrow as energy.
Demo down. Energy down.
I'm just
Solid
staying
top right,
on the
solid.
edge here so I can't get spammed
Spy-
too much, but I
spy-
can still
spy-
get hit points.
Sniper top.
I'm gonna go for the sniper into.
Soldier on top right, sticky.
So
Two stickies.
Solid down.
Nice, dude.
I
Sniper
think
down.
someone said my name and they wanted me to do something, but I don't know what they were saying.
Tanking right, Jack. I'm at 90.
Okay. There's a heavy on the right. That's all I see.
Got it.
I'm
Combo's
with
behind house.
Mid-
They might
mid-
come out of
mid-
house.
mid- mid-
Get back, get back.
I'm on the demo here.
Scout's dead.
Demo's fucked. On the right.
Dead.
Nice, dude.
Nice, he's dead. Spy
Heavy
was
dead.
main.
Are we getting back?
I'm also not really getting
I
too
don't know,
aggressive because I don't
it's
really want to
Sniper
die.
It's 'cause
Pyro's
we
gonna
can.
drop down behind you, Combo. No, never mind.
He's above. No.
He's on top.
He's
He's
really
down.
hit, yeah. I'm just staying alive here. Like, I don't
Check
need
if
to
I can
chase
spy
frags.
them.
My logs don't
Spy
really
on
matter
point.
as much as
Roger.
me just staying alive so I can recap if I need to.
I'm gonna hide in this one.
They're coming main.
Spy might be under.
Yeah, demos me.
Meet them here, maybe? See? Yeah, we can meet them here easily.
Jumping into.
They're rotating left, rotating left.
I'm fucking the demo.
Also, you can see the
Yeah, on the
atomizer
left
is
side,
like
left
really
side.
good. It's allowing you to get a lot of positioning for free without really having to think about it. Like, I can just see somewhere and get there
Spy is
without having to like pre-plan. So I want I can just get
They're
up
all
top
sitting
like
by
this.
their house.
They're
I didn't have to like
Heavy
plan
is
a
really
path
low.
or
Pushing
anything.
right side, I'm shooting fire.
They Ubered right side, snipers by window, top right.
I'm with you, Mo.
Balcony.
Yeah, watch out for
Soldier
sniper on
might
the
come.
right.
Just
Get
get
them
them.
on the way back.
That's fine.
Heavy down.
Can I help them get out?
Nice. Air blast mechanic. Soldier
Ah.
top right is 120.
Medic down.
Sniper on
We
main.
spawn at the same time, so it's fine.
Sniper's dead.
Contest again the point.
Didn't take any
Sleeves
damage. Demo's low,
160.
right? Dead. But look, I'm
Nice,
staying
you got it.
alive. I'm only really chasing people that are low, and it means the team doesn't kill. Scouting point's quite hurt.
Something to 50.
Am I alive?
Heavy
Oh!
down.
Can I have an arrow right side, medic? Banana. Thank you. Viper was bitching the other day because he said he was a good scout map and you
Yeah, I
weren't
need to
giving
load
any heals. I think it can be
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
shooting
scout
the
map,
demo
but it depends
man.
on the other
He's on
team
the left.
perhaps not being as good. Pyro's
Yeah,
destroyed.
more
Nice arrow.
Demo's
I'm on
lower,
the
Demo's
Demo's
left
left,
side.
Jack, demo left, demo left. 200 on the left, demo.
My god.
150 on the left.
Demos 50, 40.
He's dead.
Virus, we're
Yeah.
extended.
Spy on top, spy on top right,
Top
spy on you medic, and heavy.
He died.
We're doing pretty good. I think it can be good. The scout has to play smart
Sniper
and be
top right,
alive.
sniper top right.
But
I will drop
I can understand
down
if the team is being
if
rolled,
you
it's a
contest
very
the
difficult
point.
scout map. I think Asheville is an
Scout
amazing
right
scout map,
Pyro
personally.
behind.
Pyro behind you.
Much more so
70
than
HP.
this map.
15. No.
Nice.
We almost have,
We
right?
have advantage. Yeah, we have big advantage.
Just bait them on the point. And
Heavy
then
in the drop down.
I'm gonna jump to you from the right.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
killed
on
there.
damage.
Soldier jumped. The atomizer there would have saved me some
Can I
spam.
get
There's a
Sorry,
heavy,
but I
there's
don't
a heavy
have
right
that.
behind the thingy here.
Looks
Right on.
amazing. Use the milk in Highlander. It's
I would
insane.
just teleport
It's
them.
one of the most
HP on
powerful
that.
things you can use just
Yeah,
for free
fuck.
spam.
He's dead.
Healing is really good. Why does no one complain about the
It's
crossbow
worth
damage
it.
damage?
We got the heavy.
I don't know. I think people just draw the
Spike
line
on me,
because they
top
don't like
left.
the spy.
He's going out.
Asheville's
Some
fun for
points
scout.
maybe.
Asheville's fun for scout. I think cold plant in Highlander isn't nearly as fun.
Someone
It
took a
removes a
fight.
bunch of flanks for like no reason.
Engineers under.
Engineers.
For sixes, it obviously it's a big reason. It's mobility.
Orange is contesting.
But in terms of Highlander,
Yeah,
think there's
you can
Spy
do
scout
this.
and point medic. That's not me.
Spy
Spy scout, I done.
He died.
2 pipes on the sniper.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh. 8 kill streak.
Good job, Bill Jack.
What a god.
The
Oh my
demo
god, there's
man.
people in the way. Sorry, Vijay.
I missed the thing.
Crossbow's damage ramp up. Yeah.
I'm just
I
I think people just decide to draw the
line.
line at the ambi for just for a reason. They just arbitrarily choose it. The flare gun and the pipes and the crossbow. There's so many classes that aren't the sniper that do high damage at long range. People just draw the line for the
Soldier's
ambi
weak
for
under.
That's the one, mate.
just for the sake of it, I think. Sniper's
He's
top right
lagging.
still.
Sniper down.
His head's turning 76 and that's the best difference. I've been playing pretty much no spy in
Let's go with
Highlander
fire.
lately, really.
Medic on point.
I played a lot of
Medic on
sixes
point.
recently.
a lot.
I'm
I
at
just
down.
played
Demo down.
medic last
Medic
week
down,
for like
medic down.
2 hours in Highlander. We won.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
really
at
deserve
85, I'm at 85.
some smart
Yeah,
calls.
yeah, fuck.
Dermot is down.
But
We have
because we're
low
playing
damage.
pugs now, I can just sign up for like every hit scan class and have a
Heavy
bit of fun.
defender.
I heard Diclo.
You wanna go in there?
No, nothing to go into.
switching from far away.
The spy really likes decloaking on top of the thing, the crate. Sniper's lower right,
Not
very
as
very
right.
back right.
Hiding in main.
They're all
Combo's
going
hiding
away.
main, yeah.
Buff me, medic, please.
They're going right
Good.
side.
You can probably meet them here.
Soldier jump top right.
Let's go on them here with pyro.
There must be a
Shirachi.
sniper here, right?
Pop.
Just.
Heavy spot.
Sorry,
Sniper
I'm
down.
blasted. I'm
Yeah.
blasted.
Nice, pyro.
100.
Sort it up.
Soldier's top right.
Soldier
Soldier
on
dead.
point. Spy at their banana.
Guard is also on point.
Sticks. Demo behind you guys.
600 dice.
Scout behind you, demo. He'll be under.
100 and
I'm coming under our side.
He's going all the way back.
Okay, can I armor?
He's coming up right side maybe.
Got all right.
He's still 60.
Yeah, I was looking for the scout.
Pyro's under.
I can't
No,
melee
it's
because I've
nothing.
rebound my push to talk to my melee.
Not peeking.
Not the
there.
best idea.
Sniper's
Sniper's
right.
lower left.
Yeah.
Sniper's going roof now, left side.
Yeah.
They're really low on the left.
Sniper down.
They
Medic can't get
ate
into sight lines where you can see the engineer.
Heavy left.
Heavy left.
Medic is
I've
left.
been watching a lot of my older videos like
Medic
this. I've
down.
been watching play.
Nice.
Headshot, dude.
Oh,
Heavy
I see.
down.
Demo
Yeah.
headshot.
Lately I've been
It was dead.
branching out a lot
Soldier
more.
right.
I'm not really
85.
maining.
Get the soldier
Shirachi
top right.
on top
Obviously
right.
I'm maining, like I still
Soldier
play
top right.
spy.
Did you
Price
get
at
50?
50.
I'm
Nice.
subbing
Okay.
on every
Fly
roster I'm
down.
on, so I'm
Behind
not
us,
playing
right side.
main. So
Can
when
I
I
have
need to
a
merc,
sniper
I just
behind
play
point?
whatever. I can kind of play
Sniper
every
down.
class, excluding demo, really. I'd rather not play medic, and
Medic is left.
soldier
I'm
heavy
100.
aren't really my best classes, but I can play
Power
all of
down.
them. Mostly the hit scan. But it means when I merc, I can just basically
Okay,
merc
everyone on
whatever,
their
so I
side?
tend to play a lot of weak classes.
Sure.
Combos left side.
I'm hiding in main again.
Heavy demo medic left side.
Sniper coming up right side.
They're getting quite aggro.
See if
Demo's
we
low,
can meet
demo's
them here
low.
with pyro. Are they even still there? Yeah,
I'm
fucking.
left. I'm left.
Demo's dead.
We fucking him here. Heavy slow.
Guard is 100 on
Right
main.
on pyro.
Out behind you.
Scott.
90. Oh, sorry, dude.
That was a pussy pub.
Pushing into spawn.
Sniper
We have a
top
level
right.
3.
I'm going for
Left
Left
spawn.
spawn, left spawn, left spawn, left spawn.
Yeah, I know.
Sniper dead.
Spy on me, Vijay.
I'm killing medic. I'm killing medic. Did I kill medic?
No.
Yeah.
Who is
Tomato
medic?
still
You got
alive.
button on you.
Tomatoes alive, tomatoes.
Sorry, headshot.
Log farm.
Let's go under sack.
Medic's on quick fix, sniper's lower left.
Spider banana.
I was farming
We spawn
kills,
now.
basically. A little bit rude, maybe.
Toot toot.
Oh, Viljo.
You know?
Viljo.
What? There's nothing here.
God. The scout.
Coming to partner.
Step back.
Who's on the left?
How much burn damage on the flare gun?
Them.
It does the old
He
one,
died.
doesn't it? But for like
Mills.
9 seconds or whatever. 4 damage
the
2
gate.
times a sec for 7.5 damage.
How did they not know?
Yeah.
Dojak 50?
It's similar to
Sorry,
the
our
old afterburn, but with a bit more damage.
Could be low.
maybe?
Should be low.
Could be wrong.
Sniper right side of point.
Medic took quite a lot.
100 on demo.
Medic dead. See, it's also cool how like spam can kill medics like that.
Snap on point.
Like I saw he was taking a lot of damage, so I
Everything
focused him
got
spam.
it,
Spy scout on
The
point.
spy scout on point, yeah.
His acting is amazing. He's like walking backwards and everything. They're in banana. The spires at least.
Okay, do you want to come with me, Woolen? On point?
Yeah, let's go. There'll be a spy on the right side of
Pyro
point,
took?
probably.
Yeah, shoot the pyro. Nice dude.
Yeah, he's in there, elbow.
Point I have.
Have a sniper then?
Heavy headshots.
He's got like 50 HP. Okay, he's 51.
One point, on heavy. Oh, what a stat. Okay.
Coming in from him.
You saved
Medic
everyone.
left with a
We just need to
with
stay on
heavy.
point, so it doesn't matter
Heavy
if I
took one,
do anything.
Good job, team.
I didn't run out there because all I needed to do was sit on the end and we'd win. That was good.
Great.
And the server immediately dies. Is it in the config?
I think so.
Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. I forgot to add up to anything, shit. Quickly, add up. Alright, well...
Sign the petition, do not pick Womtic.
I'm
The
gonna
one tick is
temporarily
fun.
go
I
back to
don't
my own
No,
normal.
it's not.
There's no one.
Good.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I want to go kill.
I'm temporarily back here. I think the other pug's gonna start very quick. Did you sign up for it, Glyra?
Yeah, I'm signed up.
Alright, sweet.
Oh, that was a fast pug.
It was really fun. We played Warm Tick, I played Scout, I had many frag. It was good.
I don't think I'm gonna get picked this pug though, because there's like a shit ton of people.
There's...
Like even for medic,
There's
literally like
7 people signed up for medic. What a world. Who's Poi? Are they new to the scene?
No clue.
Gamer, or are they like a Sixers player? Oof. You wouldn't like to be on the other team. Flare guns afterburn's now super powerful. I like that. I like flare gun. I just want them to add an additional switch 2 speed upward again. I want them to make
When's
it
the
just so you
next
can
Minecraft
use the
stream,
flare gun
Woolen?
like the old one. Saturday at the very minimum, but we might play it beforehand. I don't know. I kind of just want to
Go
keep
do
playing.
stuff.
I'm starting to have fun again in TF2 outside of like pubs. I normally like to play with everyone else, but I feel like with if Highlander Pugs actually works a lot, it means I'll be able to stream without having to force everyone to play TF2 with me. So you can all play Minecraft in the mumble, and I can like join the mumble between games instead of forcing you all to play TF2 pubs for like hours on end.
Feels good for me.
I'm actually going to rebuy my push to talk to E. I only have it like this for Minecraft.
What about the Sixes team?
Yeah, sixes. Sixes we can play.
Sixes.
We can play sixes. Is it me too ready? Or...
I've been try-harding
I'm playing
them
Spy.
around today
Sweet.
in pubs. Trying to learn how to do shit, how to deal damage. I even asked Mentalex, I was like, how do Sticky do damage? My Sticky does 30. And he was like, you just need to wait. You gotta chill out and just wait. And then my Stickies suddenly do 80 damage.
Yeah, now I can use E.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Is Tomu possibly the world's greatest?
Could be.
Yes.
Second these logs later. If you don't top frag, you'll unsub. Oof. Flag guns
Oh,
are
dude, like yesterday was also really fun with TF2.
Valve changed
Because we
from the
just
quick
went on
switchy
server
board to
and
the
fucked
W on
around,
mumble.
and we had like
I felt like they
I don't know,
could
like 10
fix the
people
flare
in
gun
mumble.
just by giving it a faster switch 2 speed without having to change the degrees,
That's what we
and that would
did.
be fun. I think that would be
No,
genuinely
we
a
just, like,
fun change. I
first
don't
we
think
were
anyone would
just,
dislike
queuing
it.
for casual because I wanted to play some, so I put in the Discord.
I'd much rather
like,
die to
hey,
a flare gun pyro
wanna
than
play
a bloody
casual?
flamethrower
Join
on
me,
pyro.
and they were like, okay. Then we got 6 people, but like one guy from Asia, or 2, I don't remember. No, wait,
Wanna
one
play
from
with
Asia and
scissors?
one from America. So we could like
Which
never
was the
find
thing?
anything, and then it was like, okay, I'll just rent a server in the meantime, and we can fuck around on that. So everyone like was like, okay. And then we went on the server, and like more and more people started to join, like wondering what was going on, because we also put the connect in the off-topic channel. 'Cause we
Oh,
didn't
so
really
no one
mind.
could find it.
Yeah, and then like
I did
we
see that. You were playing a lot.
Yeah, then we did like a 5v5 because we had so many people from the Discord.
There was actually like 50 billion people in there.
Yeah.
Who is
It's like 5v5 and 4v4 mix, basically. It was really fun.
I don't know who that is. Oh, it's crazy. Why is my turkey hat painted? It was donated to me. It is charcoal grey. You liked Old Pyro. I just really liked the
Looks like I'm not
Extinguisher.
playing this
It
one.
was awful to
Rest in
play
peace.
against. Oh. It was awful to play against, but it was so much fun to play with.
Woolen?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, you cut out like halfway through your
Oh,
sentence.
sorry. I've just switched my push to talk back to E from mouse 4, so I'm a little janked from the last game we played. Has it started? Oh, it's about to start, okay. I'll just leave this window on. They're picking maps, I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't played Spy on Visual since like the test cup, so I wonder if it's... I'm assuming it's been changed, because the guy who made Visual tweeted about it, and I was like, hello, have you fixed last? And he said yes, so I'm like, sweet. Might be fun. Oh, it's Gully Wash Spy! Alright then. Alright.
Good luck.
I'll see you in a bit, Glyra. What am
See
I?
you.
Goodbye.
And Tomu. We love you, Tomu. One blue.
Bye.
So, Highlander pugs.
Forever.
Ah! I want one blue. That's not it. Is this not the right one? One blue? Is this the right? This is the right one, yeah. Alright. Let me quickly remove the TF2.
Oh boy, the Austrian flank, GG.
Oh, fuck it, dude.
There we go.
What map are we playing?
Gully. Who voted Highlander Gully
Whoa,
Wash? I want to know.
I wanted to play payload, but fucking Vojak banned every payload.
Silly boy. Jesus Christ, are you really... No, I don't want to play pubs, TF2. I want to play the Connect that I just joined, thank you. Woolen, can we see the IP? We're not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to share the IP because I'll get bullied and kicked off the website probably. So now I need to just join...
Are you feeling the crits?
And TF2.
Ooh,
Whoa,
it's risky.
Berg. Hello.
I'm feeling the crits.
God, this map has a really loud background noise.
What?
Spy on
I didn't
Gully
understand
Wash. Oh god.
I am feeling the crits.
This is not gonna be fun.
I'll switch when we ready up.
This is gonna be so bad. Okay, well, we can
Nice
at least
mind games.
mitigate the whole Gully Wash thing by running like Les Rangers, Spicicle.
Did you know
I guess. We're gonna probably die a lot.
How
If we can
good I
get some
am.
nice kill streak, that'll be good, but we're probably gonna die a lot.
Bonobo, you sound exactly like Sodium, dude.
Maybe he is.
I've never heard Sodium in English. I don't know.
Same voice.
Maybe I am his brother.
Wouldn't surprise me, both NG mains.
If we can still escape with Fist of Steel. Oh, this is
Both
getting very...
accidentally
Hello.
in Prem.
Jonesy and Burning
I kill
Flames.
you.
It's so nice. Wait, will it let me taunt? No?
Insert John Travolta in you.
That one will work. It wouldn't let me use my box taunt. That's very rude. You can still do as well as Pyro if you use the man motor. What on earth are you talking about? Milkman's a strange boy.
He cheats.
This is what we will do. Oh, it uses the TF12 config, doesn't it?
No, it's UGC, I think. No?
Because Sniper's using the Razorback.
Yep.
But the backend is banned, I think.
The back burner should be banned
They have
because it was
their own
bugged and they
config.
haven't fixed it.
Yeah, it's like the TF12 config, but it has some tweaks, like Dragon's Fury
Yeah.
is banned, Machina is banned.
Oh,
Clog
Mech's
is
banned.
Plug is banned.
I wouldn't mind a Razorback ban. Wink, 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 wink.
Okay,
Not
let's
that
go
it
with.
matters.
Ready. Starting.
See if we get the right teams.
Hey, everyone got the right teams this time. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The config only works on Koth and CP. It doesn't work on payload. It doesn't switch teams properly.
It's fucked up
What kind
on
of weapon
Ash.
they could add to
Won't
heavy?
take well, he's gonna last
I
game.
don't know. I still feel
I
like
think
heavy
it's a
could have a
Sixes
sandwich
config,
slot and it wouldn't
like
break the
Sixes plugin.
class. Like he already always has the sandwich, so giving him the shotgun for slightly more choice wouldn't make that much of a difference. And then they could give him like
Soldier
a different,
went dark.
different
Got
shotgun
Got the
opportunity.
gun.
Soldier drop down.
And she's coming on a
We got the side, we got the side.
So took the 80.
Might as well
Heavy
get the
took a
mini, I
lot.
guess.
Heavy
Soldier
took
Could
took
get
100.
anything, could get like
Soldier
a
took
mini.
120.
Can we...
Solid dead. Good job.
Right behind you, Sniper.
Medic and Big
Sniper's
Bill
not
with a
called.
pyro.
And NG.
Sniper or elbow?
Sniper's
Chase,
finished.
You can keep pushing.
Sniper
I forgot
dead.
about Yahoo.
It's a wipe.
Yeah, they've all
Almost.
chased back to the next point with the
Me and second, I
combo.
can't do shit.
Their combo is in river with an
Yeah,
Uber.
river.
Yeah, come river.
I'm gonna die.
Pyro headshot. Celtic 15.
Use when you have a check.
They have Uber in river.
Yeah,
I can
have
get
crits
mini
You
pugs,
see
I
it?
guess.
Oh, that's
Drop
unlucky.
them in.
Main in lobby.
There's not really much I can do here.
Just soldier. Just
I'm gonna have to
soldier.
go
gonna
back and
drag
get
them
other
in their
frags,
face.
maybe. They all know I'm
That's
here.
I
probably.
survive on 2 HP.
And scout and
Somebody
lobby.
take
headshot.
Nice.
Medic has 29% in
Behind
lobby
you,
with his
scout,
heavy.
scout, scout.
I don't think he got Uber
Wait,
because
what?
I
Spot
decloaked, I
on,
might be
you
wrong. Maybe I did give him 25%.
Med down.
Doesn't
Heavy
really
took
matter
200.
anyway. Nice
He's
Tyson.
really weak.
Heavy scout lobby.
Celtic
Ah,
15.
heavy took 100.
Soldier river.
Join top.
Just keep
Sniper
her
river or
There's
not?
no on river.
Demo
Soldier
pick's
river.
worth it, I guess.
Scout
Gully
fight.
Wash
Well,
Spy
this
is
is
quite
usually
difficult without
takes
gun
very
spawns,
long.
so it's quite likely that I'll get a lot of deaths and not too many kills. So if I can get one kill alive, I'm quite happy.
Took 80.
How did
At
you...
least. You want Lug Miller?
Heavy took 15.
We just saw medic.
Heavy's
that again.
120. 2.
Sniper river. Sniper river
Pyro
is
lobby.
peeking now.
Spider fire. Check.
Sniper stood.
Combo lobby.
Okay, Pyro, can you go back to spawn? I'm up in 3.
You guys can hold
Okay.
it far up. Just
Going for
I'm
back.
holding like big door.
Nice try.
I am still
Can I
on
do this, John?
crits, EXO.
Okie dokie.
Maybe not. Oh,
We can catch them out of me here.
yeah. Spine that's
Solid.
can be quite
Nice.
difficult.
lobby.
Especially with Yahoo. Yahoo's a very, very good pyro.
Heals are in lobby, heals are in lobby.
There's a spy
He's
here,
playing
spy
Spoon.
here.
What's with Banana and
gone.
Brew? You could
Going
raise
big
heavy.
dog.
Out, please.
Yeah.
Slide down.
But Scotch Rugged.
River.
I like. I
You
wouldn't.
have,
I feel like heavy
Yeah,
with a
we're
sandwich
looking
slot
for
would
pushing
just
upper
make
lobby,
the
upper
class. It would make him
Wanna go
stronger.
last, yeah?
Obviously,
Go-
give him another
no,
weapon for free.
come
Send your left foot instead.
But I don't think it
Bait him
would
in,
break
bait
the
him in.
balance. Like everyone already uses the
Come
sandwich
speaker.
anyway.
Power
Giving him
behind
the
you,
ability
power
to use the shotgun and making him sometimes not have to use the minigun is fine. Sniper top right.
Oh.
It means so much easy.
Hey, you
Okay,
took
but
the
I
high.
have
let's
crits, I have
try
crits.
this, let's try
Okay,
this.
fair enough.
At
We
least get
should
into
play
dead
the quick.
stickies. There's no stickies on
They're
last.
behind us.
Power's top, yeah.
Really?
Can keep pushing.
There's a level 2 on
No,
last.
no,
Spawner demo.
Med heavy. big
Spawner
door.
demo.
Pyro's capping
Never mind.
point.
Nice.
Heavy lobby.
I got him to dead stickies and I pulled the demo back. That's all I wanted to do there.
Med's on point.
I can snap
Yes,
the
you
sentry
can.
if you want me to, if you're moving in.
They used to.
Wish.
Switch to Uber now, man. Switch to
They
Uber.
popped. Yeah.
I should have
Sniper
clicked
top.
1 second
Top power.
sooner.
I can get the sentry, that's all I
Power
want.
shots. Feels
So
fine.
jumping choke.
Sentry down on last.
Should I go Uber or
Oh,
no?
sniper got
That's all I
Probably,
needed
just
there.
go
There's only so
Oh,
much
cheating.
He's
You can just spam your redisguise key.
He is.
Yeah, I think that works now. I didn't used to,
Sniper shot.
but I think they like changed something when they messed around with switch speeds or something. Or disguises, when they made disguises slightly faster, because I'm pretty sure you can
My
like,
scouting point.
redisguise if you're not
Nice.
fully redisguised and they don't get invisible.
They have no
That
damage.
didn't used to be the time. Spawn wall hooks are pretty stupid against as spy.
Oh,
Medic's
okay.
44% Uber.
Snipers
There we go.
moving up to choke.
Highlander spy. Dot JPO. People have headphones on, unfortunately, and it worries me because it means you can't really do much.
Just a choke.
Especially when
Maybe
everyone's
take
I'm gonna
Pyros.
peek big door. Can you...
Sniper watching choke.
We can actually
Nope,
go
there's
for
one
it.
pyro.
They're peeking
They're going in. Sniper choke.
So he's chasing you.
Yeah,
I'm
it
behind
just
them.
means that I'm going to be called that there's a spy back here.
They have a mini!
So one guy might
Spy
chase, like a
door.
soldier or something.
Big door. You have
I
an
don't know if by
ulti.
surprise, or the NG probably.
Scott
No?
choke.
Okay,
we
if you
should
take
maybe
it.
go after.
Sniper choke.
He's
Heavy's
probably
in
waiting
smoke,
for
choke.
me in choke.
Heavy took 150.
Someone
Two
down.
on
He's
top.
taking
So
damage.
much damage, heavy's dead, snipers
Yeah,
dead.
someone's
Just
dying.
piped.
I'm going
Pyro
in.
down.
They
They've
almost
probably
left,
forgotten
almost
about me
left.
by now, though, so if there's like a guy free in
Wait,
big door I
now?
can get, that would be
Okay,
good.
no.
Scott down.
Block
I'm gonna
this,
be
you're
back
only
Andy
one down.
Cologne to Conrad. Medic down.
Are we going
Come on,
Okay.
go fight it,
Block
go
it, block
fight
it, block
it.
Soldier took 15.
Push quick.
Spy big door. 60.
Almost dead.
Nice.
Got it.
There's sentry
Spy
as well.
dead. That's amazing.
Sentry down.
Scout.
Yeah,
NG's
but NG
60.
help me.
He took 15.
Stop.
He's low. Dead.
I'm kind of doing all I
Can
can.
push
Go
mid.
back.
NG,
Roll
can
mid.
you
Sniper's
stay on
watching
second?
choke. He's top right. There's a heavy.
Let's
For
go under, let's go
30%
under.
ahead.
Spy and Highlander.
Scout choke, scout choke.
There's a heavy in the shitty spot on the
Cover.
mid. You'll go see as you go through choke.
We got no flank. Snipers 28.
Sniper took 100.
The heavy's
Nobody
still
choke.
there.
Sniper down.
We have nobody choke.
Nice.
Scouts there.
There'll be a heavy in choke.
Wow, pyro. Wow.
Let's go.
What is that?
Heavy on point.
Heavy took a lot on point.
This is an awful Highlander
Like
map. I
100.
think genuinely Gully Wash is the worst Highlander map that's actively played.
Heavy took 200.
It's amazing for
It
it's
happens
amazing for
second.
6s. I still think it's not very good.
Also good.
Yeah, run back.
Much better in
Fuck
6s
with
than
that.
Highlander at least.
Why didn't their combo come to their choke?
Go for it. There's a low one sentry, of course there is.
NG dead.
I lost you, Yixo, that's all.
Sentry's down.
Thank you.
Yeah, I jumped in.
Spy's on second.
Walked up to their choke.
By rock.
Yeah, but I didn't have a pyro with me.
Combos in their banana. Sorry, our banana.
What the?
Sniper's their choke.
Oh, they're close. I have no idea.
Sniper dead.
Scout choke.
Pressure choke. Lots of
Scout,
damage.
scout
Spy
rock.
behind
I
rock.
guess if they're pressuring choke, I might get a free
Left
pick
side.
maybe.
Scout left someone.
Spy, Scout took 60.
But
Demo down.
Scout down.
Something big door.
Karate
Silver
choke.
took 150.
Soldier's 70.
Spine or shutter.
There's no sniper right now.
Walking,
Their combo's running out their elbow. Big door.
Big door.
Fire please.
They're 75% Uber.
Parasite.
Spy now.
Spy behind.
Spy's dead.
Big door.
Dead.
Nice.
Sniper's
Like
choke.
tapping.
Ooh.
Stack.
Sniper's full health and choke. I'm just letting the scout know that so he
Scout's
doesn't spam from across the map.
Sniper dead.
Demo's choke.
wait, you're
Combo's choke.
Demo down.
They nearly have
Sentry
Uber.
behind.
Scout
Sentry
big door.
also
Top right,
down.
top right.
Heavy down.
Dead
dead.
down.
Oh,
I'm going lobby under.
I'm on second. That would have been a good med pick for the logs,
That's
even though
enough.
I haven't
Second, I
done
have
anything.
it. Take top,
I
take top.
I don't see anyone lobby.
I'm in lobby.
I'm in
no
river,
one's
I'm
lobby.
I got river as well.
Are you capping?
Lots of
Damage
people
tank
going
is
back to the
down.
last
I'll
round.
stick his river.
I mean, I can try and spike out.
Quick,
That is
very
something that Spike can do that makes a big deal.
Spice and lobby.
But if they're half good, it shouldn't happen.
Come on.
Like if I get on that point, there should be a demo that immediately
use
goes
in
and
here.
puts stickies on it or
Let's
something.
just get our heavy and pyro into water.
Sniper dead.
What's up, Huvinu?
Play lobby.
Scott's
I'll get time on the top,
Nice.
Jumping now.
Get on point now, sticking it.
Sort it on.
Heavy Girardi.
Spy low.
catch
Low.
that.
Can wait under here and get
Damage low.
fixed, maybe.
Thanks.
My job there was basically
Next time, let
to
our heavy
start
get into
them,
water first.
start them thinking there was someone on the point, so there wouldn't be the team
staying
shooting
on
my
the
team, and then going around behind their team to try and get someone. But
side are you
unfortunately, our
going?
team just got capped on it anyway because there was only a soldier on point.
Winning
Normally they
one.
have a heavy on last, which is harder to kill. But it was just a soldier,
protect
so our
our
team just
demo.
killed him and capped. Last capped so fast on this map.
Scout rushing me.
Demo's jumping as well.
They're in their elbow.
So low.
They're coming
So
our side.
aggressive.
Demo's so low.
Heavy's low, heavy's
Left
low.
side, left side, left side.
Oh, sniper's big door.
Spawn medic.
Scout down.
Should've tried
Pyro
to shoot
heavy.
him. I was kind of
Where's
hoping he was
the
going to keep
coming
looking around so I could get the
Pyro
back
rushing me under.
Frozen. Heavy.
because it's a lot more guaranteed.
Snapper down.
Power, please.
You want just silent invis with the Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, whole comp is chill.
Throw is up or 250.
Engineer.
Come top. We're leaving you, Lusky.
Demo
Still
down.
somehow got a positive
Take close, I can
KD,
heal.
which is quite surprising.
Yeah, let's all check them. They have no demo.
You can hear you
I'm
on
taking
point.
damage.
You can barely hear the old
I have
eternal
90.
reward.
Give me
decline.
185, give me a fill buff.
It was
Dude, that's
incredibly
fucking
quiet. And by the time you
not.
did hear, your brain was probably like,
That's
was that a
true.
decline maybe? And by that point the
Heavy
spy
took
would normally get a
300.
pick anyway.
They used. Girardi and choke.
Use me.
That wasn't a good thing at all.
Flashback behind.
So watching big door.
I was kind of hoping they
much
would
for
go for someone, like I go for the pick. I
Medic's
wasn't
leaving,
expecting the
medic's
heavy to like try and shoot
Well,
me.
1 kill only.
I should
I'm
put
low.
patience
Let's
for
check,
heals
let's
from the
check.
medics
Let's
free.
He's close.
Maybe like spy check or something.
Ultra Tech 50.
I'm going in.
Fine.
I got headshot.
They're already
There's
aggressive
a
on
sentry
shot.
in there.
I'm going on them.
Here, sandwich.
Oh, I got the spine dead.
Left side of choke,
Left side shocking.
25%.
Fuck.
The heavy's around the corner and choke, left side.
Yeah, they're very close.
I can Girardi them. I'm going Girardi.
Medics 15 choke.
Girardi the corner.
There's a mini sentry in the right side of choke. Medics very hurt.
And the push choke.
That's
Scout's
fine,
chasing,
lucky.
Scout's chasing.
Maybe I could
Nope.
have shot him, but with the left on I think it was more worth me trying to go for the second shot.
Try to chase.
Zoro going in.
Soldier
To the
Tech
top.
50.
Top.
They're in,
Definitely
they're in.
TTFL
You
One of
starting.
them.
I have
Yeah,
no
you
idea.
can
I think
Snipers and arc choke.
Prem's only just ended, so it's going to be a couple of months at very least. Maybe
Soldier
Tech.
a
Soldier
March
Tech.
or an April season?
Just
I don't
hold
know.
back here. We can't move for a second.
Their team is going to stop seconds, so... I
No
should-
one die.
I have it.
Snap us top.
Def, I just come back.
Oh, Woolen.
Heavy's dead, medic's 80% on second.
Are gonna play the water or what?
I didn't think I would be the shot.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
He's going to shoot me, he's got a shotgun, hasn't he? Yeah.
I'm gonna bait someone.
The Worlds of Spicicle Spawn. They're all in lobby. I was kind of half
Yeah,
hoping, it was a very silly thing.
Left sniper.
But I already had my pick that life, so I was kind of half hoping
Power's
that he
gonna
was just
come.
going to
Yeah,
go
the
and
power's gonna
peek
come.
the shutter
Yes.
so I could
The
get a free
box shooter.
backstab, but admittedly
The
probably not the best
Following
idea.
on
I
heavy.
think Spy's on
Where's
point.
that?
Soldier.
Five
Sorry,
points.
Pyro.
Spy scout on point.
He's down.
Sniper dead.
Nice. Come main with me.
Medic's really low, medic's really low.
That's it.
Nice.
That's blank.
Nothing river. Nothing
They're up
How much in
2.
last?
Just one up, it's a
Oh,
scout.
there's low.
It's a level
I'll go
1
stable.
sentry.
Heavy.
The engineer's using the
No,
bloody
no.
teleporty ball.
Heavy 70.
Where is he?
Can
In
you
a
please
river.
stack on second?
Heavy's in a river.
I'm
How
going
much
for
in last?
heavy.
He's 100 HP.
Hope it stickies on there.
Oh, he's dead actually. Like I see his minigun.
He's still in river.
They have spawns. Soldier choke.
Scott
Heavy's
will
dead now.
be.
Soldier
Spice
choke,
big door,
300.
spice big door.
Soldier's dead.
Scott top.
Stop
Yeah.
behind. River.
Spy dead.
There's a sentry in choke. Never mind.
It's gone on second.
I'm over here now.
Watch out.
Are we going
Combo's
Stop
20%.
behind.
He didn't see
Well,
me.
I can't
hit this
I bumped him.
Okay, Mira's got in, dude.
Back cap.
Yeah, the damage is pretty. I got no health.
Medic down.
We can go for a choke actually. Oh, no, no.
Demo's 5.
Demo's dead.
They're
Skull
back.
Cap is actually really strong. I
Don't
think
let
at 2
them cap
shots,
last.
like classes.
Yeah, I'm going to
rather than
last.
3 shots.
Just
Cut
go
down.
back. Just go cap.
The Spicicle still make an icicle. Yeah. Yeah.
This game, man.
I'm just using it because there's some chance that I
Angie
might
River?
survive with it.
Why do
And I'm gonna instantly
No.
die anyway if I get set on fire, so as far as I'm concerned, it's an upgrade right now.
You're
We
going
also
big
planted
door.
a sentry.
Spice dead.
How did not? Yeah, I'm surprised no one saw that bump. Like they've been very active on
Don't
Spice.
behind you.
Heavy's
On the top.
150. Combos in big door.
Sniper rocks.
Yeah, sniper defender up.
Combo big door.
Someone chasing the
Heals on river, heals on
Scout is so
river.
low.
I'm died
Guys,
for
main, our main.
stickies. Okay. Fine. They've all
One
got
down.
black max.
He's
Still
coming.
Sniper's still up.
Heavy Girardi.
bug
Power.
when you activate on nothing, but now it's
Sniper
fixed
took 80.
completely.
Pyro take.
That's a little upsetting.
Scott last.
was gonna go for a pyro pick.
Oh.
And they scout cap anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, this used to be like a really good gun spy. Oh, really good. This would be an okay gun spy map. Like if you played spy on this map and you played gun spy, you'd always do way better than the invis one. But since they've removed that, you kind of just have to rely on luck. And going for like big plays are much better than just going for small soldier and scout plays. Because if you go for small soldier and scout plays, your logs will look okay, but your picks are basically useless. Whereas if you die 3 times and get 1 medic pick, unfortunately that's worth it on this map. Carl pays the beast.
He's 100.
Yeah, we lost our demo. We need to
top left.
Just run back. You have no position.
Get out in big door, get out in big door.
Heavy stab, close.
Oh.
He's so low.
Heavy down, heavy
Nice,
down.
nice.
Sniper's big door. Going to go left. The power of
so low.
communication.
Look really fucking
Over
low.
to 15.
Go now, sorry.
The groove wasn't
just
broken, the groove
Go
was
for
fine.
check.
The
Oh,
groove's
really?
broken in 6s because Heavy can get to mid and still level of his HP.
Boss sniper, boss sniper.
Yeah, this map's not very good in Highlander.
Be close or...
No, he's on point.
Like, yeah, if you get a pick
We
like
lost one
that, it's
minute.
kind of just everyone else's fault for not spy checking. And we didn't have our pyro up, so I guess everyone like forgot or something.
Take high ground,
They
just
used
take high
double
ground.
down.
Spy Sickle's very spammable. They made it so
Pyro's
you can
low,
fill it on
Pyro's
arrows,
low.
so it's just really good. He's not low at all. Health regen exists. That's just the shotgun, the counter to the invis watch.
Lost, stay lost, Bourbon.
Medics on
Might as well
point.
stay last.
Stop us watching Ruben.
We have nobody on us.
This is how Spy is played in Highlander, by the way. People were like complaining that like the Dead Ringer and the Ambi were like annoying. That was like the only thing a Spy could do to still be good, and that wasn't relying on the other team. But because the other team's good, I just have to hope that they don't turn around. Because they know what a Spy is. So if I get a pick, it's just them being bad and not me being good.
They're coming river.
It's kind of currently the state of
They're
the class,
double down.
basically.
Demo down.
I could maybe pull people back.
Fire down.
So I think there's back cappers. I might send the flank back, maybe. There's a soldier in lobby.
Scout
He's in the
rushing me.
stupid spot
He
top
took
left.
100.
He's now in main.
Heavy down.
There's a soldier behind you, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's still in.
Fuck. Let's go down.
Sniper's river with a pyro in the combo.
I'm gonna pressure them in a second.
They are 80% in river.
Sniper speaking.
I have 80 as well.
Sniper's dead.
They are 90% in river.
I'm gonna Gerard
Right,
it.
I guess.
Gerard it, Gerard.
Just
Twin
hold
Bourbon.
back, don't push
They
them,
called.
don't push them. Don't push
Fine,
them,
lobby.
back.
Team.
Yeah, but
Demo took
If you-
150,
you're so
Demo's
aggressive.
left.
We soloed on a pyro, it's a good work.
That's pretty lucky. Just happened to be ammo there.
Scout pushing in.
Let's go.
Lots of damage on them.
Something on that.
Oh, he turned around.
Spy under.
30.
Gerard
Stop us
river,
main
they're
The
all
six is
damage.
Gerard.
broken for rollouts.
There's
You didn't make
so much
pyro.
pyro from me.
Spy's
The
call machine.
fire,
though.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
you can still make calls on Spy. I guess.
Heavy
They haven't
river.
removed that. It still relies on low.
Still
Unfortunately.
on point.
It's a Spy.
You took 90.
Still on
River. Sniper's river as well.
Speaking.
There's a sentry on shutter top.
Point.
Oof. We're still somehow third top scoring.
Need a
I
heavy
guess it's
on
just a
point.
point of backstabs
Nice.
giving you so many points.
No, something lower.
It's not
like
really
a soldier.
deserved though. Welcome with old stats later to have a movie in the mid site. Yeah, the old Gru was basically just if you just took it out beforehand, you wouldn't have mini crits, so you literally just had a 450 health heavy at mid for nothing.
Left side or what?
Whereas the new one
they're
means you
coming
get to
outside
mid,
again.
but you have almost no HP,
Somebody
so
else
it's
has one.
pretty fine. Pretty fine. Not perfect, but still pretty fine.
Soldier took 50. Are you able to
Light,
hear me?
spice man.
Heavy down.
Soldier down.
Oh my
Sniper's
god.
35 HP.
Med down.
Nice.
Choke.
We need a pyro.
Sniper pick was kind of all I could
Pyro
hope for there.
dead.
That would have been
Left
particularly
just
useful.
getting destroyed.
Should have had the
Soldier
right
10
wall.
HP. Demo 10
No,
HP.
it would, it would have still just come down to I hope they don't turn around. Oh. Quite unfortunate that I didn't get enough time to shoot the sniper 3 times. If only there was it's a 2-shot weapon.
Come top, we need to be faster.
The crew should have
Come on,
drained
come
heavy
on, come
actual
on.
health. That's how the
Spicy.
original one works, but yeah, with the block healing that would have made it
Isn't
different.
help back.
Spy big door.
1 second. Big door.
Spy scout will be on your left, Spyro.
Sniper watching big door.
Whoops.
Spy that.
That was really bad.
Scout for choke.
Pyro taking check. Come on,
Pyro
hold
drop
choke.
down, that was...
Sorry, took
There's an ammo pack here, isn't there? Yeah. Make sure regen a
Their
bit.
damage took 80.
Anytime heavy's using 6 is his last point. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
because the speed doesn't matter and he still has the HP. He's basically just a sponge.
Sniper's on the.
Thanks for
on
the
slope.
ammo, demo.
In the demo.
I guess I could try like the sniper disguise.
Spy's low on big door.
Sniper watching choke.
There we go. Maybe I'll get a sentry pick. Sniper's choke.
Give me a
Spy's
fat buff.
nowhere near you. He's already on mid. They called Uber and choke. Sniper is also
They're
choke.
coming in. They've used.
Pyro's gonna wait behind and call me, isn't he?
I have it.
They're flashing, they're
Come
flashing.
with me, come with me.
Pyro dead. Scout dead.
Demo is behind.
Heavy's in choke.
Sniper on point.
Got
Nice,
two
Jason, they're 2 up. Cap.
Sniper still on their choke.
Fuck's
gonna
sake.
rush.
Also, yeah, with the Gru only taking health, if you pick up a health pack, which you can just do,
I was sent to the
Who's
10
captain?
beacon.
it does kind of just
That's
completely
fine.
remove it. The
Only
max
one
health
alive.
is actually a really smart idea from them.
We have
I
to
think.
move 1 second now. Fast.
It makes it more annoying in
Medic
pods, to be
up
honest, but I think it's
Well, I ran out
maybe
of
in a
ammo.
better place. I always thought the Gru was fine. Like, all of the variations of it, even the medic Uber building one, that like the old Gru, if you didn't know, basically applied like a weird bleed,
They're
where you
coming
had
choke,
it
they're coming
out,
choke,
where
they're
you
taking a
slowly
lot
drained
of damage,
HP.
hold
And it meant that the heavy
Uber.
had a medic, would just build Uber while he had it out.
Nice spot, nice spot.
Just get out, get out.
Sully is
Heavy
in,
down.
Sully is in mid, jump
They're
in.
gonna just rush
Come
you.
mid.
It's dead.
Pyro down.
Okay, nice.
There's ammo down here, isn't there? Yeah. They only have no heavy. They're up 4. Big door's clear.
Yeah, we need to put push.
Snipers
Come
up,
on.
snipers up, come big door.
Sniper and medic are holding up top on second.
I'm gonna
I
jump
have
right
it.
on the
I
lobby.
probably could beat
Low
the
level.
engineer in a DM battle.
Yeah, central somewhere, central.
They're above, they're 72% Uber. Medic's
Med-
really
check.
good.
Engie take 50.
I'm dead. Kill the demo.
Medic's 90 in river.
Engie get out.
It's far behind. Fine.
Flanks on
They're all-
lobby.
They're coming flank now. They're coming river now, river.
Sniper dead.
Top.
Spy down.
Heavy
Let's not turn
headshot.
around.
Scout on me point. Scout
Alright,
top.
medic down. He nearly dropped.
Nice.
Where is the sniper?
Not dead.
That was
Sniper's
Is
dead.
it top?
Medical line, I keep our medical
They're
line.
4 up.
Probably gonna suicide.
Roll this to
I'm up.
last.
Yeah, the Fist is still also still really good. Like they didn't really they nerfed them, but I don't think the nerfs are that
What
applicable
needs
because you
pyro?
can still have a really high HP heavy on the cart. I don't know.
That spawns now.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
man!
you can almost
I like the
have
name of
staples
your Boston Basher.
Right here.
That's my.
Oh, heavy. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
Every time. Holy shit.
It's better at escaping because you don't get
He dropped
benefits.
up,
I did
it's-
notice that. I heard you collect
I
something.
mean, to be fair, he got like 6
Spy.
players, didn't he?
Lobby.
Time to go for the hero shot.
Spy dead.
Distance clicks. I'm gonna try for a spike lamp, a spike cap. It's not really gonna work.
That
But
movement. That movement.
Oh,
Sentry is set.
Engie dead. Oh!
Don't take my
Nice,
teleporter.
let's
He's
fight
on
mid.
lobby.
Fight
I
left.
should've
Yeah, we almost kept it.
We win.
Nice.
Hooray!
Nice
How?
Spike
Tactical
cap.
drop, obviously.
There you go. That's a
College
perfect
spy.
spike cap. They didn't leave enough
Go there,
people
so
behind,
that's bad.
so I got the sentry and I got the pick.
Yeah, who chased me
We're doing
so
way too good this
fucking
game for a gully wash. Like the stats look crap, but for gully this is like more than enough. But yeah, I've noticed with the Gru, I have escaped a lot on heavy where I wouldn't before. Like I'd always escape on like try to like
They're going
60ish
our side
health,
again.
and now it means I actually have 60 health instead of the equivalent of like
Demo's on
30
left.
or whatever. 45.
Not that shit.
They're gonna expect
So
to do it
jump.
again, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
deploy
you
in a bit
wouldn't.
more stupid place.
Oh,
Alright.
that choke still. He's dead.
Nope, never
Kill
mind,
him
there's a
in
heavy
the
somewhere.
They're dead.
He's
Spy
chasing.
big door, spy big door.
Heavy down.
We
I
can do
saw
it.
that heavy. What the
Let's go behind them.
My
Let's go
screen.
behind them. Holy shit.
You're
this is gonna
winning
be
this
fast.
mid, you're winning this.
Sniper's picked over with medic.
Dead shit.
There's got to reach me.
Sniper's dead.
Pyro's
I
still
should
on
have shot
mid,
him.
Pyro's still on mid.
Pyro's 114 mid.
Mid on
Are
us.
we able to kill him?
No. He's backed out to big. He's backed out to mid actually. It's the pyro and choke right here.
We kill all the team. We have to cap.
Thank you. There's an NG on
Pyro
mid
and choke.
as well.
Someone
White
cap.
cap when you can try.
Please
I will
stay
cap
here,
mid,
stay
I
here.
guess. Spy is
Pyro's
going mid, maybe, or choke, I guess.
Soldier.
Fire to 15.
Spy on point.
They're in lobby. Venom, can you come with me? Lower, lower.
Nice.
Nice.
I guess I can cap here. That's something I can be useful with. Like it means my scout can go and DM people.
They
He's a
holding
much better
castle?
DM class
You
than
can
me.
go with-
Get out.
So if I cap mid, that's better. Yeah,
Can you cap
the
second or not?
Fist of Steel nerf wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, you can.
Sniper is...
Like it's
Sniper-
applicable not very often. You can still heal and then
Go
just
for
switch out to the
sniper.
Fist of Steel, so it's
Scout
fairly
down.
negligible.
Heavy headshot.
And I don't know if they fixed it, but you used to just be able to completely
I'll
negate
come
the weird switch
I'll
to
come
and
with
from
some
nerf
sniper.
by just switching to the
Sentry's
shotgun and
down.
back to the middle.
You have a
Minute
sandwich?
We have to cap.
Yeah.
For the big door.
It's still very strong. I think I think the Fist of Steel gives them an
Sniper took
equivalent
120.
600,
Oh my
800 health or something.
Heavy took
It's like a
100.
lot. It's a big number. Scouts are better
Coming
DM
river,
class than
Gerardi.
Spy. I don't mean that to be silly. I mean more like
Be close.
Spy and Big Door. I meant more of the case
Sniper's
of...
watching.
Normally the scout will obviously cap,
Sniper dead.
because there's not much for him to DM,
Then
but it's
Gerardi
better
for
for me to
Gerardi.
cap and
Gerardi.
him maybe get a kill than
Then
for
dead.
the alternative of
Nice.
me trying to get a kill
I'm
and
just
him
on.
We have
trying to
90.
Holding right side.
Ixo, watch the spawn.
Oh no,
Sniper's down,
there's
you
a
can
spy
pick
in
this.
our choke.
They dropped.
Just go in, just go in. Go
That was pretty
under,
good.
and then we can push with
The heavy
fire.
was so certain that I was still around there that you completely
Heavy stop
ignored me
right,
just
shut up.
walking around backwards. That was a
Poker
good drop,
bomb.
I think.
Pyro pushing river.
They're
Oh,
They're flanking, they're
nice
If I charge
flanking you
back
under.
in
Two
a
guys
headshot
flanking.
does 330. Yeah. It's a
10
really
points.
good...
Scout and river, scout and river.
Nice
That might have
piece.
won us
Just
the
play
game.
point. There's heavy in secret.
Spy being useful on gold.
Very nice.
Holy shit.
Winning.
Yeah, you can also survive a complete
They
stock
made-
headshot with a Fist of Steel. It kind of blows back some of the balance of the game.
Right side, yes.
Everyone's meant to be fraggable by everyone for the most part. Like, Sniper's meant to be the counter to everything.
Yeah, right side.
It's meant to be like a check for everything, technically. Like, you're meant to not want to peek a Sniper's choke. And the Fist of Steel just means that you can, and there is zero
Counter
chance you
15.
die. There's actually nothing the Sniper can do to kill you if you've got a full buff.
Have you?
I'm just gonna sit here and shitty gun spy for a little bit.
If you have a sun,
Go on
Sorry,
me.
there we go.
Nice.
I don't really need to show because I'm dying a lot
Alright.
anyway. Me being up there won't really help much. So I'm just gonna sit here and spam damage.
Heavy on
I'm
it.
200. 250.
Can our heavy point
Focus
play
heavy,
on
focus
it?
heavy.
Heavy took.
Now I can maybe do something. Maybe not, there's one pyro.
Demo and mad or big door.
I'm dead.
Head
Come
side.
check, come check.
Nope.
Yeah,
That was a
no,
very
one
angry
down.
Come check,
choke.
come on, come on.
Keep
Choke,
pushing,
choke,
Tim.
choke,
I always
choke,
forget
choke.
how much he
Pyro's
chokes.
dead.
The Met took 120.
Pyro's behind us now, like.
Throw in choke.
I have it if you want it.
And he's behind us as well.
Doesn't matter
Come in here.
anyway.
Keep pushing.
Oh, you were
up,
just
Woolen?
over
Hello.
extending.
That was pretty unfortunate. I probably should have checked.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Sniper's
expecting to
watching,
die from that
Sniper's
rocket.
They're still behind. Take care.
The chocolate
Yeah,
bar just
Engine
doesn't
Pyro's
work,
still
does it?
behind us.
They're rushing stuff.
They're used. You have to get out.
The chocolate bar kind of cancels
Hold on,
waiting for
because
the
I've
scope
Scout
really
behind you,
going.
Med. Scout below.
I thought
Scout
the
is low
chocolate
ground.
bar's just worse than the banana.
Probably.
That's what I've been told. I might be
Probably.
wrong, but I've been told that it's just much better
Scout's
to
still
have the
low.
banana.
Scout dead.
Oh, why? What is it?
Did he wiggle his screen slightly and kill you? Right.
It's like the strat.
Combo sniper choke.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of damage. Lots of fucking damage here.
Pyro
Pyro on our
out,
big
big
door.
door.
Pyro almost certainly sees
Oh,
me.
my
Mid is
God.
mid down.
Pyro's 14 big
Damage
door
damage.
actually.
It took us quite a long time to actually kill him.
Coming down.
Come down, nice.
They're definitely going to be expecting me again. Well, there you go.
Heavy choke.
He's 300. Sniper's also choke. He's 70.
Get
I'm
into.
busting. Ooh. Oh shit, he hit that!
Oh,
Yeah,
Scout big
this
door.
side,
Scout
so
big
we
door.
got to be
Definitely.
Citron
What?
second, I think.
Why did he
Sniper
go?
dead.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Someone's
Someone's
going
top
for the
right.
bottom.
That is central.
Heavy's
front.
1 fit. Heavy's 1. He's 90.
Oh no. Ooh.
He's got an arrow.
Rotate big door, rotate big door.
Crossbow. They know I'm
And
here.
just
don't
How
they?
efficient so
Yeah.
I can heal. Thank you.
I'm
Entries.
definitely going to
Soldier
die
hiding
here.
here.
Oh, he's so dead.
Fire tech.
He saw that.
The central second.
Definitely saw that. Maybe I can stop the engine
It's
from setting
ours.
up
I
at
thought it
least.
was their second.
Come top, come top.
Central dead.
I'm in
Like
lower,
what?
lower.
Ooh, can we have a help here?
Oh,
Beef.
fuck. Spy's lower, lower. Going big door now.
Scout's
I
up
hit the
top.
spy.
Spy on our medic. Spy scout on mid.
5 minutes remaining.
Why would you take that? Fuck you, honestly.
You found him.
Spy down.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
They
that.
called above, I think, maybe. Unless that's you.
Sniper on rocks.
They're coming to
Bobbin, Bobbin. I'm going to solo you
Alright,
into,
someone
into
shoot.
lobby. Just go, go, go.
No, why? Don't
Okay,
throw
don't do
this.
it.
Let's go,
Sniper
pick up,
behind
pick up,
The heavy knows him as spy, doesn't he? Sniper's under second.
Demon down.
Nice pop.
They're running crit streak, sorry.
Sniper's watching big door.
I'm gonna watch
Soldier down.
kill.
Do you have a sandwich, please?
Yeah.
Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Sniper's
You have to
watching.
practice
big
more
door.
with getting close back with left regime. It's very
They
good.
have to push probably.
Why didn't the
Rocket
sniper
check.
turn around? I don't know. Most snipers do just turn around when you try to butter knife them. I just have to go for it. I
I'm
don't
gonna
care if
try
vision
jump
is
onto
better.
their sniper
If I see a butter,
Tally is not safe.
I'm bloody well going for
There's
it.
all big door.
You can't
They're
stop
pushing
me.
big door.
Big door.
Heavy's close here.
Sorry, soldier.
Heavy took a lot.
Heavy down.
Pushing big door. Can
Push
someone
through.
react?
Just push through.
All big
Behind.
door.
He's in the
Back
zone.
up, back up.
Interesting.
We have
I
to
don't
stack
think-
faster.
No, we don't have enough players. I don't think.
You do.
Oh no, we do, yeah.
Back
Yeah,
the
yeah,
points.
come on, come on, come
Scouts
on.
30.
Big door.
100.
One stack, stack,
Engine
stack,
down.
stack.
Med took 50 check.
Stack, 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 stack.
Yeah, sniper's big
Whoa.
door.
Sniper
Go,
down.
go, 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 go.
Run, run.
Sniper down.
Watch out for the scout coming
Medic's in
from
big
mid.
door. Medic big door.
Yeah, go last.
Go
Last,
immediately
go
last, yeah.
Just fuck up the
Heavy on
heavy.
last.
Just heavy, just heavy.
Get on the point.
Heavy's dead.
Med's capping second. What the
I was kind of hoping I could, like, the scout was
Back
going to
down.
try something really stupid. I can get, like, a face stab on him, but it didn't happen. They're up 2.
Dynamite.
They're up 1.
Nice. Head scout. Nice, boys.
Good work. That back cap, though. Like a second away from the back cap not working.
Second best.
No, they didn't. I was the only one
It's
stacking
just a
mid.
I
weird
forgot to ready up.
UGC
Shit.
Yeah.
I completely forgot to tag
Oh,
up.
that's dumb.
I keep forgetting to do that. I should do that.
Could have
Okay.
played more of the fine God of War game.
Hello. I
Hello.
forgot to. I forgot to match up to the next one. I keep forgetting that, like, you're meant to just immediately join the next one once you've joined one, so you can just play them one after the other. So I kinda just forgot. But we played Spy on Gully, and it was
There's
strange.
only ever one game going on at a time then. But there's so many people added up.
I know. But I didn't add up to this one, so I'm gonna have to wait for this one to end before I can join, I think.
No, you can still ready up.
There's no spot for me.
Well, it says ready up. You can still ready up.
Oh, I can. You're right.
Yeah. It's only like after the timer fills, then it's like people actually start picking.
Alright, sweet.
There's 18 spies.
I just went
24
for every.
soldiers.
I just went for every hit scan class.
And Pyro, you should add up for Pyro.
And Pyro,
23 pyros.
23
Oh, it's an
pyros.
What's
It's
he
a
doing?
popular website. I like it.
You're in the man. Fight me.
Remember TFT pickup? What are we playing on? We're playing on a new Highlander pug site that up until now has only been... We're playing Minecraft, yeah. Up until... Oh, Metalworks, holy shit. Up until recently it's only been a North American Highlander pug, but now it's for Europe as well, and it's very good. I would not play on TFT Center if Master Noob paid me a donation of 1.2 pence.
What if he gave you...
If he gave me £1,000, I would play on Team Fortress 2 Center, yes.
Alright, I was gonna say 50 grand, but yeah.
I'd do for 50 grand, yeah. If you want to, like, pay my student loan for me for playing on a Highlander lobby, that'd be alright. But, I wouldn't do it out of choice.
You'd also have
he probably
to,
makes that much a day,
you'd have
doesn't
to
he?
delete all your VODs where you go. I personally would never recommend
You have to delete every single VOD, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the VODs in it.
What the fuck? I've bested him.
It was thoroughly
Oh yeah, the quick fix was nerfed, so now it takes like 70 seconds to build instead of 40 or something.
Oh, and he's gone. And there he goes again.
Quite strange. Quite
Because he
strange.
wants to punch me, but in the water. It's like, haha.
You're not gonna
He's
get
also
pugs
like
or
really
pugs.
angry.
Yeah, the pug
Because I
site
looked
is very
at him
much
earlier.
like a kind of closed system
Yeah, I
of the people
tried
that
to,
have already
like,
been playing
hit him
Highlander for a
twice,
while,
but-
so unless people know you, it might be a bit difficult to get spots, especially when it's busy.
Into me and I got spooked, so I hit him.
If your friend ends up playing though, you can probably ask if you can play with them.
Like I was trying to hit him.
You see a lot of
and
really
then
good
he just,
players.
like,
Is it okay
teleported
if not as good
into me,
players?
so I guess
Yeah. Anyone can join,
Feels good, man.
but the reason that you'll keep
wolf
seeing the
growl.
same players is because it is captains that pick, and the captains will pick people they
Rest in
recognise
peace.
and like.
Have an offering.
And if you're having difficulty joining at
There's,
busy
like,
times like this,
so
it
many
won't be
wolves,
busy
though.
like this all the time.
Like, you don't see
It's
them.
been out
glowstone
for like
on
2
here.
or 3 days.
Yeah.
Not even
Yeah, I
that,
can't
maybe.
actually see that with the.
So just wait like a couple of weeks once it's died down a
the
lot.
water actually
So there'll be a lot
reflects
less
the
people
sky, so I
actively
just see
playing on it.
clouds when I look into it.
And
Okay.
you'll probably see a lot of times when there's like
Yeah,
no
no,
medics, no
glowstones,
NGs, no
left
heavies,
right
and you can just sign up for that, and someone will add you eventually. And if you make a nice
I found
impression,
red
they might
sandstone
invite you to play
shit
more
in the
often.
news, I've never seen the news before.
That Pyro took so much damage.
me
though, holy
neither.
shit.
And then there was like, they have like mines on the ground, like on ground level. It's really weird. So you
Yeah.
just
I
walk
didn't
along
get
and it's
picked.
like a
It's
chest.
I'm not
very
surprised.
understandable that like if you don't join and people won't
Oh,
pick
well,
you
still
while it's
queue for
busy.
the next one. Actually.
They can just keep waiting.
Yeah,
If
there's
you
like,
do end up making a good impression, though, people will
mines on the
remember you
surface,
and they will
so
invite you to future
just
pubs.
walking along, oh, look,
Especially if you're
there's
nice
a
and fun to
minecart
play
with
with.
a chest in it.
Because it's more about
Nice.
playing with nice people than
With a
trying to
diamond.
win
Woohoo.
necessarily. Like winning's obviously the focus of the game itself, but the meta game of picking people is more, oh I like that guy, or oh I don't like that guy. And there's 2 captains, so you don't have to be friends with everyone. Although I'd recommend it. I think it's nice
I
to
should
do
like
this.
try to make things for Minecraft because that's actually fun.
I would recommend building. Actually, I won't tell you, but I was going to say, like, if you want, feel free to build any castle-related stuff in my castle or near me, if you want to.
No.
No, you're welcome to if you want. You just go there, build a big old stone willy or something.
Like,
That's
the problem is, like, I can still build some things around my house, but on the mountain, there's, you know, not a lot of space. Because, like, on
That's
the
when
top
you
of the
gotta get
mountain, I've
creative.
already put my, I've already
forgot
put
to
my
ready
house
up.
there.
I think I
And,
forgot
like,
to ready up. Okay.
like, there's already so much there where, like, the boys brigade is
alright.
built.
We could just wait for the next one.
Gotta
Oh, it is the
find a
next
new
one,
place.
actually. No? No, this is the current one. It just didn't...
Oh, dude, this
I
looks
didn't need to
really
ready up.
weird.
It hasn't actually finished yet. Oh,
It's
forgive me. The site's still fine.
Oh, wait, never mind. Like, someone...
The site called Highlander Pugs.
these ones are the ones... No, what? Wait, are these, like, different types
Yeah, people
of leaves?
recognize you, they're more likely to let you. Like, people will always
Yes.
pick, like, Cadus.
Oh,
You know, everyone-
okay, now I get it.
Cadus,
It's like-
the Lash.
dark oak, and then there's oak
Flash doesn't
leaves,
play.
which are apparently
Thumbs.
different.
Yeah, because like if I look
Etc.
at these trees as well,
Filter.
like the
People they
like,
recognise,
the
'cause they'll
brighter
want to
ones,
play with them
Those are
for
actually
fun.
like moving and swaying back and
Hello,
forth in the wind.
Hello.
But these ones are literally just like.
Remember, they'll look at your hours if
Sitting
they're
there.
choosing someone just to
But
play
it
if
also
the,
applies
if the
to
area is low.
trees.
Area is low. It's not like TF2 Center where there's literally like thousands of users.
Fucking
It's a
backpack.
small pool of people that already know each other. So they'll know you. They don't care how many
Yeah,
hours
my
you've got.
ad shows,
They'll just be
all of
like,
this move.
oh, I like that guy, so I want him to play.
And like I can't
Or
really
something. They
tell
don't
the
look at your
difference
hours and think, oh, this is a new
on
guy
the
with
default
1,000
texture
hours.
pack.
They'll
when I
think,
put on a different
oh, that guy
texture
was
pack,
fun
I'm
last
like, oh no. So-
last pub.
Yeah, I can see it, but that's also like it more so caught
No,
my
the quick
attention
fix
because it wasn't
unban
moving
would never be incoming.
rather than
It's
the color.
actually makes it like a
can't tell the
lot
colour
worse
apart,
and
like,
more likely to
I
be
don't even know
banned,
where it changed.
which sounds silly, because it is.
Can I say like,
But
spoiler?
the way the quick
It
fix
changes-
works is it lets you hold indefinitely, very easily. The increased heal rate is humongous. Basically denies a bunch of spam for free. However, because it doesn't build a proper Uber, it makes pushing out really hard. So it means basically it just leads to a stalemate where the medic with the quick fix never pushes, and the medics with the Uber never pushes. Or he never makes a successful
yeah,
push
I do have
even.
a texture pack,
So it just makes the game really boring,
just from,
basically.
Like,
But yeah, I
Optifine
know
and all
like
that.
the moving shit, but like
It's fine in Highlander though,
default texture
because
pack, I
pushing in Highlander is 9 players
Oh,
on
like
the
the
team.
colours
There's
are
stuff
the
other
same.
than Ubercharge that'll give you spots, like Sniper and Spy.
Like I didn't realise.
In
like,
sixes,
don't
like
miss
Uber is
from
the
default
main
texture
thing. It's
pack,
like
and then I
90%
switched
of
to a
pushes will be done from
resource
Uber.
pack and
90% of big pushes, I should say.
Fair enough.
There's so many like small pushes based off just
All
heals
the-
and health and stuff that definitely outrank Uber.
Even
but
with shaders on, like
in
it
terms
will
of
move
Uber
on my
push,
shader.
instead of like really big pushes like onto last when both teams are full, you want to Uber most
I
of the
just
time.
use like some basic shit.
Unless your demo gets like 4 consecutive
That's
fights on the
really
entire
shit,
team,
so water
there
and-
won't really be enough heals to push off of thanks to the crossbow existing.
Can't run any
The crossbow kind of
zones,
denies the whole push off of heals thing, just by kind of being used by everyone. But people would use the quick fix just because it heals really fast. Like if you're playing Highlander, their team's about to win, you normally go crits. But if you don't want to go crits, you can just go quick fix, and quick fix will have a similar effect.
Like
a
today,
lot easier to use because you don't have to
all
build
day,
the
so
thing to
I
have it be
kinda wanna,
useful.
like,
You just have
go
it
to
useful
sleep at
immediately.
11 instead of 12.
It's the
But,
kind of intermediate
yeah.
use of the quick fix that's really good, not the eventual thing. I'm shooting the sentry, dude.
What?
At 10:30.
Yeah.
Be nice, have a good game sense, and play your class well. Yeah. Being nice is my number one thing. Like even if you're bad, as long if people love you and you're bad, people will have you play way more often over someone people hate who's good.
Bro,
especially on a pug website where you're volunteering your time to play on the site. You don't want to volunteer your time on your site to play with awful people. It's one of the reasons I don't like TFT Center. There's a lot of people on there. A lot of very vocal people, at least, that are just not very nice, but there's no reason not to let them play, because you have to play with them.
Like, I'm
on a site like this where you get to pick, you're less likely to play with nasty people.
Somewhere. I don't really know what else to
Is he
do.
being overpowered
like,
by
I'm
the
just
tools
building a map
sometimes?
on my
What do you
wall,
mean?
but- We got like a bunch of screenshots of different biomes to go live in.
Quick fixes, yeah, quick fixes just turns Salito
Maybe.
Stone. You use
I
your
don't know
voice
what I'm
back.
gonna do there either.
No, it'll be quite strange.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like most people who do anything
I
remotely
need
to do with their
to-
voice, I don't like listening to my own voice for extended periods of time. So like I'm fine with editing. It gets a bit weird after a while, with the Dark Souls videos that go on for like an hour and a half or whatever. But like, I don't really want to hear my own voice on a bloody pug website, because it's all I'll think about it and be like, I could improve that, I could fix that. Oh, this bit's awful. So it's better for me just to upload it and leave it than have to keep worrying about it. Hello, Woolen. Here we are.
14.
Vaccination's the biggest
But you
stalemate,
can cut the
arguably.
corner, so technically 10.
Yeah. I could agree. I think the vaccinator's very still. I just don't really like it, because I think the point of the weapon is
How do
just
you
to
wanna make
single
the
out
one,
certain players.
like over here?
Like if there's one demo doing really good, or one soldier, or one scout, or one sniper,
No, I'm just putting these blocks
you,
over.
by running an unlock, can counteract that one player. It doesn't necessarily help your team that much, and it doesn't necessarily help
No,
the
that's
game that much. It just makes that one player's game... What was that? Was that Spy?
Oh,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Milk's an invisible spy and he took the whole milk. Is there no sentry? Can I just go? Oh, no, that's a sentry. Alright. He killed himself with his own rocket, because I made shot him. Terrific. I need to keep checking. 17 out of done. Oh, it just tells me in the top left. Sweet. Captains. Stinghand. Alright, sweet.
I was gonna say, because the other one I got is what is.
Vax is really good at picking one pocket and saying neither of you will
Why?
die if you stand
Yeah,
still.
it's
Yeah. I just don't like it, because if I play sniper and I'm doing really good, I feel really good. And then one medic runs the vaccinator and pockets another sniper, I'm like, oh, I guess I have to go for body
Fucking
shots.
minor main, dude.
Or kill the medic first really specifically. And
pickaxe is
it just makes the... it's just not very fun to play against. You don't feel like, oh no, they popped Uber, I can't kill them. It's not the same kind of effect. It's the the vaccinator's just always there. It's like
the other one.
always active to some extent.
Even if it doesn't, it's no big deal.
Whereas Uber's always
Dude,
like
it looks like this
takes a
is
long
like
time to
fucking
build. It's a very
holy light
temporary thing. This is spy
pouring
type,
in
right? Yeah. I keep
It's
hitting
like-
him.
like I'm
the entire
literally
population of
looking at the
Canada.
gates
I
of
feel kind of
Highlander.
bad.
You've got some water up here. I don't know if that's any more tricky to look at.
I'm sorry, engineer. You've been countered by the
That
round.
just looks like a black void.
I like the void.
Dude, I like death.
Fucking
There's white light.
join the
I'm going
void today.
towards it, someone.
There's a guy shooting a flare gun out.
Am I in heaven? There's dogs everywhere.
If you enable auto add
I'm looking
favorites
for
after a pug
Finland
finishes, I will do that. Settings, favorites. Let's
I
get
think
rid
I've
of
got
heavy,
either
demo,
flint
engineer,
or
medic,
iron, so
auto add when a pug
that's a bit of a
finishes,
problem.
and that should be good. Get rid of
Don't
special
have a flint
effects
and
and hit
steel either.
save.
Oh, I've got one
It's
iron
like-
ingot.
alright, sweet.
Right.
So this means I'll be able to get
That's
back in without me to think about it actively.
Lots of gravel.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you've got a lot of coal, does that count?
Oh, I got.
Apologise,
I got
that's
3
fine.
gravel.
He's been kind of bullied a little
Oh,
bit,
nice,
hasn't he?
dude.
Like I'm just throwing a
farm
build
it.
randomly. That's gonna get him, isn't it? He's gonna be like hiding.
Promise so much.
No. I feel kind of bad. It just keeps hitting him, and I don't know he's there. I'm just spamming milk at someone else on his team.
Your only shovel.
And his team's baiting him a bit. I'm gonna maybe die.
I don't have a shovel with some catch. Here's my pickaxe.
Look, I'm top scoring. May I have a heal, please?
They get like dirt.
Just one small. Look, I milked
Oh, I
you, so
got
now
flint.
you are not dead.
So good in this game.
I forget, TFT players can't look up. What if I like?
Should just be able to pour,
No,
like,
what if I just
lava
die? That works as well.
Oh fuck, dude! Like by now, I've waited so
Yeah,
long
you don't
for
really
this,
play
like,
mid,
pug to
MG,
start, and now
the
there's actually
Highlander
only
pugs.
2 people signed up
I
for medic.
I'm bad at
So
demo.
I'm actually gonna get to play the next
I don't
one,
find
probably.
heavy fun.
But
I
now
think
I'm
medic's
actually
too
just,
much
like,
of a
fucking
responsibility
tired.
for someone who's
I don't really wanna.
also paying attention to his stream
Time to
chat
leave. Time to go to
and doesn't
bed.
make medic. And
Yeah,
engineer is
I'm
more of
gonna
a like
blue
I'd
ball
rather
pugs.
not play it.
Oh,
Other people
perfect.
play engineer, then I don't
Alright.
mind. If the site was like dead,
So now I need to
I'd pick
figure out
engineer as a.
which
Oh
one
god, I
goes
missed
left
every.
and
Holy
which one
shit!
goes right.
Missed every shot there. Who wants to blame that
Right,
on
let's
bullet
go
spread
left.
and not me missing?
See if this one takes
It was me
to-
missing. That was really bad. I missed like 4
Right.
shots in a row. But while the site's busy, I think it's fine for me to
Okay,
play
that
the
one
classes
takes
I
me
want
there.
to.
I don't want to go there.
If there were like one person signed up for Ranger, I'd do it. Can you turn the voice chat down? I can turn mumble down a little bit if you want.
In theory.
How loud is my voice compared to theirs? Are we both equal? Is theirs like 20% quieter? Oh, triple meat shot and he doesn't die, holy shit. He died to a wall, but like... Oh, the arrow. Jeez.
Okay, no. This one has to go. Goodbye, Portal.
This, right now, is a pub. We're waiting for Highlander pugs to ready up, and when it does, we'll leave and join that game.
End up?
We're waiting for
I
another
ended up,
medic,
at the jungle room.
and I think that'll be it. We're just waiting for a medic, basically.
Yeah, but like,
They're like
what the fuck?
5%
Did your,
louder.
Your
Holy
portal
shit.
just like spawned like halfway in.
Is that better?
Inside.
That's about 2 decibels quieter on
What?
their end. It means the
Why
music
it
will be a bit
spawned in
quieter
the
as well,
tunnel?
so I can do this. I really like the music today. They're a bit louder.
Hmm.
Oh, is it because I'm not speaking to them? I can speak into the
You're in
mic,
the mic.
and then I'm really loud. I've moved my mic
Yeah.
here because I keep hitting my head
Yeah,
against
that's
it.
a minute ago.
So I'll be a bit quieter. But it means I won't keep hitting my head
Why
against my
wouldn't
mic
it?
stand, which has been kind of a pain, to be honest.
Because then now I don't have to fucking do
That's
this one.
bullet spread. That spread was awful.
That's what I wanted. Don't worry.
Dude, I was
We
gonna say,
are
what
mixing
the
in and out of
fuck?
pugs. I'm playing pugs when
What?
it fills. 18
oh.
added up. And I'm playing pubs while
What?
waiting.
Okay,
Better.
I'm super confused.
Okay.
I went in.
Well, I can like do that
through the
if you want,
portal
but I'm
in
gonna
your
be
home.
whacking my head against that. I
Like
don't want to
the
do
one
that.
you just made.
Yeah.
And I ended up in the Minecraft tunnel.
Yeah?
And it was already pre-made.
I have a friend.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually at the end of the tunnel, and
Yeah.
I go back through it, and I end up on a hill outside of your house. Yeah, I'm literally like in a hill in the forest.
Oh shit, flagging.
Can you give me a coordinate?
I can like.
You're not
see
using the
your
crossbow,
windmill.
friend?
I'm like behind your windmill diagonally.
I think I know where you are.
Look, medic, look.
What the?
You give
fuck?
and you get, man. He's gonna learn about friendship now, and about if you save someone's life in TF2, they'll
going
save yours
insane.
later.
What are the
This is how friendships form.
One sec.
By the way, the atomizer is awesome.
Coordinates are.
Like the fix to it that made it so you can just jump everywhere without losing HP
Minus
was really good for me because I kept
4,100.
forgetting I was using it and dying to it.
77
Not the HP.
and minus
There's like HP around here I can get anyway on
30.
scout.
200.
Should be like a medium, yeah. It's not hard to hear me. There's moments you need to be. I mean, I can speak louder.
I literally just spawned in
I
front
might
of
have
the
destroyed my
hill.
voice yesterday.
How the fuck did this happen?
I played more of that Doki Doki game. I finished it. If you're interested in watching the final half, but I was doing some throaty voices for it for fun, and I might have broken my voice a little bit. It got very painful to speak.
One sec, I'm gonna jump on a tree or some shit.
Way to escape
I'm
there's
gonna-
one pyro.
I'm just coming your way. I'm
It
just
feels so
lying
weird
way
not being able to
forward.
just beat a pyro in a 1v1 as scout. Before you both ran up into his face.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And if he was just flamethrower
That's
DMing,
what
you
the
could
old
normally beat him.
portal was.
And if he was shotgun
Like, you see the
DMing,
3-bit
you'd
dugout.
sometimes win, sometimes lose.
What?
But now it
Oh,
just feels like you
dugout.
almost always lose, and there's not much you can
What?
do about it.
What, you mean like over here?
Where the path is.
Oh, general scout tip, you see me
Dude,
doing a
I'm
lot.
talking
It's like I
about,
like
like,
standing
over here on
still.
the hill.
I didn't used to do
no,
that.
there's not any falls
I only do
there.
that because
Yeah,
when I
there is.
played against Morsoon,
Like, there's a
He
new
used to
portal,
sometimes
like,
stand still
way
to
back
take the
here.
piss out of me. Like, if I was playing Spy against him and I was ambi headshotting him, he'd just stand still and meat shot me. But I realised it's actually, like, really good. Like, if someone isn't moving, and they're not going to shoot you, like, the demo man isn't going to hit you any differently if you're moving like that in front of him.
Unlimited
That's
obsidian.
fun. It's Hawaiian Pingu with itself. Standing still sometimes just means you can get 2 meat shots in a row for free. It's pretty fun. It means there's only one thing to aim about instead of 2 things. 17 over that. Someone really doesn't want to play medic, do they?
We're not, well...
There's
this
only
is not the
9 people
ideal
up on Spy
plan.
now.
But
Your
I
accents
guess it's
yesterday were the
funny.
best though, thank you. I did kind of
If
hurt my throat
anybody
a
else
little bit
wants
though.
anything, they fucking
Hello, hi, hello.
try to get through the portal. Yeah,
You have about the same DPS, but Pyro can do it slightly further away. Well, it's also the fact is, before if you ran into a Pyro, you would normally get 2 meat shots off before he killed you with the flamethrower. Now the flamethrower just mauls you. And you can't just rely on jumping around, because if the Pyro hits you once, you take full damage. Whereas before, if you jumped around a bunch, the Pyro probably missed a little bit, and that was enough to make the difference.
Take the portal again.
We should
and
vote
see
Harvest,
if
should we?
it,
We'll
like,
get
where
bots.
it actually leads now.
Makes me ashamed, because I really like Harvest, but if we can't play it, you know.
I'm stepping in the portal, the one you just made.
What if you went nuts and you're official as sniper and forgot to record a demo? First of all,
and I'm...
get prereq
I
or
came
the
out
in-game
in
recording.
exactly the same place in another demo was
Load
just
them again
in.
if you want. Get prereq or the in-game recording
Okay, I'm
system.
going back.
B, check demos.tf or ask the other leader. There might be an STV, and you could just use the STV to get let's
I'm here.
get the logs if you want. The STV.
Did you
Am I
literally
playing
just
ETF
see,
12
like, a
season
portal up
29?
here?
Yeah. The Mumble people and I are all playing
What
Highlander.
the-
Well, we're playing 6s open,
Dude, that
I
must
think.
look like fucking
We're
ridiculous.
peeing around, we're having a bit of fun. We played the Cup
Dude, it actually
last
spawned,
week.
like,
We had a
one
lot of
spot
fun.
further back, like...
Yeah, we're not
Look,
taking it
it's
too
like-
seriously, but we are indeed
What?
playing. We're having a little bit of a wee round.
What the fuck? This is ridiculous.
Hello.
What the fuck?
I need to mess around with my loadouts while I'm waiting. We've got the bloody demo.
I don't
Bloody
know
demo
what this
pan
shit is,
loadout.
but it's hilarious.
Someone really doesn't want to play Medic today, do they? Like, if you want me to, I can raise my mic so it's a bit louder, but it might have the issue. Prem Highlander. Open 6s. You had many fun rolling, Woolen.
Setsuma, what do we do now?
Were you in the? Were you in the
Not
cup?
sure, but
What water are
I
you
mean,
drinking?
I've got 3 obsidian,
Filtered
so-
water. You remind me, I need to buy new
That
water
is true.
filters.
So take the portal again.
I have a, like,
There's a
Boots
creeper.
own brand water filter, so I can drink
That sounds
water.
good.
Because in the UK, a lot of the time it's full of, like, iron and shit, which isn't necessarily bad for you, but it can make it
Oh,
taste a bit
mio
funny.
Dio.
So I like to use a water filter, so it tastes the same as all. Like, water just tastes the same everywhere with it, basically. Also, it's slightly better for you, I guess, than just drinking tap water. The server should be on demos.tf, especially if you're on, if it was a serve me server, it should auto-upload to demos.tf if the owner is good enough.
Zombies just want your attention, dude.
Because you get
Yeah,
free
they made the zombies,
serve
like,
me
walk
TF
forward
premium,
death
basically. Or at least you get free
feels
soap
like-
DM if you upload to
They just have
demos.tf.
like a really long
So most people
aggro
are using
range
it
or
now.
some shit.
You played against me in the cup. Ooh, well, congrats then. How do you turn the vid quality
Someone,
down?
can I take the portal
For
again?
some reason today we can't. It's just an effect
I want to take
of
the
Twitch,
I think you're the
Okay,
issue.
and
You can wait on
the cause
Yeah, I wanna
is.
see it.
Let's have a look. I can't. It's normally the cause is if there's. It's happened before when there was a stream with like 500 viewers, 400 viewers, and 300 viewers, and I was down here with like, 70, 80 or something. That's when I tend to lose my quality
Oh, that's gonna
options.
be stupid.
But we're the top viewer
guess it's
or the top
because
streamer for Tier 2 today, so we should have them.
Portal
It's just not on.
in the Nether.
One of the reasons we're still
hides
kind of
the
waiting on the Twitch partner
coordinates.
thing to go through is if you're
The
a partner, you
overworld.
always get the quality options. And normally it also happens
Because
if you
it's
stream
also
the day
close,
before and have not very many
Unless you go
viewers.
through that
But
portal
we
in
had
the
like
Nether,
120
but not-
yesterday because we were playing Doki Doki. So that's not the issue either. So all I can assume is that there's
Sure,
a
tell me when you're taking it.
either a big tournament or Twitch is just under a lot of load today. Because that can be a good reason. And it makes sense because Twitch hosts everything for free, essentially. Obviously they make money off adverts, but they host everything on Twitch for free, and there's a lot of streams. So they basically lock quality streams behind Twitch partners because then they can make a lot of money off of them. So it means they can have quality options, but for everyone else, they'll give them quality options as long as there's space on the bloody server to actually host it.
What?
You love the inspect on the sapper.
Did
You like
you-
the little extend and then pull back in. It's my shield sapper. It protects me. Yeah, you have to rely on view
This
count for
is
your video quality.
peculiar.
It's quite annoying because I used to occasionally stream
didn't just, like,
PUBG
make this behind
at
you,
like
did you?
3 AM for like 20 people.
Okay.
And quite naturally it would kind of destroy my view count, but I didn't really mind because I didn't think view count really mattered. Because I was just having fun playing PUBG at a stupid time. I thought it was fun. Turns out that it meant if I streamed TFT the next day, I wouldn't have any quality options, which was a bit annoying. Oh shit.
And
smart guy, Woolen.
Put it back.
That's what I pretend.
That turns off.
It's based on every viewer. Yeah, it's based on viewers across the whole platform. But typically, if you're the top viewer for your game, it doesn't matter how many viewers the game has. Normally, you'll get quality options. Like if I was streaming Pokemon Crystal, there's probably no Pokemon Crystal streamers right now, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to get quality options if I was on that game. I guess one thing you could do is probably start streaming on that game. That was a backstab, okay. You've already start streaming on a weird game and then switch back to another one, but I think that's kind of breaking the system. You can't cap, please. I'm only staying on the point so he doesn't cap, but our team didn't help. Oof. More people should watch the channel and get quality options. It's just locked for the day. We can't do anything. We tried testing it before, because around the Pyro Jungle Inferno update, we had like 150 viewers. Presumably because there were just a lot of people watching TF2. But some days you wouldn't have quality options, even with that many viewers. And once I tried fixing it by restarting the stream, and it just didn't work. Like, restarting the stream didn't fix anything. So, we're just locked for today. But presumably tomorrow we'll have them back again. Bit of a shame, but can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. It does mean that some people can't watch. Like, I'm pretty sure Abdo, or like some other regulars, can't watch on 1080p 60. So that makes me kind of annoyed, because the whole point of the stream is, you know, having my own little TV program where I play TF2. It's kind of a shame if some people can't watch because they have...
I'm just standing still on this hill, minding my own business.
Not perfect internet.
I hear...
Because 1080p 60 is still pretty demanding. If you have like under a meg, I don't think you can watch it. If you have like 5 megs, you might not be able to watch it even. Spy Knight, yeah. It shouldn't matter because the Major and Genesis were on yesterday and we had quality choices.
Yeah,
that is true, we had quality options on yesterday. I don't know. Like, when I started streaming with Cadus was streaming, he had like 120, and I was just behind him on like 70 or 80, so...
Like one creeper,
I'm not sure. I don't know if you can make that jump. I feel like if you...
Yeah, he keeps walking towards me, but he's not attacking me because it's daylight.
Why don't I do that anymore? Why didn't I do what, sorry?
Actually, can you go?
Why didn't I play PUBG in the middle of the night? I just kind of stopped playing it. I realised that if I was going to have to try and get Twitch partner, I was going to probably keep my average up.
Yeah.
So even if I was getting like 80 viewers on TF2, I was only getting like 20 at 3 AM on PUBG. It was making my average much lower than realistically what it was. So I had to stop doing that. So that my average looked nice, which I don't like, but it's kind of part of the system and you have to play by the system's rules if you want to be indoctrinated. So I wasn't really happy about that, but also I don't really play PUBG anymore very much. Not because I dislike it, but mostly because I'm playing something else in the evening, and then I'm tired and I want to go to bed. That's a Razorback. That's not a Razorback.
Oh, you mean like the new one you made?
Yeah, go through that.
Okay. 1 sec.
Don't left click. Look, Pyro, a spy. Look. He's over here, look.
Okay, so you want to see what happens in the nether?
Oh shit, I missed every shot.
Alright.
Because I assume it should...
Do you think he's gone for the health pack?
So all I need to do is
no,
just
maybe not.
Okay. Bit, but that's not too...
Okay.
He's already forgotten we're here.
Be there in a few seconds.
That guy's very active. He's a good player apparently. He's very good at like spy checking.
Alright, I'm entering the portal now.
You were shooting over there, you strange man. Has he got like a high ping? Oh yeah, he's got 160 ping. That would also make sense as to how he was shooting me from nowhere near me.
Okay.
Made a new one.
Yeah, he's definitely not cheating though. I think he's just got a bit of a high ping.
Find where the new one is. It's not too far.
It's minus 500 basically.
You can watch the Twitch streams to get buffering every 5 seconds. Yeah.
No.
The CSGO E-League Major is going on today. Oh, there you go. If there is still a CSGO E-League Major on, that's 30, 40,000 viewers.
Then it's 79.
So that's a lot more people who are watching that CSGO stream. So they're probably putting all their bandwidth over there instead of on me. Which is a shame, but against how the system works. Holy shit. How are the bugs finished? Ready?
Four...
There we go.
First one, 4...
30,000 views.
Yeah.
300,000!
Just see it, like,
seriously, 300,000 are watching CSGO right now.
That's so good.
Holy shit.
Unreal.
It just spawned a little bit
Got
further.
it. Really?
Actually legit good.
The popularity contest is starting.
Gamer.
Yeah. Are you hallucinating or are there 2 people playing Minecraft in the background? Both.
Took someone to fire pit.
We probably don't actually need to be in the mumble right now, but I just like having the voices. Puggle start feels good, man, yeah.
Right.
No guarantee we'll get picked. There are a lot
Okay,
of
1 second. I'm gonna take the portal
back. 26 pyros.
Well,
you have a new item, really? Yeah, we do. We have a quick fix, funnily enough.
That's what we thought last time as well.
Well, no, like,
Highlander.
No,
I'm enjoying this. I feel like I could very easily just sit and play Highlander pugs in the evening. Because I always used to really like the spreadsheet mixes that the Highlander community plays. Oh dear. It's a bloody cat girl pyro. but they kind of died off. I really like TFT pickup while that started, but that kind of died off. So as long as this
somewhat
lasts,
connected
I'll be quite
to-
happy. But the site works a lot better than lobby sites. On lobby sites, you have to wait for like a medic or an NG or whatever. On this site, you can just pick like 5 classes to play. So it means the lobbies or the mixes or the pugs or whatever, the game starts a lot sooner. So instead of having to wait for an engineer and a medic and a heavy, you just search for people who are willing to play maybe heavy, maybe medic, maybe NG. And then they get picked when the game starts. And if you just leave, like you sign up for that class just to get it ready up, and then leave, people just aren't going to pick you.
Doing in Minecraft because it's just
So
fucking
it
around
stops
with
people
friends,
from
really.
just screwing around with the system because it's a human-made system.
I never start playing Minecraft because I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then when I go into it, I just kind of start fucking around and then it's fun.
Very active.
Yeah.
I never have like the initial
Why wouldn't they pick
motivation
you?
to start.
Oh, 600,000 watching on Twitch. Okay. So the lack of quality options may be down to the fact that there's like 500,000 people watching Counter-Strike. Holy shit. The numbers haven't always been that big, have they? I used to watch Counter-Strike like 2 or 3 years ago. They only had like max 50,000, didn't they? Maybe I'm just misremembering. And it's always been extremely popular. But I thought esports just didn't have like that gets rid of this. Oh, of course that gets rid of this bicycle. It's a fire. I guess I'm gonna have to use this weapon. No heavy. I was gonna get a butter knife. No. So American heavy medic screwing around. Makes me sad. That's alright though. It's the same problem as PugChamp when it dies down, because in PugChamp it can be 25 people queued up and no medics. Yeah. But it's better than lobbies, I think, where you're always waiting for a couple of classes. At least now it's only like 1 class most of the time.
Okay, Tomo, I'm sorry, but
I
like your house.
I'm not picked for this one, so we're gonna have to wait for the next one,
absolutely
unfortunately.
atrocious.
Wildjack and Joe. I think Joe's just picked his
On your
entire
roof,
team.
You have 2
Joe's
blocks
stacking pugs with his own
that are
team.
like
That's very
higher
naughty.
just so you could put
Oh well.
torches on
We'll
them.
have to wait for the next one. We played Slay the Spire. No, I've watched
That's
Northern
just
Line play it, though.
terrible.
I didn't want
What's the worst tier 2 advice you've ever received, not as a
But
joke?
not even that, like, they're actually, like, so close to each other.
I don't
as well.
know, but I think the advice that you should use the stabby script that fucks around with your crosshair and the one that makes your
Zero
sensitivities
design.
different, probably the worst
didn't
advice
design
that's
it.
running
I
around.
built it.
Because I think having a different sense on every class fucks around with your bloody... What's the word? Not memory. You know the word I mean.
simple difference.
Reflex? Muscle memory. That's the word. I think that's awful. I think having a zoom
One of your
script...
dogs, will they all kill
I
me?
think having a zoom script, zoom
sitting
script,
down,
different
but
sensitivities, and screwing around with your
I wasn't
crosshair
I mean,
are
I've got
really
loads.
bad.
Like, you don't see them
And
'cause
he's a
all
very
in the woods,
influential
so you're, like,
player.
chasing off
And
skeletons,
him having
but
that as his script spinning around for the last like 6
they
years
unsit when
has
there's
probably
bad
made a lot of
stats
people
nearby.
really bad at Spy
As soon
without
as
them
they just,
realizing
like,
it.
hear one of their brethren get hurt,
Well, I'm not picking
they'll
them
just
out.
come
I mean,
rushing
it's
at
Joe
me.
Nufka picking
They're
his
like an
team,
avalanche
and
of
then
dogs.
someone else, who's presumably just picking a large amount of people. What's your verdict on the squishy soft boyo? I think he was a good boy. I haven't played this map in so long, holy shit. Body shot me again. I dare you. I'm gonna go for the butter knife. Ooh. Oh, he did it! I picked up the ammo pack. He actually went for it, holy shit. Muscle memory. They didn't plan for more than 18 people wanting to play. I mean, there's like different servers. I think there's like 3 servers maybe. But, we'll just wait. Like, it's a pretty fast system, and there's no downside to us just waiting a little bit longer. You know what we'll think? We'll pretend, I don't actually know if it's the case, but we'll pretend that was a gully wash game and we avoided it. What the fuck? That was I'm going for the body shots. We'll pretend that we avoided a bad map so we didn't have to play it. That was pretty good. Oof. Zoom quality is pretty good without sensitivity tinkering. No. Stop. Stop immediately. This is a man who's used the Ambassador many times, and he has played many video games in a top division. Do not use a zoom script, you smelly man. Alright? This has been your announcement. If you wish to argue, please take it up with a butter knife. Thank you very much. Also, do not use a zoom script. I'm watching you. Right there. Mr. You, you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, he has no idea I'm using a zoom script. I know you're using a zoom script.
Feels good, man.
I'm going to use the deadlift as well, because I'm a strange man who doesn't care. Alright? Woolen, should you use nice or mean Woolen voice pack? So the voice pack thing, if you didn't know, Highlander Pugs, the site we're playing on, the leader, Scrambled at least sent me a thing that said the leader was looking for more voice packs, so I was like, okay, I'll send in like a serious one. So I did that, you know, I recorded like a proper voice pack where I was like, you know, game has started, you've got 10 seconds remaining, all that. And then it was kind of as like a half joke. I made a like mean voice pack, like a very sarcastic one, dry and sarcastic one, mostly as a joke. I thought he would find it funny, But he ended up actually putting it on the site and asking me to re-record a few lines for it because they were like not quite the words he wanted me to say. Oof. Whoops. Butter knife though. Oof. I don't care how much health you've got, man. That's right. The butter knife always wins, my medic friend. Look. Butter knife me. That's right. Oh, where's the spar gone? Look, he's gone for the health pack. It's a dead ringer. It's really loud. It goes poo poo poo. Butter knife me. Oof. I don't give up on the butter knife. You strange man. Stop. He got me. He's on 5 HP. Holy shit.
Nice spot for your house.
Have we also added up to the next game?
Yeah.
We have not.
You have like the most romantic view.
No, we have.
Of the sunset.
We just
like,
haven't gone into medic.
Straight from your coal pile.
Well, the next one's almost nearly full anyway. There's 20 players lined up for the next one. You want to try and mean Woolen?
Sure.
It's interesting. You don't use a zoom script, but how different is it from sniper?
When I pick the plot, I was like,
The
this is where I
zoom-
want to put my coal pile.
Just makes your FOV 70.
Tactical
So it makes you go
coal
from
pile.
this to that. That is what a zoom script does. It makes your game look like this instead of like that.
Right now I've got.
So the upside is
72
if you're
dots of
bad, if you've got really bad eyesight, you can see more pixels. The downside is, what if you want to hit a headshot without the zoom script? Your brain is at that point only able to aim at that really stupid FOV. Well, if someone's up inside of your face and you suddenly need to go for headshots, you haven't learned that. You've learned how to shoot standing still across the map with
the
the
strongest man alive.
S70 FOV. With the sniper, I think your FOV goes down to like 40 or 50. So that's significant. If you could do that, then by all means use a script, but it's only 70. It just screws with your muscle memory. Instead of making the Ambia revolver that you learn to use, it makes it like a shitty... What's the word? Gimmick weapon, I guess is a word. That you can only use it for that one thing. And I don't think you need that. Like, I feel like... Since no spies in Prem use it, unless Chupa still use it, since pretty much no good spies need it, for the most part, I think it shows that you don't need it to be good.
Every now and again.
Like, it's not something that's required that makes you immediately better. It's just a silly little add-on that... You know, like, when you're new, you want to think, like, what's an easy way to get good really fast? You know, like, install a HUD and change your sense and get rid of... What's the word? Get rid of mouse excel. I like the popular ones. Those are actually things you can do to make yourself better. And getting, like, 144 Hz and a good mouse. But other things are like, oh, what scripts can I install to instantly make myself amazing? And they think, like, a zoom script is it. It's not. I don't think it is. Sniper uses 20 FOV. I was completely wrong. Yeah, the sniper FOV is humongous. It's not possible even with the cheats. Oh. You do use it. If you do use it, you should probably use a proper sensitivity thing. But I think messing around with your sensitivity is a bad idea. I think you should never screw around with it. I think you should have the same sense. I think the stabby script makes it so your knife's on 4 and your gun is on 2. So if you're shooting someone, you have half the sense as if you're stabbing someone. I feel like that would just get screwy. A, if it just messes up, you're just randomly stuck on a stupid sensitivity on a weird weapon. You'll suddenly not be able to aim. And B, like, why not just have sense 3 so you're in the middle? Like, if you're having a lot of difficulty on 2 with the gun and 4... Oh, sorry, 4 with a gun and 2 with a knife, just go in the middle and learn to use it. No one should have different senses on different classes, especially, I think.
Very good.
The problem is that the second EU server is having memory issues. There is only one server right now. Oh, there you go. So I think Highlander pugs would normally start a lot faster, because there's multiple servers, 2 or 3. But due to the fact that there's only one right now, probably because they didn't really plan for so many people to be on it, maybe. And they haven't had a chance to test it. It's only been out for like 2 days, I think. Normally we would be in a game right now because there's so many people added up, but because there's only one server I think that works, we're just going to have to wait for the other one to finish. Which is fine. It's a new system. You realise the concept is the same. Learning zone scoped in doesn't ruin your no-scope aim. Well, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Like the lower floor, which is minecarts, and then there's also like the top floor, which you can just take, like,
don't aim at the same thing if you're zoomed in as if you're zoomed out. You learn how to control your mouse so you don't go over the top, you don't over-aim, you don't over-swing, you don't miss the track. That's the same, but it's hitting something zoomed in is very different to hitting something zoomed out. There's a reason, like with the Amber, you're able to just run around and do that, and with a sniper rifle you have to completely like stop and think for a second. Because you get like horribly, what's the word? Tunnel visioned, especially if you're zoomed in. You can't see most of the screen. Oh, okay. You can't see most of the screen if you're zoomed in. Hey Woolen, how'd you get rid of the gun view model? I use Atrium's view model mods. I think if you type in !view model or something, it should come up in the chat. Or if you Google why Atrium's view model mods. But you can also just use Ardril view model 0 or
It's really weird
scripts
having
or something.
Woolen in mom, but not
Hello.
hearing him talking to a stream the entire time.
I don't want to discern your Minecraft chatting, but I also like having someone talking in the background. I get lonely.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh,
because
I
now
see
we
how
can
it
just,
is.
like, we can talk to you whenever.
Yeah.
And you can actually respond, but we don't have to like.
I think it's fine
listen
like
to you
this
the
also
entire
because
time.
you're talking to each other. You don't need my
Yeah.
commentary to not feel lonely. You've got Tommy and Tommy's got you.
I got moved.
If we're playing TF2, it can get a bit lonely because everyone's playing the same game, and if someone's talking about the game without everyone else, it's just a bit weird.
True.
But since you're talking about something completely different, it means there'll be times where there's stuff for you to talk about and there isn't time for me. Oh god,
Always
Empire.
time for you, Woolen.
I love you, Tommy. You're a great guy. See, Cake's reaction is always, I hate you, you smell. So this is why you're a better person already. So I presume takes your sense. It does, but make sure if you do that, you also have zoom sense ratio set to 0.888 or something. I forget what it actually is. Maybe 0.6.
Literally fucking.
By default, the TF2 zoom sense is based on a 4:3 monitor, so it screws around with your left and right, thinking that you have this FOV instead of that FOV. So set your zoom sense to something different if you're wondering why aiming in zoom is different to out of zoom. I don't think a zoom script's good. Don't use it, please. You don't need it. Trust me. If you get good enough with the ambu, you can hit the target over there. You know, you don't have to zoom in on the screen. You can just hit them by being good.
I was really confused.
It doesn't add anything to your experience beyond just making it worse for you down the line when you try to learn without using it.
Oh, that's name. You have 9 name tags named Cake.
Apparently I misclicked it. I didn't realise that. Last row.
No bully.
So I gotta
Also
find
Roy, but
9
yeah.
things named Cake.
Using ambu
You can
with
take
DT.
one as a
The other
souvenir,
thing is,
just name anything
you know,
Cake.
unless you're having a lot of fun with it, you just like headshots, I wouldn't recommend using it in competitive. So you won't even need it anyway.
But I found 8 more, so it's
Like at this range, I've still got my full field of view for stuff to come around, and I can still see the scout and shoot him. Doesn't matter if I'm hitting or not, I'm actually missing all my shots. But like I didn't need a script there. That would have just meant that I wouldn't see stuff coming in from the sides.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh the hell. Someone's using the Diamondback in a pub, holy shit.
Oh, I got so many in a shitty music thing.
Actually like a big bully.
Holy shit.
Oof.
Efficiency 4 diamond shovel.
Maybe I should stop using the bloody L'Étranger. Maybe I'm gonna try using the... You know what, let's give the
Also
Ambassador a
about to
go.
break.
I don't use it very much anymore, so my aim with it is a bit shit now, but we might have some fun.
What the fuck?
Probably
Oh,
not,
right,
because I don't
there's
think we can
blocks of
actually hit things on the
redstone
point,
now. I completely forgot about
but
that.
we'll see. No point in trying, like normally I tried to hit him
No,
from up
I don't
here, but it
think I
wouldn't
actually knew that.
wouldn't really do much, would it?
I used all my iron
What the hell?
on compasses.
Also,
All these
oh,
big
74 damage
potatoes,
headshot, actually.
fucking pork chops and shit. That's really nice.
I guess with the new Dead Ringer, it's kind of
Another
hard to
gold
really
apple.
use
Yeah,
without the L'Étranger, because you almost
gold
never have
apple, you
cloak,
have
do
fucking
you?
18.
Is that Spy?
Yeah, well, one of them
Is that,
is, like,
that's the
anyone
Diamondback
who's
Spy?
Like a million stacks.
Someone else
of
hit him,
seeds.
please. No?
Yeah.
Hay bale. Nice.
I threw a bunch into, no, I didn't actually. I used them. I used them on baby chickens.
Oh, we
as
got
an
them
experiment.
to drop the thing.
Oh, it looks really nice.
Do you see how many rails I had?
You can
Plant
have the health, I
material.
guess. Okay, I'll go and get the health over here then.
See how many rails I had? It's in a different
There's a boy
chest.
there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can get him, he's on 10. Come here, I'm going to butterknife you.
Enchanting stuff. Jesus Christ.
I don't really want the
Protection,
Australian either, but I guess I'll take it. I'm gonna get shot at by 86 different people, aren't I?
Smite efficiency.
Hmm.
Unbreaking. Fortune 3?
No?
Jesus.
Maybe not, okay.
Power 4, flame, lure. Multiple.
Team, help!
Holy shit.
Thank you. That's a spy.
I don't have anything good. But
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Quote unquote, don't have anything good.
Maybe
you have
not.
a lot,
Alright.
and that's also like really good.
Nope, there's a sniper. Alright. Can't gas passer just be a lake of flame instead? Maybe. The gas passers I think is kind of bad. I don't see any reason to use it over like the scorch shot. And also it goes through walls, so it doesn't actually really do the mechanic of stopping very well because it will stop stuff that you're not actually aiming at.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So
That's
it's a bit
fucking
balked.
nutty, dude.
yeah, that was an accidental miss.
He's drawing a lot of attention to these weapons.
How do you misclick that?
Yeah, people will be using stuff if there's a lot of attention drawn to it.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that
Fucking
time
God.
that Star made
So
a
it's what
commentary
happens when you have
about
64 blocks of
the...
great iron ingots in your fucking
What was it?
inventory.
He did the I main demo night in 6s, and suddenly you saw like 1,000
Oh,
people
ingots,
running around
ingots,
with the bloody charge and targe and everything.
There's probably more.
Blocks of
That like
ingot.
destroyed the
Yeah,
game for a
you
bit
could,
because
like,
everyone was running around with the charge and targe Highlander, and it was hell. There was so many 210 demos running around.
It's also on fire. Or Scouting's on fire.
Like you said, many people using the Diamondback because they think it's because of the ambi change. But it's also because everyone realised that it's like if people didn't know, like they were new or they didn't play much, they wouldn't think about the Diamondback. But anyone who's played Spy in the last couple of years will know that it's really, really broken. And I think it's a similar thing to the reserve shooter where you don't want to use it because it's just kind of BM. That guy dead rings. Like you don't want to be that guy using the reserve shooter pre-reserve shooter nerf, do you? It kind of just shows that maybe you're like a bad player who needs like a really strong weapon to do anything good, or that you just hate yourself. And I feel like the similar thing with the Diamondback, where it's so strong that if you use it seriously, like you're not just using it to pee around, you're using it because you want to abuse the fact that it's really strong. You're just kind of being a bumhole a little bit. Like I think it's not nice to necessarily use. Plus it's banned in every competitive, every Highlander at least. Oh, I was going to bust knife him, but there was a pipe.
Make what?
The cooldown on the guest pass was so long. It's not too bad if you go for fire damage. Like if you set fire to like 2 scouts, you'll probably have it filled up. It's just the fact that I don't see any use for it. Like I'd much rather just spam a squad shot or have the shotgun than have to worry about the gas cloud. Hello. You don't have a problem with spies playing the Diamondback. I don't really care because like I think most spies in pubs will probably miss a lot of their shots. It's just that when you do get hit by it, it doesn't feel too different from a random crit. It just feels like a guaranteed random crit, which sounds stupid because it's not random at all, it's guaranteed. But it feels random in the sense that you have no idea if the spy's going to pull it out, and then suddenly he does and he kills you.
Early game, just having like leather armor.
I heard you
find
play.
like a shit ton of
I'm sorry, I heard him
cows,
reload. Did you hear that?
And then you get like tons of steaks, because like steaks.
Is he using the bigger? He had 100 HP.
And then you like die at black because you're.
I guess we're not fighting then.
And then you get iron armor and you can't die.
Or are we?
Oh,
it's a poo-poo.
Even die leather armor. I've literally never made it.
I was doing like early game if I like actually find cows, but if I don't, then just like fuck
It's
it.
escape now. He thanks pallied me. I do that.
He didn't even notice you. You shitty boy.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I got the backstab, but maybe not. There's also broken in MVM.
Oh, you got the skills.
The gas passer
like,
is good. I heard. I haven't actually played MVM in a pretty long time. I haven't at least played Pyro in MVM in a while.
Done that in many spots.
Would a sniper that can no-scope headshot but can't scope be good? You mean the classic? In which case, no.
I'm gonna...
Still here.
It would be worse.
Yeah.
There would be...
Have fun.
No use for it, because scoping is just a... like, well, not an objectively good thing, but like...
I guess it'd be...
Scoping makes hitting things easier, because those things are bigger on your screen. HP regen. In my Team Fortress 2, it's more likely than you think.
I
forget that the Australium gives them like a tiny buff, doesn't it? It doesn't give them like a damage buff or anything. I think it just makes them heal a little bit.
York.
Way to go, Slugger, indeed.
I'm gonna
He's gonna shoot a pipe and kill me, isn't he? Is that the demo that got me before? He's got some pretty good prediction on him.
I'll say you missed out.
Try to clean that up.
Thank you.
When Woolen came to visit the first time, I had all the pigs and the chickens and the sheep.
Oh, Tomu.
Yeah.
I might be getting a...
Oh, sorry, dog. No, dog, no.
Oh, I got a headshot. The soldier didn't matter. I might be getting an air mattress pretty soon. So if there's any point you actually genuinely do think of staying, I'll have like a proper mattress and not a sofa.
Okay, I'd probably, if I came over, I'd probably go back.
Yeah, but if you ever wanted to stay over the night, I would have a actual mattress and not putting Porky on the floor. I did offer him to set up the sofa with like a duvet and stuff, and he was like, "Nah, I'll just use a sleeping bag." And I was like, "All right."
Okay.
Sorry to offend you.
I'd normally like, I'm a sofa guy.
It's a very small sofa, Tommy.
Dude,
it's not a 3-seater, it's a 2-seater.
See more alcohol.
I mean, I could.
Slept in one.
I mean, I've slept on the sofa, it's fine, but like.
Slept in a chair. I've slept in a fucking corner on the stairs.
Yeah, I've slept on the floor many times. I've slept like, I think I'm pretty sure I've gone back in like Freshers Week at some point. I like tripped over a chair in someone else's like kitchen, and then just slept there and woke up at like 6 AM and I was like, wait, what? I had like a big bruise on my head, I think, because I'd like smashed my face on the floor.
Yeah, no, I've woken up under these.
I'm still sleeping. That's passing out, Woolen.
Well, you know what I mean. I woke up at some point.
You know, the best place to sleep is just under a dining table.
I mean, I actually kind of like the floor. I don't know what it is.
The fucking... When Anathan was over at my place, at some point he just like, he got hammered the fastest of everyone at the party, and then he also went to sleep the first, like, and he literally just slept like 2 meters away from the fucking, like, a loudspeaker that was blasting the music, like, in his direction as well. Literally like 3 meters away, he was just sleeping and he never woke up until the next morning.
Dude, that's not sleeping. That's being fucking
Body shots would be a lot
coma,
easier than this, by the way.
It was really funny to watch though.
There's one
like
sniper.
everyone just came in to the room like trying to get a new beer. And like people were literally just standing next to him, like a group of 5 people having a conversation, and he never woke up.
He was having a good snooze and some brain damage.
Like everyone just walked in looking like, do we need to be
Do I think
quiet? Or
Val's
just...
too reluctant to
Because
revert changes the community don't like?
Asleep.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Like,
noise, you know, you'll stay asleep. It's, you know,
they
it's
reverted the
annoying.
bison and the claymore because of the YouTube meme that everyone likes it. I don't know how many people actually like the bison, genuinely. Like, it was fun, but like... I feel like it was mostly like a meme, wasn't it? It was like, haha, the bison. And Valve were like, you know, let's let the meme go and fix it. As with the claymore. But like, changes like, you know, making the cow mangler really good.
They're so happy, look.
It made the cow mangler
happy
just
to
better
see
than
it.
the rocket launcher in 6s, but I don't think they're ever going to revert it, just because, like, it doesn't really, like, that doesn't matter to them, it's not, like, enough of a meme for them to change it. Like, the Dead Ringer, when they originally nerfed it, and it was just a speed boost with almost no damage resistance, that was genuinely bad and needed the revert. But everyone complained about the speed boost afterwards, and they never bothered fixing it, even though that was probably the most broken part about the weapon.
Just a second. And it went from 6:30 in the morning to 9.
That's
how
gone
that
away.
happened. I only shut my eyes for a second. We were on Friday and it was a fucking... Alright, better go
Weird
in
boy.
today. Can't find my fucking butt.
Fair point.
Is he gonna win?
Okay. Gonna go in.
Goodbye. Interesting,
It's
the
a good
classic
thing on
couldn't
Mondays
charge and
and
couldn't scope or do
Fridays,
2000 damage per
that'd be
headshot. I think that would make it very broken. I think 2000 damage instantly on headshot would be
asked to teach
very
today for
strong.
the work
Or
we were
200.
doing.
I think a no charge 200
in the
headshot is
morning
very
for
strong because it would
2
one-shot a
lessons
medic
with a
at
friend,
any
9
range.
to
And you could probably spam it unless it had
3
like
hours.
1,000, it took like 1,000 years. Like if it was a hunting rifle, it took 1,000 years to reload. It'd still be kind of broken, but like it would be harder to spam, so at least you'd have to aim it. But like, I doubt they'd ever do that. Maybe, I'm saying that. I don't think they'd ever nerf the ambassador, but they did anyway. Oof. How'd you get that century?
This worked out.
Didn't realise it was doing such a good job.
Nice.
No?
Out on my bus tomorrow. Praise up. Be very disappointed in myself.
The other thing is, I keep going for like body shots with this thing anyway, just because I know at close range it's much easier to hit like a bunch of 40 damage body shots than go for the headshot. So I'm not actually using the ambassador for the whole headshot thing most of the time, and when I am, it's basically just like removing 2 body shots a lot of the time. It's not actually really like doing its job of sudden burst damage, it's just making damage that's slightly harder to get than the normal version. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Teleporter, hello. Some clevered movements. And now we're here. Okay. Let's not have that. Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, they changed the bloody sleeper so everyone gets Jurassic now. That's not very nice. Spider's bad in MVM because the DR enough. Yeah, it'd be nice if in MVM they made it so you can refill, you can increase the Dead Ringer charge rate. That would make Spy quite useful in MVM again. And fun. I think Spy was kind of fun if you played around with the vaccinator medicate especially. Oh, MVP!
Oh,
Yeah.
5 months.
That's 5 months, thank you very much.
You were here earlier when I was
Very
talking
long.
about that. But
Okay.
this,
Thank you, friendly.
like, coming April or something, I'm gonna be done with work because my contract runs out.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm gonna like travel around Europe a bit and visit
Ooh.
friends.
You're welcome
So
to visit
also-
me in Oxford if you're around.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to England as well.
Well, if you ever happen to be around Oxford for any specific reason, I'm happy to...
You are going to be the reason.
Oh, sweet.
Easy.
Well-
I'm gonna like try to visit like multiple people anyway, so.
I'll be
and,
around.
Like, yeah, there's like a bunch of people I have in England that I want to visit, so easy peasy.
Yay. Who told me that there was a Copenhagen LAN coming up in like March or something? I don't know if I'm going to go to it, but I half considered it.
Huh.
I think it would just be too difficult to manage the logistics of, because he was like, oh, it's during Easter, and I said, my uni doesn't do that. So I'd have to work out what was going on.
I have never been to a LAN before, like, period.
I've never been to a computer LAN though, either. Sniper's just better than Spy. Like, if I'm playing 6s, and we need to get a pick, I 100% time would rather go Sniper than Spy. Picks are easier, they do more damage, you're more likely to
I'm
get
not sure
multiple
what I'm
picks,
gonna
and
do,
you can
like,
stand
I'm,
and spawn and
like,
do it, and
getting
then switch
tired,
class.
And I should go to sleep,
Do it then.
but I also want to stay up out of spite.
Okay, Gloria, I give you 23 minutes. Because then it's your bedtime.
Okay, I can live with that.
How does that sound?
Yeah, sure. In that case, I'm gonna actually fuck that.
And you can if you want. I'm not gonna judge.
Hmm.
Spy fap in my dispenser. Will there be an option to lower the stream resolution? Not today. There's a CSGO major going on with apparently 500,000 viewers.
What the fuck?
I still don't understand that. I think there's too many people, but like... Yeah, so Twitch is quite busy right now, so they're not putting anything on TF2. Their community events right now with the games being... Yeah, if there's medals in like any game or any incentive to watch a Twitch stream, there will be so many bloody viewers. And it happens a lot in Counter-Strike. They're like, here, get a free, like, 0.0001% chance to get a Dragon Lore. And people are like, yeah, let's do them. MVM's a dead game mode, not as popular as when it was when it came out. Well, it's popular because every update was for MVM, so you always wanted to try it out just to see what the new update was like. They'd be like, hey, look, we gave the medic a shield, so he is good. Play with it for a bit. As long as there's 6 people playing, you can get a game, even if it's really not really popular. Yeah. It's a good part about MVM, is it's a very pub version of sixes. You only need 6 people. You can carry dead weight. You don't need to worry about aim bosses, because you can kick them, because they're on your team. And you play against robots, so it's something you can practice against with like your group of friends and get good at. And you can always, like, no matter how many different weird people you play with, the robots will always be exactly the same, pretty much. So it's nice. I think MVM is like a pub sixes, kinda. It fits the TF2 aesthetic very well, I think. A lot better than the bloody matchmaking, at least. That's pretty sweet. As was that. And if you're wondering why I fall in such a weird way, it's just air strafing. You can't air strafe if you can directly fall forwards or back, so you have to fall sideways, hence why I kind of like fall at a 90-degree angle. It's just to get the air strafe so I can go further. If you rocket jump a lot, you'll realise that it's like that but for every class. Hey Demodite, can you chase me over to this other ramp? I want to do the exact same thing again, if that's possible. No? Alright. I used to really like playing Ambi on this map, actually. I think it's a really good training map. There's a lot of different heights, there's a lot of different classes, and there's a lot of health and ammo packs, so you can stay alive for a while if you need to. What the hell? Oof. Oh, it doesn't headshot at this range. No, it does 18. Terrific. And the Huntsman will kill him, that's fine. Okay. TF2 was actually the most popular during the MVM updates. Oh yeah. When MVM actually came out in like 2012, 2013 or whatever, it like the servers had like no, they couldn't handle it. If you ever go on a website that tracks TF2 servers, there's always like a billion empty MVM servers, and it's because when MVM came out, there were so many people trying to play it and not enough servers that it took like 2 hours to find a game, and you'd always be on like a super high ping. So they literally just took like a billion pub servers and made them MVM only. The Dragon's Fury doesn't go through the Spicicle, does it? That seems a little questionable. I just like maps that have full health packs everywhere. I think it's fun. It means that you can run around without having to worry too much about HP. And it's a very arena-y map, I think. Like Quake. Where you just kind of like keep going. You can do little loops between health and armor, and just kind of keep doing the same thing and not have to worry too much about it. If you know what you're doing. Some maps are like Gravel Pit. If you just take damage, you're basically just fucked. Because there's like no HP on the map anyway. There we go. Hello. You're a spy? Oh. Oh. That would have been pretty good. Oh, I thought that would have been a headshot. Everyone on MVM has a stigma against Spy. Yeah, it's because Spy in MVM, unless you like know what you're doing, is really, really hard to play, and it's not nearly as good as the other classes. But if you're playing, like I used to play with CJ playing Vaccinator Medic, and I'd play like bigger and less Dead Ringer. It was a lot of fun. You could replace a demo and a scout, kind of, so other people could just play what they wanted. The downside was the medic pretty much had to run Vaccinator, so you would always be alive. But the upside was, like, you had a bloody spy. So, like, later on bots, like the giant scouts, you could one-shot and backstab. So it's pretty insane from that end. What is this song? It's like something from Twilight Princess. Zelda. Go on, you chase that through. I'm surprised the servers managed to stay. Like, we haven't even capped once yet. The game just keeps going on. Neither has Highlander pugs.tf started yet. That other game's still apparently going on. You managed to make the ambi work or not? No, the ambi's bad. Don't use it. I'm having a bit of fun right now, but I'm mostly just going for body shots, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I occasionally get a headshot, and that's cool, but, like, it's not nearly worth the effort. Like, I got a nice air headshot earlier on a soldier. It didn't matter, because it only took 54 damage. Oh. Oh, it does go through this bicycle. That's nice. There we go. I personally don't think it's worthwhile using, but someone in chat asked me to use it earlier, so I am. Oof. It would be cool if the competitive stuff was behind the lore like MVM.
I'm gonna go.
I think it would be quite hard to do. Like, why are there 2 scouts? Why are there 2 soldiers? Bye, Glora. Good night. And some Highlander pugs tonight. Yeah, we've been playing them occasionally. The current one's taking a little while to join up for. But hopefully it comes through. A spy, you can either a discount scout, or you can kill single giants faster than anyone else. It's amazing against those bonk scouts on wave, like, 4 or whatever of the metal map. Manworks. Not Manworks, it's the other one. It's the one from the 2 cities. Because you can just bloody one-shot everything. It's so good. People underestimate it, because normally you're used to Dummy Man having stickies and stuff that basically one-shots it, but Spy literally one-shots it. You can like, have chain stabs against them. No? Oh, he got me through the Spicicle. That's fine, that's alright. You missed Wind Waker, you should pick up your GameCube from your opponent's place. You could. I got a Wii and all the bits for like 20 quid, so you could also do that. What would you do to change Spy to be used more in 6v6? Nothing. I think it's fine being a specialist. I think changing the way Spy works in 6s is a sudden surprise pick that the other team doesn't know about. And changing him in any way that would affect that would just make him skillless, I think. There's nothing skill-wise they could add to him. But without giving him like a weird mobility option that would make Spy better, it would just make him easier. And I don't want to see the class just being some easy hold forwards and kill stuff class. I'd much rather I'd rather it be bad than easily abusable by literally everyone. I want people, if they're complaining about Spy, for it to be that they were killed by someone good and not by someone like randomly killing them. I'm also going to go back to the revolver because this is hurting my head. But like, there's nothing they can do for 6s to make them good. Like, Sniper's just better, Scout's just better. If Spy was like really that good with the ambi, it does 102 across the map and the Prem Scouts are like the best players in the world at that class. Why did we ever see Scouts in 6s if you could just run 2 ambi spies? Like, the Deadringer and the Spicicle and the ambi have been allowed in 6s for years now, ever since they started doing a global whitelist. If the ambi was really that good, you'd never see Scouts, because Spy does the same thing at long range, and has the Deadringer, but the case was that he just wasn't really that good, even at like the best end. Scout's just better in every way. Outside of like, you know, getting picks out of Lost. Manhattan, yeah, that's it. Oh no! Did you see that? Soldier with a naughty name. Oh, that's not a button move. You can get, if you get 2 or 3 ticks of move speed, you can move faster than the robots. Yeah. That's the right mentality, Woolen. It was very dodgy. He just kind of went down the hill and there he went. No shit. Your favourite thing in Gmod was when you played Trouble in Terrorist Town. There was a TP you could spam as terrorists. You'd laugh if they gave Spy a teleporting watch. I think that would just make him, unless they did it, I don't know how they could do it correctly. But I think giving Spy any ability to teleport would either be really, really bad, because they tried to balance it, or overpowered as hell, because they gave up on balancing it and just gave him like a blink ability or something. I've lost the ability to shoot now, holy shit. You know what, we can switch things up. We can play a bit Pyro with the flocking flare gun, that's right. Flare gun, holy shit, look at that. He's done it. He's back for more. Terrible idea. Yeah, there's, like, Spy's fine in 6s as he is. He just needs, like, the ambi back, and for the Deadringer to take skill. Like, just put it back to the pre-gunmetal Deadringer. If they really want a speed boost one, they can just make that an alternate watch if they want, with, like, no resistance on it. But just, like, revert the ambi and put the Deadringer back to where it had no speed boost. It would be fine. It would be perfectly fine. And then it'd mean that Spy at least would have something to do against good teams without relying on them being bad. I should probably let him cap just so the game will go on, but I wanted to get an Extinguisher kill anyway. Nope. If he had a blinking ability, he'd be even more of a weeb magnet. Yeah, imagine the blink and the kunai, and the no mercy. You'd be like ultimate ninja shonen warrior. Supreme. It would be really, really dodgy. But like, I don't know how they could do it. If it had a really, really, really long respawn time on it, like you could just use it whenever, like you could just right click and then you're over there, and then it took 88 years to recharge. I can't imagine how that would be a good thing in a lot of situations, because like, chances are they'd make it so it was also really loud, so it means you would appear there and then everyone would shoot you and then you have no getaway. Or they'd make it so it's quiet, in which case you could just... They would probably abuse it somehow and get behind people. You see that? Little redirection. You could like... It would become really aggravating to play against, because you would never know when there's a spy about to be in front of you. If they limited the range so it was only directly in front of you or something, it would be really hard to use compared to just popping the dead ringer and running there. Oh, Kage. That's just ninja, isn't it? I've played Rogue Legacy. But like, I don't know, I think it would be hard to balance. I think Spy just needs the dead ringer to be skillful, and the Ambi to be back, and then he'll be fine as is in Highlander. He doesn't need to be a permanent use in 6s, I think. I think he's fine being where he is. D. You're still here, Tomu? Have you gone? I've been left by Tomu. I'm the only one in Mumble now. I'm still having to wait for the bloody Highlander post already. Oh dear. It's taken quite a while. I guess the last game they were playing actually was on like a really long map, like Process or something. It's just taken forever for them to finish it. Get a reflect jump maybe? No? Alright. I wanted to have a nice reflect jump from that soldier, but I guess not. I'm still using the extinguisher because I still think getting kills with it is like really, really fun, even though there's no point. Oh, give me a sec. They're all going to come here, aren't they? I've got the extinguisher. I beat you with my left click though, it doesn't really matter. I should probably get the HP and then read what you were in chat. Flare gun. There we go. Look, I've got an extinguisher. Never mind, he's using the Durati. I'm still using a bad weapon, and he's still countering it with a secondary. Oh, and I've got random crits. They've all gone Durati sniper now to try and counter. I cannot let go of my left click though. I've never read the rulebook where it said Pyro could let go of his left click. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I die eventually. This is a bit strange. Valve want the off classes to be more viable in comp though. Off classes are fine in Highlander, they don't need to balance everything for 6s. I think Spy is fine where he is in 6s. If they wanted to balance him more, you could break the eternal rewards to make it so it's silent or something. That would make him stronger in 6s. For not much reason. Oh, the Highlander pug has just done the do-do. Holy shit. There's not much they could do without breaking the Spy class to make him good in 6s, because the whole downside of him is I hope they don't turn around. And in a 6s, you kind of expect them to at least have comms on turn around. And it's not like the Ambi's ever going to be better without them making it absurdly broken. It's never going to be better than just playing Sniper. Oh, shit. Alright. What about removing the speed boost for the DR but give Spy phasing during the duration? No. Don't do that. Just put the Dead Ringer back. Just make it so it's a damage blocker. And if they want, make it so, you know, when you come out of the Dead Ringer, maybe you're marked for death for a bit, so if someone does chase you, they can just instantly kill you, and that makes it harder to pop between Dead Ringers. Maybe make it so that picking up metal has half the duration again, because it used to do that. Picking up a full Dead Ringer pack didn't used to fully charge it. It used to, like, a third charge it or something. I don't know why they removed that. But, like, make it so it's harder to spam for bad players. Don't make it so it's impossible for good players to use it, is my mentality for the whole thing. I don't agree with balancing stuff around the lowest denominator, because I think it just makes the game bad for everyone. It's quite clear that they wanted Spy right now just to be like a low-end class, because by removing the whole gun Spy thing, they've made it so that good players and bad players have about the same roof, because it still just ends up with I hope they don't turn around. The old Extinguisher was so much fun and pretty balanced. The original one was like really, really strong, and I really liked it, so I'd like it back. But to be honest, if they just gave... I still think the Extinguisher, either with the mini crits on the front thing was fine, kinda, or the extinguisher. So if it's like the original one that just crits all the time and is like just a melee weapon that crits, basically, they change that, they put it back to that, and then they make it so if you hit someone with it, they are extinguished. And also make it so maybe if you have it equipped, it like basically makes Afterburn not last at all. So if you use it, you have to use it for a combo weapon. You can't just light a whole group of people on fire and then extinguish all of them. You have to light them on fire one by one and then shoot them. And then that might give the shotgun a bit more use over the top of it. And just little things that they could actually balance it with. The whole point of the game used to be that upgrades were just very simple. Like the extinguisher was just the stock fire axe that did almost no damage. Did very little, almost no damage to non-burning targets and a lot of damage against burning targets. That was it. That was all it had on it. Nothing else. It was very simple. The current one has just got such a big list of downsides on it that it's just... You'd have to, like, check a wiki every time you use it to understand what you're actually doing with it. What Woolen wants a throwable kunai. All that. Yeah, just leave everything as it is and give a throwable kunai. That'll be fine. But, like, I feel like an extinguisher that would extinguish people you air blasted, or extinguish people you hit with it, that would mean you couldn't just two-shot heavies. So it would mean that like a combo with like a flamethrower, the extinguisher, and a shotgun would actually kill them. Or a flamethrower and a flare gun extinguisher would kill them. But just a double melee swing wouldn't. Which I think would balance it a little bit. But you'd still be able to one-shot every other class, which would be annoying. So, I mean, another thing they could do is they could add on the power jack thing to it, where you take more damage with it out, or even make it so you're marked for death with the extinguisher out. So it'd mean that if a pyro runs at you with the extinguisher out, he's not going to do damage until he actually hits you with the melee. So if they'd made it so he took mini crits, it would mean that if you see a pyro running it with the extinguisher, you could just like instantly shoot him with any weapon and pretty much every class could one-shot him. I think that would be alright, because it would mean that if you... if you ambush someone, like say this spy was just around the corner, I went poof, and the extinguisher hit him, I would get that pick, because that pick's deserved, and I could probably get it with most other weapons. Whereas if I were to get someone directly in the face, that's like I get like a good scout in the face, I set him on fire and run at him like this, he would almost certainly win because I'd take way more damage. And I would last less long than him. And if they also added on the afterburn thing, it would make it so you'd have to be directly in their nose to actually get it. Then again, they could just leave it in a game where you hold on left click with the flamethrower and sometimes kill people because of random crits. Oh shit. What are you doing there? We got him. Also, I've said this so many times the last couple of days, but I want to repeat it. I really miss the old flare gun being good. They didn't change the flare gun necessarily, but changing the degreaser made the flare gun way worse. Because I always thought the shotgun was way better. Them basically just nerfing the flare gun's good thing just made it like really, really bad compared to the shotgun. If they just made it so the flare gun has a faster switch out speed, I still think I'd be quite happy. I don't think anyone really hates the flare gun. They don't get like maybe snipers. But at least I'd much rather if Pyro run the flare gun as a sniper than the scorch shot, which they currently are. It's much better to run the scorch shot than the flare gun. I feel like a flare gun that comes out really fast would mean that you could do the old comboing thing, and they wouldn't have to break the degreaser for it. Also, we both killed ourselves, though. They should make Tier 2 pay to win, where if you own a golden pan, you get an extra ability of air blast. Ahaha! You also reflected projectiles went mini crits. Yeah, they could also fix that. Like, mini crits is quite strong. Air blasting isn't as hard as it kind of makes out to be when you're early, so just basically getting a one-shot on a soldier who shoots a rocket seems a bit silly. But also it's a downside for the pyro, because... you as the pyro also take mini crits, don't you? If you're playing soldier and use the buff banner, you don't take your own mini crits, but if you're playing pyro and get reflect mini crit... Holy shit. I air blasted his bloody... You're trying to level me up, holy shit. I air blasted his Dragon's Fury? Yeah, I blasted his Dragon's Fury, he went flying. By using that god-awful weapon. I'm just having fun with it, I'm just peeing around. You hate this with the switch speed nerfs. Yeah, but like, I liked the flare gun, I thought it was fun. Being able to... You can flare punch pyros now, I did that video on it, where it was like very much doable, but like, that was just fun. It was just a fun weapon, I used to really like it. I always thought the shotgun was better, like I'd use that in competitive, but like, there's no reason really to use the flare gun now in Highlander unless you're just peeing around and having fun. Woolen could say, ooh, like you used to. Yeah. I've considered making a video where I just like, make up a bunch of, what's the word? Rebalances in my head, because I've got a lot. As someone would, I have opinions. But I have a lot of opinions and a lot of weapons, and someone in my Discord suggested that I just make like a 10-minute video where I just suggest a bunch of ideas for weapons and then people discuss them. So I thought it could be fun to see what people think about stuff. Like in my head I don't think people hate the flare gun, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe people really hate the flare gun, and I had no idea. I feel like the old Dead Ringer will be fine, but maybe there's someone who's like, nah, the spy should just sit in a corner and not do anything. Slightly biased question there, but you know what I mean. Got him. No? Yeah, but the mini crits on shot thing as well with the air blast means that if you're trying to reflect jump, you take so much damage. Like, if you don't have if you don't have full health... Holy shit, we're gone. If you don't have full health and you're reflect jumping, you'll probably die when you hit the ground if you don't already die from the... 42 damage. Okay, sure. There's a heavy up here somewhere, isn't there? Oh. I was kind of hoping I could extinguisher him there if I like fell on top of him and the flames settled below him. So I think it's doable. Woolen is now level 2. I've been evolved. And I'll shoot a bit faster, and eventually I'll get rockets if you keep hitting me. Is there a blasty boy up here? No? Oh, well, that's alright. They can make it so each pyro weapons puts out different tiers of flames, and that determines the extinguisher's damage. Like the flamethrower puff next would do 88, but a flare gun extinguisher would do 165. I like that. Make it so that, like, the extinguisher does damage based on afterburn build-up. So if you held down left click on a heavy a bunch and build up loads of afterburns, that's how it works now. It isn't just one afterburn. If you hold down loads and loads, they'll take loads of ticks, but because you killed them, obviously, no one's really noticed that. If they, A, fix the flamethrower, B, first of all, but like, I thought that'd be amazing, because if you just did a quick, basically quick scope puff and sting, where you just, one burst of flame, you don't really need the 195, that would only do a tiny bit of damage on afterburn. If that only did like a mini crit, or even less, that would be fine. Whereas if you held down left click on someone for a while, and then switched to it, and then you did the full crit or something, I think that would be quite interesting. Because it would give you more use for going extinguisher, flare gun extinguisher. That would be like a really skillful thing you could do, because hitting a flare gun is much harder than hitting the flamethrower. I just go and then eventually he'll catch fire. Maybe not. He's run away slightly. Probably not the best example. Oh shit. He's not a friend. Alright. Not the best example. But like this pyro here, it's much easier just to go at him than try to aim a flare gun at him. But really good pyros would learn to use the flare gun and then extinguisher them. And that would make pyro quite skillful, I think. Compared to, I mean, more skillful than just holding down your left click, degreasering and putting them in the corner at least. It would be an interesting change. I don't know if it would make it a good weapon. It would definitely need to get rid of the switch speed. That was such like, the switch speed thing on the extinguisher and the fire rate thing was such a obvious dead nerf. Like they did it to the Natasha a while ago. Pretty much around its release. They realized everyone hated slowdown. So instead of trying to rebalance the Natasha, they just made it so bad no one would ever want to use it. And I feel like they've just done that with the extinguisher. They're just sick of trying to rebalance it. So they just said, hey, don't use it. I think they've kind of done that with the Ambassador as well, although I don't think that was the intent. They just didn't really check their numbers, and they just pulled them out of their bottom. But they've taken quite a while to fix everything. Spy, open the door so I can flag on your sniper. Try me. Greedy. He got greedy. You could have the tiers a different colour. I think that's a great idea, to be honest. Making it so the flames, if they're like a really shitty afterburn, it's like a red. If it's a really okay afterburn, it will go orange, then it will go yellow, then it will go white. If you're getting the full afterburn, like if you've hit someone with like a man melter crit, or a flare gun crit, that would be like an immediate white afterburn. And you could easily see that the pyro is doing that, and that you're taking that much damage. And then as a pyro using the extinguisher, you could easily see that it's available. It's like a good time to go for your thing. Holy shit, he didn't die. I hit with the flare gun crit and everything. We have that, it's the quickie bomb launcher. Oh yeah. Would you upset if Sticky's had a slower arm time? Yeah, that is that but backwards, isn't it? They're waiting for us. Oh, sorry. Hey Exa, sorry. They should make the air blast range smaller. I think it would maybe help a little bit. I still think air blasting is quite easy. You're waiting for tragic service to respond to your issue. That's alright. Like, you know. The system's been out for like 2 days in Europe. You can't expect all the servers to be perfectly working. I'm assuming in like... If the service is still very popular in a couple of months, I'm assuming mostly it will be fixed. Or at least there'll be like a noticeable reason why it hasn't been fixed. Like, they're waiting for something. Like a donation or something to pay for more servers. I'm pretty sure Highlander Pugs is a free service, right? You're not... There's no like premium thing. So I'm assuming you're paying for it off your barrack. Valve balancing is an awful mess. I feel like their main method of balancing is either pulled out of their bottom, like they just make it up. Someone at Valve is like, hey, let's do this, and then they just go with it without testing it. The alternate methods are two. One, they listen to the vocal angry community, which is found on Reddit, Facepunch, used to be Steam forums and stuff. And they just go on there, they'd be like, everyone's yelling about this one thing, so we fix it. And they just kind of blindly go the complete direction of what they're doing, without really thinking about it, and then turn around later and make it less of a nerf. Or they listen to like 2 or 3 people that they're directly in contact with. Like there's all, I think, what? Uncle Dane, Sigafu, and Banny have all visited Valve and given their opinions on weapons to balance. And I've noticed, like, have been a lot of the stuff that they kind of think seem to have ended up being the truth, if you know what I mean. Like, Sigafu hates the Ambassador, and Uncle Dane apparently thinks it's fine now, so he probably also hates it. Haha. I actually don't know. Maybe he doesn't really mind it that much, but he seems to think it's fine right now, which means that at least he doesn't understand very much, which is unfortunate because he's very important in the community. The stuff, like, the Wrangler still has, like, you know, its full everything. For some reason, Scout in 6s keeps getting buffs. I think Banny agrees that Scout doesn't need more buffs in 6s, which confuses me. So I don't know why they keep doing Scout buffs. But, like, I feel like certain people's opinions mean more than others just because they've had direct contact with Valve. I feel like if other people were to go and say, hey, you know the Beggars, that's pretty strong. You know the Wrangler, that's also pretty strong. The Calmangler right now is like an upgrade. You could probably get rid of the whole ammo thing at this point. Stuff like that. Yeah, you only use Patreon funds to help the site. Okay. Well, I hope it keeps running, so I'm definitely keep playing it on the stream as long as it's popular. So I hope that gives you at least a tiny bit of free advertisement, which you might record like 1 or 2 people to eventually go and get a Patreon on your site. By the way, chat, we like HighlanderPugs.tf. It's well run. Ha ha ha. Well, if they rebalance the Natasha by removing the slowdown and adding a speed boost on hit, it'd be interesting. I don't know what they could do to Natasha. I feel like just a minigun that has more ammo. Oh! That was really good. Me and that demo, holy shit. Sorry. I completely forgot what I was talking about. The Natasha would be really hard to balance. Speed, I personally think, in a first-person shooter, mobility is like the most important thing. I really like rocket jumping. It's my favorite mechanic. I really like bunny hopping. It's one of my favorite mechanics. I think like slingshots and grappling hooks are amazing mechanics, and I don't love them. Anything that retracts from your movement as a player, I think is not a good thing. So I don't like slowdowns. I don't like things that stall you. I didn't like the original Sandman, where it stops someone because they got hit with a ball. I don't like the Natasha that basically just removes your ability to dodge because they're using a weapon. I don't really like the old air blast where people could... If you haven't played Pyro, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago they fixed it. If you air blasted down at someone, they would get locked into the ground for like a second, called ground stalling. Pyros who'd played for a while would learn about it and everyone would use it. And it basically meant if you found a Pyro, he'd ground stall you and then you'd die to an extinguisher immediately, which was very annoying. I don't like speed mechanics because it means that there's nothing you as a player can do to do anything. You're just stuck. You're screwed just because of the game mechanic. If you take damage, normally it's because you didn't dodge well enough or they had really good aim. But if someone hit you with one Natasha bullet, you wouldn't be able to dodge. And it doesn't matter how well they aim because the guy would be not walking in their thing. I don't know what they could do to the Natasha to keep it in any form different from the minigun and not do that. Like, a healing thing would be quite broken, I think. If it had rage, like, I'd prefer knockback to slowdown. If the Ludmilla, the Natasha, if it had, like, a... You know, it is as it is now, but without the speed boost, you build up a Mesa like an MVM, and if you build it up completely, you do, like, a shitload of knockback for a little bit. That would be better. It wouldn't be perfect, and I'd still prefer the minigun. But it would at least be interesting. There'll probably be some funny YouTube video that someone could make about it, where they, like, push 1,000 people off the cliff. They'd have to make it really strong, but just little things. I still think that the heavy with a minigun replacement that's like the first shield and MVM would be fun. Not the second one, because the second one does an obscene amount of damage and blocks loads and loads and loads of things and lasts forever, but the first shield and MVM is kind of balanced, I think. If they had that as like a shield, kind of like the Overwatch boy, I think that would be okay. It may not be great, it may not be good, it may be unbalanced, it may be broken, it may be bad, but I feel like it'd be an interesting idea at least. I always feel like support heavy is like the one thing they can actually do to him to make him better, because he's quite one-sided now, isn't he? Like, you have the minigun, and that will be what most good heavies will use. There you can have, like, shotgun heavy and everything, but it's not, like... It's not the way to be good. It's just a way to have a bit of fun. You can sandwich people, and that's cool, but it doesn't really take much to do. You just kind of throw a health kit on the floor. If they give the heavy something like a buff bannery thing, It'll at least mean that there's more reason to run him more often. He might be more fun. You might feel like you're helping your team out a lot more if you're giving them like a small buff of sorts. So I feel like a shield or like a shitty buff banner or even an ammo regen banner that people keep coming up with will be fine on heavy. That was like a sandwich replacement or something. Highlander Pugs is a fancy pug champ for Highlander. Ha ha ha! It's an original site with an idea. I like it. I like pugs in general, and I'm glad there's a site that automates it without me having to use the bloody spreadsheet all the time. I think the site might be shut down right now. I think everyone's gone to bed or something. Maybe not, though. They're waiting on, like, a medic or something, so maybe it'll be fine. Someone on Reddit talked about speeding the heavy up instead of slowing heavies down. Like, the only one who's jealous there is a burning chulo. It's a nice chulo, isn't it? I've also got a doggo. Holy shit, we finally capped. That took forever. You missed the Sandman Cleaver. It was very good, but it was also, like, free, wasn't it? It was kind of free. It was really fun. But as a heavy, suddenly taking, like, what was it, 240 damage or something? It was kind of free. You told Uncle Day that Pyro will be worse scout after the update. He told you have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. I think Uncle Dane is very much a human being. I think he makes errors and he has his own opinions, and I think that's fine. And I think he knows that. I think he's aware that he doesn't want people taking his word for more than it's worth, because that happened with that, what was it, he tweeted like a number, and everyone like hyped an update around it, and he was like, I just tweeted a number, haha. It's a bit rude, because he didn't do it, he just tweeted a number and everyone took it the wrong way, just because he's got a lot of followers, and he's very influential. But I don't think he necessarily wants to abuse his influence. I don't think he's a malicious man, I think he's a fine man. Are there cheaters in this server? Oh, the game's ended, never mind. Can I move? Okay. I guess we'll play like Soldier this game or something. Conjurer and Bright Pink Black Box, that'd be good. Trying to balance the class by giving him a weapon that changes his playstyle isn't the right way. Maybe not, but I think it's a way. I think people forget that things aren't perfect. Everyone, all the developers, all the players, I think everyone's human. Nothing's ever going to be perfectly balanced. Nothing's ever going to work perfectly fine the first way. So just giving things a go and be willing to change them, I think is the best idea. The only examples of things that have just straight up been amazing pretty much all the time are like, you know, the gunboats. That was just a good idea at the start. You trade consistent damage for mobility. It's not a direct upgrade. It started to be over the last couple of years because people have realised how important heals are. But it just kind of shows that, like, the gunboats haven't been changed pretty much at all. I don't think they've ever been changed. Maybe they changed the amount of rocket jump you got from it. I don't remember, but... Oh, rocket damage reduction you get. But, like, the gunboats are amazing. I think the old flare gun was pretty balanced when they changed it, so it's the version you all know. Basically, the original one was kind of shit. It did crits at long range and mini crits at close range, or something like that. What are you doing there? Maybe it didn't even do mini crits. Maybe it just hit people, like the scorch shot. But, like, I think the crits Krieg is pretty balanced, for the most part. I feel like the Ubersaw is fine where it is. I feel like the Winger is incredibly balanced, personally. I don't like using it, and other people love using it. I think the pistol for more damage is great, and other people think the mobility is great. There's some maps where one is just better than the other, and I think that's perfectly fine. But there's loads of weapons that they've had to constantly... There's loads of weapons where lots of people, they've had to do loads and loads of changes on it. Like that weapon, the bloody cannon. That thing's been changed loads. When it came out, it took forever to charge, and it shot forever, and it was really hard to use, and then they broke it so it did loads and loads and loads of damage on certain points, and it was easy to spam, so then they broke it again, and now where it is, it's a little bit underpowered, but it's still very, very good if you know how to use it. Not as good as the stock, I think, but some people disagree, so I think it's fine. The reason for getting rid of the beta was that I think like not enough people used it, or they were bored of it. The beta was great. They tested, like, all of you know, like, the detonator. The original detonator, you could jump like a soldier, pretty much. You could go flying, you could go nuts. So they did loads and loads of iterations of it, and eventually we're at the one where we are now, where they made Pyro lighter, that update, I think. Like, his actual weight. There's a weight in the game, that's a statistic that something can have. They made Pyro lighter, and made the detonator not obscenely strong. And where it is now, it's a fine little mobility upgrade. It gets Pyros to special places he couldn't get to before, but not places that, like, a soldier can necessarily get to. It doesn't just make him a soldier. I missed the airshot. I think the Conjurer is also kind of balanced. I think it's very, very, very strong. But, like, there's often times where I'll just run the gunboats instead because my personal mobility is, like, a lot nicer to have. The old black box was pretty strong. Being able to just win a 1v1 with a soldier, even though you had one less ammo, was kind of annoying. What rebalances you give to weapons for them to be unbanned? I don't know, like, some of them are, like, just obvious that they should be banned. Like, the Machina's downside in a competitive scene is negligible. In a pub, maybe. The laser is annoying, but, like, In Highlander, or 6, I mean, it's allowed in 6s, and I still don't understand. And it's allowed in ETF12, which I also still don't understand. But, like, it's free damage to the class that already does damage with not much downside to him. Like, you can stand a mile away and do damage. You don't have to be near anyone else. Hello. Like, there, I did damage, but I took loads of damage myself. If I stood a mile away, that engineer might not have died. He was using mini-crits, so maybe he would have anyway. I feel like the Machina is just, like really, really, really strong. For, like, no reason. So, like, the only way to balance it would be to remove the damage buff. But I feel like that's the fun of the weapon, is the being able to body shot people for 173. And removing that would just be, like... If they just made it so it just... You couldn't fire unscoped and could penetrate people at full charge. I don't know, maybe it would be balanced. It would basically just be the sniper rifle, but slightly different. I don't think it would be different enough to warrant it being its own unlock. It was mini crits at close and crits at long range, not sure now. Yeah. You're not a fan of the loose cannon? I just don't like it when I die to it, because I get one shot by it, but I also can't use it myself. I have no idea how to... When I use it, I can't do that. So I think it's kind of fine, because the people that can do it, either they got really lucky or they practiced with it. So I think it's fine. Also, I don't see it that often. Like, I'll die to a good dummy who hits 2 pipes anyway. So it's not that much of a difference on my end as a player. It just means I can't use it. I think the Ubersaw needs a bit of a nerf. I don't think so. I think the Ubersaw's fine. The other melee weapons are bad, but I don't think that means the Ubersaw needs nerfing. I think the Ubersaw is perfectly fine. The downside is negligible, but I feel like it's just part of the medic class now that if he melees you, he'll get Uber. Like, it's just part of the class. Like the crossbow. There's not much they could do to the other melees. They're back in the Machina in 6s next season. They need to do that. Because the Machina in 6s is just a free... Pretty much always a free demo pick. And since you can spam chokes and get the penetrative shot, you can almost always get like another pick just sometimes for free. Like if there's a scout running in the way, you'll just kill him. And it will go through bloody overheal as well. Like, loads of scouts will be overhealed when they pick a sniper to just over 150, so a normal body shot often won't kill them. But the 173 is often just enough to get rid of the... What's the word? Like, the down tick they get. So if you get overhealed and then wait a bit, it goes away. I've got a headshot there. It's just a lot of damage for free, basically. Most banners effects are too good. Yeah, like, I think the battalions is really underused, but it's really, really strong. I'm going to try using it here, actually. We don't have much HP or a medic, but, like, I want to kind of show it. I feel like the battalions is really underused. If you can get it to use right, it's basically just a free mini Uber, and it deletes sentries. What is it, like 40% less on it, I think? It's really, really good. I just really like having the gunboats, basically. And if I'm not using the gunboats, I just use the conch. So I'm happy that they made it good. I nearly got destroyed there. I got crit. I'm surprised it still does so much damage on crits. They could always make it so it always penetrative but doesn't do extra damage. Or they could make it so it only does extra damage on headshot. That would balance the Machina, I think. Extra damage on headshot would mean that it would only be a difference in the... Yes. Extra damage on headshots on the Machina, I think... It would still be better than the stock, I think, but it wouldn't be nearly as strong as it is now, nor as annoying to play against. If you die to a Machina body shot now, you take 173. With the stock, it's 150. It is a big difference, because it's the threshold of a lot of classes is around there, especially with overheal in play. So if it just only did the extra damage on headshots, that'll be fine. Oh, hello. I just got a free crit screen. That's pretty sweet. I can probably get the sentry from here, can't I? Please don't kill me, demo man. You didn't listen to my cries. And he's trying to spam me from across the map with the lock and load. Look, we can do this. No, he's using the wrench to heal his sentry needs. Pulled it back. It's time to 2. Look, men and women. Look, we have the 2. Are you ready to 2? Look. Come with me. Look, everyone? No? Team? Hello? Yeah, the battalions is only really good if you've got a team to help you, because then it means that, like, everyone gets this humongous defense buff. If it's just you, it's not really that good on just you yourself. Which I like the conch for, because if you're playing in a pub, it mostly is just by you. You don't like the double donk, is that you get pushed back so far. Yeah, the knockback's pretty annoying. Like, if you get hit by it and you're overhealed, you'll just go flying, and it's kind of annoying. It's also kind of funny. If the Machina had a downside where all the enemy players could see the outlines of the sniper, that would make it pretty bad, I think. But maybe if they made it so that on hit, it outlines the sniper for like 2 seconds or something, to make him really easy to counter yourself. That might work. That might be an alright balance, actually. Because, like, even with comms, just straight up having an outline is actually a pretty big downside. Doesn't really matter if you're sniping from spawn, which is often the case in 6s. If you just, like, if you're playing Snake Water and you're outside the right spawn and you just switch to sniper, charge a shot and kill the scout, that wouldn't matter, because they already know where you are. But if you're playing sniper just in general around mid, it means people will instantly know where you are, I guess. 50% less sentry damage. I thought it was 40% on the battalions. It's the most underused, yeah. It's just because it's been bad for so long. It used to only build on damage taken, and it didn't have that health improvement. I think you might have had to use it in the set as well. Maybe, I might be wrong. I forget what it actually did. I think it just used to give you a damage... It used to make you immune to random crits and give you a small resistance, maybe? Or it made you immune to crits with a bit of resistance, and then using it in the set gave you a bit more. Are there going to be instant bots that join? Like, I'm going to switch... If there's no bots, I'm going to instantly just switch to the gunboats. Because this map with the gunboats is, like... So, I don't even need the... I don't know why I've got the black box. I didn't switch off of it. Player... Oh, it's a... Is player who's wanting to kick Barney Gumble just a bot who's trying to get his bot friends in? Or is it just a player who hates him, maybe? Because if that's so, we can probably kick him off our team if it's the bot. Okay, let's go to stock. We've got a bright pink rocket launcher anyway. We'll have to make... Just disable TF. Oh, there we go. Kick. Let's try and kick him. If it doesn't work, we can just switch servers. If it does work, we'll get to play Harvest for 5 minutes. Sweet. I don't know why they don't get kicked. Oh! The pug has people in it. Sweet. Captains Joe and Kronk, maybe. I don't actually know. Sweet, alright. The bots call random kicks now. That's pretty annoying. Whoops, I completely missed that jumper. Rocket jumps are not on point today, are they? Nor are my air shots. I keep missing it by like a tiny bit. Oh shit, there's 2 pyros. Alright. What do I think about the Sydney Sleeper? I think the Sydney Sleeper is obscenely strong. I don't hate it, but I think it is just really, really good. And they buffed it for some reason. They made it so it now does Durati in an area, which I don't quite understand. But like, I don't know what to do about it. Like the Sydney Sleeper when it came out was like, if you used it with the danger shield and the crocodile hat, you were immune to headshots but couldn't deal headshots, so it was kind of balanced. But it also charges really fast and still does 150 on headshot. I think if they made it so it only did 120 on fully charged shot, it would just kind of be bad, because it couldn't kill scouts or anything. But if they made it so it could do headshots, but it does almost no damage... Oh, it's the cheater again. Is that how they stop us from using the cheat thing? Just disable TF through. We'll have to just wait for that vote to go through. Alright, just wait for the vote and then we can try and kick him. You called a vote recently. Well, I guess we're just leaving the server unless someone else wants to try and kick him. I'm not playing on the same team as a cheater. Alright, I guess we're just going to have to find a new server. That's a bit of a shame. Did the pug pick me? Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, it's Kronk and Joe. And... We are signed up. We're right at the top. We've been waiting for so long. We're right at the top of the list. Holy shit. Make it so the Sleeper does no damage on headshots. Haha! Well, like, if they made it so the Sleeper does way less damage, still does the Jurati, and does normal damage on headshots, it might be okay. I don't know. I don't actually know what they could do to the Sydney Sleeper. Like, just the whole Jurati in general is quite a strong mechanic. It is just free damage for your whole team, and with the Sydney Sleeper, it's at range. So if you're playing, like... Oh, very laggy. This is Stockholm. If they just made it so that... What is this? Holy shit. Oh, is it Highlander bugs? Oh, the game started. Oh, the site crashed. Okay. Fine. Let me just quickly sign back up again. It's a bit strange. Alright. We had a big lag spike there from the site starting. Italians is the best banner. You still think? Oh shit, let's scroll down. They were all just renamed catbots. Yeah, I noticed that. I completely forgot what I was saying now. I got so mind flooded. 502 bad gateway. Sites crashed. Alright. No threats. Holy shit, we've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Alright. I might... Who else is streaming? It's just me. Oh, it's Chuck streaming. Okay. I might call it at the end of this Badwater game. I did not realise I'd been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Holy shit. It's gone fast. May I have a small heal, medic? Thank you very much. You said spy medic. I got scared. There's normally like a sniper there I tried to get. I heard a mini is a sentry as well. Was there just a sentry around the right, maybe? No? Was that our sentry, maybe? Oh, there it is. Oh, imagine an air crit shot like that. That would have been pretty cool. Are you using the scorch shot, not the detonator? Game's getting a little pingy, actually. You wonder why the Bizarre Bargain isn't banned? Because charge body shots are really powerful, and no one really uses it because... I mean, currently the Machina was allowed. Maybe they'll start using it now the Machina isn't allowed, but like... Why get a faster charge where you do 173 on body shots, you know? I'm gonna die here, aren't I? I'm gonna get chased by the soldier with the Cloudy Moon hat and his pyro friend. Unless we get the sweet crit air shot. He's come back for more. Could you leave me be? I'm just here to play some soldier on a Badwater pub. You don't have to chase me back for second. Using it with the Cozy Camper is powerful. I don't know. I like the Bizarre Bargain because it looks nice and I have a nice skin on it. Maybe it's not the best reason to use it, but like... I also like charging 150 body shots and it kind of offsets me a little bit. I don't know why they buffed it, really. I know it was like a gimmick weapon before, but it at least had its like place as a cool gimmick weapon where you got a kill streak and it became good. It's now just like straight up good, isn't it? But I don't think it's so powerful that it deserves a nerf or anything. He's probably gone for the health pack medic. Oh. Is he like there? Maybe. Maybe not. If you play competitive sniper, you normally go for a body shot because a sniper actually kills stuff. It's more useful. Yeah. Like the fact that a body shot normally just kills stuff anyway makes me not really care about getting it slightly faster. I know you can kill a heavy really fast, but you can also just quick scope double headshot the heavy as well. And if you're like good enough at sniper, you're going to be able to do that a lot of the time anyway. Thank God for the Sandman change, holy shit. I would have been quite miffed if I just got like caught there and died. Here's a time where the fact that the rocket launcher shoots off of the right hand side of the screen is kind of bad, because it means I can't really... I have to peek loads to be able to actually spam them. If I had a left side view model, it would be alright. I didn't realise how much I destroyed my voice yesterday, holy shit. On pubs, it has... Yeah, it doesn't really have downside in pubs. Like, it's quite... I say it's quite easy. If you're a good sniper, you can pretty easily get like a 2 kill streak. So... The fact that you get really good body shots is just very, very nice. You came back from me. Slower reload would be best. Anything that's like a genuine downside. Maybe if they made it so the Machina just did less damage if it's not fully charged. So it's more damage if it's fully charged, but it's less damage if it's uncharged. So it's really good for hard scoping, but really bad for quick scoping. That might be a more negligible downside. Because the upside of more damage is amazing. Because it's just a sniper rifle otherwise. If you just hit headshots and shit, it's basically the same. It doesn't matter that you can't scope in. That's not a downside at all, really. I think it's kind of annoying because when I'm playing against a pyro, I'll normally headshot him and then body shot him, but by no means is it like a reason not to use the weapon. It'll be like if the Diamondback, like, you pulled it out 0.1 seconds slower or something. Like, it doesn't matter. You're still going to do all the damage. Oh shit. Oof, good night, man. Oh. Nice name, medic. He said Danker, holy shit. Good man. The old Cozy Camper was godlike. The original Cozy Camper was really, really bad, and then they buffed it, and it became amazing. You just never took any flinching ever. It just meant that you could stand in front of a heavy and just double headshot him, as long as you didn't die. You'd still be able to hit the shot, basically. It was really good. It was meta as fuck. Yeah. I still think that, like, most people use the Razorback just because it meant that they didn't have to play the game. But the Cozy Camper was really annoying when people did use it. I just liked it because when I played Spikeman, I could actually backstab the sniper. Was that guy hopping on top of his sniper rifle? I'm sorry, Winch. Alright. Of course, did you have to World Prem Final? I have no idea. I think Failer lost to SO, but they nearly won. Alright. I'm happy that Failer has like become a good Prem team. They've been playing for quite a while and they've all stuck with Joe's stuck with it for the most part. So that makes me happy. But also seeing Porky, I think Porky technically came second then. I don't know if he was playing this season. There's a Japanese lady speaking in my ear. Okay. Well, anyway, my throat is killing me. If you didn't watch it yesterday, I was doing a lot of reading yesterday for about 3 hours, and I started doing a bunch of weird throaty voices. And I might have destroyed my throat a little bit, and it hurts. So, since we've been streaming for around 4 hours, I'm going to cuss it there. Tomorrow... Oh, look, Truck Talk is still streaming. Alright. So, tomorrow, probably TF2. If Highlander Pugs are still up, probably Highlander Pugs. Quite like it. But I'll end it there for today. I'll look for someone to host. I don't know if... RT Game probably isn't streaming considering he's in Japan, but maybe Cerny is. Yeah, Cerny's streaming. Alright, we're going to host Cerny and raid him. So if you want to say hello to Cerny, make sure to do it in a very polite manner. He's playing Slay the Spire, which we like. How do I join your... I can just do Cerny. There we go. So I'm going to host and raid Cerny. I'll see you all tomorrow. I have nothing else really to say, so anyway. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do the old /raid, Cerny, /host, Cerny. And I'll say goodbye. Good night, everyone. Where's the old? There we go. Goodbye.